Oh, sorry for interrupting the song, but we're late here. I'm on the clock. I'm a minute late. Apologies. How is it going, everybody? It is currently 8:10 p.m. on the East Coast. If all goes well, I'll be back on the West Coast tomorrow. Um, I am very well rested and ready to go today. I at the best part to yeah, my bad. I'm very well rested, ready to go today. We have things to cover. I've been hearing that Whick apparently spoke to an individual by the name of Westside Tyler. Now, I'm not very there's like this other community that I'm not in and don't know the lore about, and I call it's like the former BreadTube community. So it's like the Icos and the Rezzies and the Wicks there's like this other community that exists alongside ours where there's a lot of overlap, but they all like know each other's respective lore, and I'm not really a part. But like Westside Tyler is a player there. My understanding is that he's like an army vet that streams and has his own little community, but he's like his own kind of guy. Like he's not friends with anybody. He sort of like hates everyone. Shit talks Destiny, Hassan, and the Snarkers. I had a debate with him once a very long time ago where the dude just sort of like stonewalled during the debate. We couldn't really get anywhere. It was very frustrating. Um, but I know that he also doxes people, or at least reads out people's docs on stream, like President Sundays. And he's pretty unhinged. I personally, I don't necessarily like. I obviously don't fuck with that behavior, but I don't have any particular sort of dislike. It's sort of like a Salvo character where it's like you don't fuck with it necessarily, but you watching from a distance is very entertaining. And as cringe as it sounds, he seems kind of like a bit like a Joker. Okay, a bit like a Joker character. He's not playing on anyone's side. Very unhinged. Um, Apparently he doesn't hate me, which was surprising. Or apparently he said something about me today that was the nicest thing he's ever said about anybody. I'm hearing where apparently somebody asked him what he thought about me, and he said that I'm a dork, but he likes when I torture Chud Logic. Apparently that's the nicest thing he's ever said about anybody. Um, but apparently him and Wick debated, and the context we have for this debate was given to me by QQ, who I have to shout out. QQ sort of contextualized everything for me when I'm not the best listener or sport. But basically, we have this tweet right here. We have this tweet right here to start us off. Whoa. Wait, fuck. Let me just close that out. Alright, here we go. Sorry, I just had to get all the porn off screen. Destiny is so washed. His chat is applying to be on Cope streams. Lamau, would love to have you on sometime, King. I'm sure it would go well for you. Why does Wick have this like if I was in Wick's shoes, if I was truly like a cultist and I like knew all the talking points and everything I analyzed was through the framework of like the cult programming or whatever, I'd still never be Wick and walk away from my conversations ever thinking I won. At most, I think there was a draw if I'm being delusional and biased. But like Wick has this like arrogance or cockiness that is completely unsubstantiated by his debate abilities. The only times I've gotten to actually debate him one on one, it's just him looping on the same thing despite you already answering it. I can't tell. Well, this is the thing. Exto, I can't say your fucking name. Sorry. X. We'll call you X. The This is the thing. It could be delusional, but I don't know if he actually believes this. There's something to be said about just like forced cockiness in place of ability, like where you sort of know that you didn't do well, but you'll compensate for that by forcing the cockiness without necessarily believing that you did good or anything. Um, but anyways, So this conversation actually occurred, and I'd like to say here, we love when people debate their issues. We're big fans of that. When people show up to the debate and don't run like pussies and cowards. So let's look at this debate. Let's see how it went. Well done, Adriana. Okay, fuck off, man. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. So you're talking to somebody that's literally named Adriana. I'm sorry. That is also a name that my fucking... That is also a name that my chat that has occasionally called me. My apologies. Dad, I thought you were snarking me. Alright. Anyways. Let's take a look at this. Oh, we have Aiko here. Aiko's actually going to be very useful, because this is more like her community. Well, not her community. She's going to dispute that. But, like, I don't know what to call these guys. They have their own, like, community going on here. It's like a bread tube remnants. I might have questions about Tyler.
And today...
Alright, why is my volume not on? Hold on.
Well...
What is going on? Oh, I'm a dumbass. There we go. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, cool. I was like, why can't I hear anything?
I guess we're gonna find out if we have a good show today or not. Westside Tyler has yet to join the Discord or get back to me about being on the Discord.
Who?
Let me
Who is this?
make sure that's
He's scared
still the case.
of our Wicca guys.
And he agreed to it. He committed. He said he was coming.
We're gonna be watching chaotic evil, like lawful evil being faced with chaotic evil. Okay, it's like, has anybody ever seen The Green Mile? Has anybody ever seen The Green Mile? One of my favorite films. But it's like how we all don't like Percy or whatever, but like, and we don't like Wild Bill. But when Wild Bill goes and like fucks with Percy or whatever, it's like you're watching evil faced for the first time with chaotic evil.
And confirm, I saw his confirmation. It was public, so
Yeah,
really
give him
everyone saw
the-
it.
Is this the girl you called the cunt? That doesn't narrow it down. Actually, that just doesn't narrow it down for me.
I give him the
Confirmation.
date and the time, with the time code, all of it. Give him the Discord invite.
He's a little late. Give the guy a fucking break. Who cares?
There's a
True.
process that people have
It's week 26 of this guy. Well, like, people can watch. There are a lot of, like, common movies that everyone's watched, but not everybody has watched every common movie, right? Like, I've watched a lot of old movies. I've never actually gave Star Wars or any of the Star Wars films a proper watch through.
got through, right? Some people, it's a struggle.
Well, Mr. Sir seems to be very online, so I would have to assume that he's familiar with
Trump
Discord.
supporter woman who still doesn't regret her Trump vote. Oh, I see the... I don't want to stereotype or anything. I just, is she... I hate to ask this, alright? I feel like a Nazi. But is she, like, pro-Israel? I'm allowed to make that stereotype. You're not, okay? I am.
I gave him the instructions. It looks like he has joined. We'll see if he can follow directions. And I would hear, like, because I was playing text and things like, why is he screaming my name? I'm not even in the call. I said a few.
Here we go.
One is done. Welcome to the show. But,
I hope there's a crash. I've heard great things about this discussion. Some of you have probably already watched it. I've heard. This is the only reason we're watching, because I don't particularly I don't know Tyler that well or care about him. I've just heard honestly great things about this discussion.
There he goes.
Oh,
I didn't kick him.
oh, you're so scary, Wick.
I didn't kick. Don't click join voice. Don't do it. It's a trick. Discord does to us all. Okay.
Speaking
Skip
of
until he
which-
joins. He's here. He's here.
Oh.
You're a little low, but yes.
All right, I'll figure it out. Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Welcome to the show. Thanks for agreeing to come. I hope it's going to be a fun conversation, but we'll find out.
Yeah, let me do some.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. We'll just entertain.
Dude, I'm so
the,
excited. I'm actually really excited. The like a good debate is just like so hard to come by these days. I'm like, this better not be a letdown.
The audience while you're doing it. Callie, you were saying?
Oh yeah, well we can start with a little drama. Did I lose my perms?
What do you mean?
I used to be able to move myself and
Oh
others
my
in and out of
God,
the pit,
who
but I can't even
cares?
enter the pit
They demodded you.
anymore.
You were a mod. Why did they
Okay.
demod you? Let me ask.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a great combo.
Didn't even know.
Great thing to figure out on stream. This would not be like a housekeeping thing for later. Let's deal with this right now.
Wow. Look
I
at
didn't know
these.
that.
Wow.
What's a good word for these traders?
Quizzlings.
Quizzlings.
That's a good word.
Don't they know?
$10 from Doobie. Tally was a Democrat who went Republican over Israel and trans issues, mostly Israel. It just seems to me, because this is the thing, right? This is the thing. Jewish people have been very historically progressive. Like, even when it pertains, I know there are a lot of common myths about, like, the slave trade or whatever, but when it pertained to, like, the thing about the slave trade is most Jews that were living in the United States at that point, I'm pretty sure were already wealthy Sephardic Jews, and people that owned slaves were obviously, you needed money to do that, so there would be some disproportionality there. But after that, Jews have been very historically progressive. So it just seems like all other issues for many people just like leave consideration when it pertains to Israel, and all of a sudden these like formerly progressive people who've been pretty spot on about a lot of issues or whatever, I feel like just completely sacrifice those values because it pertains to like their respective ethno-state.
Oh,
Well, I want to
am.
first hold on. I want to see if there's a good reason they demodded you.
Be proud of Jewish progressivism and use that as your basis for refuting the ethno-state in the Middle East. Not sacrificing your own pre-held values to go fucking, spit on the graves of your ancestors.
Did you do something wrong?
I can't imagine that I did.
Did you time out?
I
a
don't
bunch
think
of
I've
people
ever
in a
done
rage?
anything, really.
Did you like start
No.
timing out people in a rage because they disagreed with you or something?
Who cares?
You were nervous about spam in the chat?
Okay.
Spam.
I asked, and we'll see what they
Okay.
have to say.
Okay.
Honestly, you didn't really mod anyway, so
I
it's
didn't,
whatever.
right? No.
But
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Westside, Mr. Tyler, your camera. Are you trying to?
Tyler is the only guy at this point I think I'm scared to debate, and it's not because I'm just worried. Like, he's unpredictable. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He's a little intimidating.
Using a virtual camera or not?
No.
You might need to
Aren't
if
you a
you're streaming
streamer?
this yourself, right? Because if you're trying to use this on OBS, OBS is going to pick up your.
Activate.
That's fun.
Have you both an audible and a visual connection?
This guy is like the Joker. He's literally the Joker.
So I think that
Let
things are
me-
looking up.
He's just like totally unhinged. Doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Up out. There we go.
Well, maybe at least on my end, we're good.
Okay. There we go. Now, let
Taylor,
me just make
are
sure
you
that
a
everybody
musician?
can hear me. Yes.
It's beautiful.
And then I need to add. Sorry, I forgot about this stuff. I don't do the
It's pleasant so
hopping
far.
into people's.
Can we just get?
I think Twitter is a terrible place for conversations.
Agreed.
It's,
Let me. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Let me
yeah,
just make sure that my audience
Okay.
can hear
Oh
me.
my god!
Just
Wait,
let us
just cut. You should just cut this in post, or you can do like you can edit the VOD. Should just edit the VOD, Wick, for me personally.
This thing.
Sorry about that.
No. You're right. Let me figure. Input volume's max.
It's- Oh, Marlo. Oh, hold on. It might be.
Not as loud as you guys are.
Come on.
An infection that just, crawls underneath the fucking skin, passes from people to people. So you got him, and he's got his reach, and then he's got
Okay.
scabies.
Anymore.
Well, I mean, he's fucking everywhere.
Fuck ass content. Okay. First mistake of the evening, a Whick L. I listened to chat. Never a wise move. Okay. So you were telling us fuck ass content. Okay. So it's content.
Okay, thank you, Kathy. I'm about to lose my fucking mind. Okay, 14 minutes. We're 20 minutes into this thing. The debate is
People in your circles.
I look, I don't watch Darius. That's
You were on Destiny's stream what, like 2 days ago, doing the whole like we investigated ourselves and found ourselves innocent thing, and saying Darius, you were there, Darius, this, that.
Yeah,
so did
but
you do all that without actually checking the stream to make sure that he was acting above board? Do you not do due diligence before you vouch for somebody? Or
Tyler, if you're alleging there was assault outside of this event, you're the first person. You're the first person to report. So just fill us in. 'Cause apparently,
wait, Tyler witnessed an assault outside of LibCon? What the fuck happened?
It's on Twitter. Did you guys are not on Twitter?
We're on Twitter.
I mean, if you're just ignorant of the whole thing, it's okay. I mean, you don't pay attention. It's fine.
Yeah, but no one has said he's assaulted someone at this event. And
I mean,
if you have
Frogan
evidence
did.
that he assaulted. We played on screen right now. If you send it to me.
I mean,
He's talking about can you link me the Frogan clip? I've never seen it. If anybody has that.
Let's just have this conversation. It's there. You'll find it. Just go look it up. What the fuck?
I don't know that. And once again, Aiden not knowing anything. I don't know any of the Darius lore. I know some of it. I know the Thorpe shit, and I know that he got arrested for something over some dispute with some girl he's with or something. But I haven't seen the Frogan clip.
Chat, you have your marching orders.
He mistaked when Darius verbally assaulted Frogan 2 years ago at TwitchCon. Oh, it was verbal assault? I mean, it's bad. But, like...
Find this. Oh, my chat is saying this was, like, 2 years ago at something totally...
Wait, okay, we got it. Frogan has 3 viewers. Nobody has seen the Frogan clip. Yeah, it's like all the drama this woman causes, and like, or she's not causing it, to be fair. All the drama she's at the center of, and her getting sued and everything. You forget for a second that Frogan is like on my scale, on my level. I always forget that. I think Frogan is like much more like well known than me, or obviously more well known than me now because of the Ethan shit. But like, in and of herself, like. You know, she's on the same. We're like the same size, right? In terms of numbers, not physically. Hold on. Oh, they're going after this girl too. I don't know what she did, but they're now like claiming that she had CP on her computer, which I'm gonna venture to guess there's like some old drama where you can, if you like reach. You can sort of interpret it like that, I guess, but there's like huge amounts of context that we're leaving out and not being told about, so we're only getting the maximalist claim. Based on how I know these people work, I'm very suspicious of that fact. Now, that doesn't mean that's true, because just because DGG hates somebody doesn't mean I can't hate them as well. The man who harassed Rogan and assaulted a friend goes by the name Darius IRL on Kick. He's a streamer that Destiny allegedly associates with. Why am I saying this? Just recently Destiny was seen hanging out with this violent, unpredictable... Okay, let's just look at the clip.
Free Destiny. Free Stephen Kenneth Bottle II.
Free Destiny school walkout?
Hey, Frogan! Free Destiny!
The school will be walking out because they've heard he's going free, and they need to send the kids home for the day for their own protection.
Motherfucker! Free Stephen Kenneth Bottle II! He did nothing wrong! And you can get shirt! No.
Alright.
I just did.
Okay. I was gonna say at the start, like, this is, like, obviously, like, antisocial as fuck, but, like, it's heckling or whatever, like, it's not the end of the world. But, like, he's actually, like, getting in their personal space and touching this guy.
Oh, you did nothing, pussy. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Hey, don't come at me, bro. You're gonna do something. Don't touch me. What you gonna do? Do. Fucking retard. Kill yourself.
Yeah, I mean, what you get from this clip, you know, I'm not walking away from this being like, this guy is a violent maniac, and I feel unsafe being in his presence. Obviously not. I wouldn't feel unsafe being in Darius's presence. What I gauge from this is that this guy has no self-control, or very minimal, and would probably disrupt any event you bring him to. And you probably shouldn't bring him to events with you if your intention is not to disrupt.
unrelated.
Oh, so
Okay,
it's
so
2 years ago.
so Tyler fucks it up. Tyler fucks it up. Dude, they're gonna if he starts getting them on anything, they're gonna harp on his on that L.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't count then.
I mean, time matters in these things.
Whick would say the exact same thing, man. If I was talking about any fucking snarker or whatever and tried to use time as an excuse, he'd be like, oh, it was only 2 years ago, right? Only 2 years ago? Or some shit. It's just like, you watch them when they're put into comparable positions that they put everybody else into, where they're having to justify the behavior of some, like, associate or whatever from, like, years ago that they love to do to everyone else. And they use the same tactics that they'll call us out for.
Right? If someone did something 5 years ago or 10 years ago or even 2 years ago, and you're claiming they did this at this event, I mean,
What's up,
that's
Zelex?
just, your claim is just...
Well, I mean, that's what I heard. That's what I saw. I mean, you guys didn't look into it, so, you know, neither of us would know.
I saw him push a girl, and she could have cracked her skull open on the concrete. He beat Xena. I don't know anything about that. If that's true, I mean, then obviously I would agree with your, like, obviously my interpretation of this guy will be more extreme, if that's correct, which I would guess that it is, because I don't know why people need to lie about Darius. He's got a weird fucking history.
Well, hold on.
We didn't look into the event that didn't happen, according to chat. So yes, and we did not.
You know about this? I know that he got arrested. I know that he was arrested. It's on camera. I can't have the video, but only the GIF. He literally kicked his ex in the throat. Why? What the fuck? Why? I guess, did she drop, or did she refuse to file charges? That's normally what happens, unfortunately. Was she, like, refusing to file or something? Why didn't he get convicted? Sent you the GIF? I'm not gonna show this on stream. Damn! What the fuck? She goes, yeah, she goes, I can show this on, I can show this. I can show this. I can show this, I can show it, right? But, like, I mean, obviously, like, I was thinking, like, yeah, like, with a shoe on or some shit, like, but obviously it's just as bad, because when she falls, and obviously his intent is to make her fall, she goes head first. Were they arguing here? What was the context of this? Not that would, you know, minimize it for him. I just, like, she looks distressed, so I'd imagine the two of them are arguing. The big sweep is on? Wait, who am I sweeping for? Context for hitting a woman. Not... I'm sorry, retard. What part about the context wouldn't change anything for how bad this is? What part of that don't you understand? I'm asking for context because there could be interesting facets of the story to note or talk about. Not that actually changes how good or bad this is for me.
The
Look
chat. I mean,
into-
is chat authoritative? Well, how much would you stake? How much would you stake on your chat being correct? This is like, we're talking about bad content.
But here's
this
the
is
thing.
like a standard DG.
I just said to you that it's just as bad as if he did have a shoe on, because she falls back head first. Your head is a very sensitive fucking area. When did I minimize anything you just did?
Here's the thing.
Didn't look into it. Oh, can you guys give us superfluous and overwhelming evidence?
If you give me a clip of him at this event assaulting someone, we'll watch it.
Okay.
And I'll be like, oh damn, he assaulted someone, and my mind will change instantly at this event, right? Because that's a good reason to keep someone out, right? If they have video of him assaulting someone at this event, and
it would be a good. I'm sorry. if you can demonstrate that somebody is a violent person that lacks self-control, I think that that in and of itself is enough justification to bar them from your event. I don't think you need to wait for them to actually do it at the event itself. If somebody's a known agitator or disruptor and you want to hold a serious event, it makes sense to preemptively ban them if you don't think they're actually there to contribute anything, which these people evidently weren't. One of these guys straight up admits they're not there to actually like ask questions in good faith. They want to annoy Hassan.
And they knew about that, then yeah, absolutely keep this guy out of there. I mean, then we got to talk about the other people.
Took you like 10 minutes to even think that Darius, obviously for me to think that somebody, okay. I would need to, okay. You let's say there's somebody you just don't know. You don't know about, like, and somebody says that they're violent with nothing. Obviously, you're then going to assume they're violent when that same person then goes and shows you evidence of them being violent, right? Because that would be new evidence that would lead to the adoption of a new descriptor for this individual. You know, how thinking works.
They kicked out who didn't assault anyone, but that's a different question.
Why do we have to talk about that?
Because
seems like a distraction.
Well, I don't think it's a distraction.
Yeah, I do.
Why?
So convince me otherwise. Well, because I'm talking about somebody did one thing and you said, well, you know, other people did other
I'm just
stuff.
filling the time
So
while
can you not
find this.
can you not treat events
you
that
made
happen
a
as
claim
discrete
that
infants?
this guy assaulted Darius.
We can.
assaulted
And
someone.
so if Darius assaulted someone, then it would make sense that he was barred from the event. But to
He
Whick's
did assault someone.
point, it wouldn't make
Well,
sense.
I
at
mean,
all
he
if
wasn't
the
barred from
people
hanging
who
out
were
with you guys. He was
unrelated-
It would, because the other people are also stating that it is their, at least one of those other people is stating that it is his intent to disrupt or to annoy Hassan. He doesn't actually plan to engage in seriously with whatever the prompt of whatever is being discussed at the event is. We have it from that guy. What we also know is that what do all of these people have in common? Who's the one guy that brings them all there? The unifying, everyone likes to pretend, what does Destiny have to do with this? Or all of these people exist together in the space they exist in because of Destiny. They live under him. He's created a community that, you know, sort of, and to be, a lot of people have orbiters. It's not like a Destiny individual thing, but Destiny is the unifying factor. And the thing about Destiny is somebody that has literally tried to justify violence against the event speaker. So if you have a group of people all associated with each other, one of them is a known disruptor and is confirmed to have been violent and assaulted somebody. Another one is announcing they're going there to disrupt and not actually to take the event seriously. And the guy bringing all of them together is a guy that vehemently, obsessively hates the figure of the event and justifies violence against him. Why would the event organizers not bar the group from attendance?
staying with what's his name? North, right?
Yeah, they shared an Airbnb.
They were
I
staying
believe.
together. I mean, when they woke up in the morning, they were talking about how they were going to go snark Hassan. They were getting ready to snark Hassan. They were going to ask a bunch
That
of
sounds dangerous.
offensive questions and
Oh
stuff.
no, not questions.
You know, try to ruin the event.
That'd be crazy.
Offensive
Someone
ones?
asking questions. at
Did
a
you not
political
think to look it up instead of argue about it? Where was I ever substantively arguing and like seriously contesting the idea that he was violent? I was just saying I hadn't seen anything. Right? And then I was shown it, and then my descriptor changed. You're a purity testing retard that's too emotionally obsessed with this issue and will never be satisfied by anyone's criticism or coverage because you always want it to be you want everyone to know exactly what you know in the moment you know it and comment as such. I've met like so many people. I've met people that think that I'm sweeping for Destiny because they're so fucking obsessed with this topic.
event. That'd be horrible.
Well, not like good questions. I think it was like, what was the one that he said, Darius? I mean, you should have gone over this, right? You
We
gave
did.
him the carte blanche. You said he wasn't doing anything. And you said that he wasn't associated with
You're
DGG.
right,
So
you're right,
but
you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. We're done. No more one guying. We're done. All right, call in or banned.
you do
He wasn't.
concede that he was actually staying with them in the Airbnb the night before and they woke up together and were planning on going to this event together.
Yeah, me sharing a room with someone doesn't mean they're affiliated with my
Locking in.
organization.
I think it kind of does.
Why?
Because you're staying in a room together to go to the same place and coordinating activity. That is affiliation.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an affiliation.
No, that is. You don't have. There's no response. That's
Hold
just
on.
affiliation.
That's
There's
obviously
no way to
affiliation.
respond to that.
Is North a member of DGG, like
I
as in
actually
Digital
don't
Ground
know.
Game?
Yeah, he's on stream talking with Destiny. They're coordinating with the guy. DGG is the name of Destiny's community, is it not?
Oh no.
So
There is a
DGG.
diff-
But it's also they're gonna do the owlish thing, bro. This is so fucking dishonest and weaselly, okay? If we can't even be honest about your association with Destiny, how the fuck do we have any honest discussion about the guy? There's obviously like a friend group or creator group or something. You all are associated with each other, obviously. Like,
No, I asked the question. It was DGG is the name of Destiny's like
but there's
organization's
two
little crew, right?
organizations that we're talking about here. One
Digital
is
Ground
Digital
Game,
Ground
okay.
Game, which
That's
is
the one where the
something
guy
different.
who's the art director sent a message from Soy Pill to Destiny almost immediately so that Destiny could get into Twitter drama with him. Not affiliated?
No, that guy is absolutely working with Digital Ground Game art.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so why would he be sending information to Destiny if Destiny's not running the thing?
I think they're
Destiny's
friends.
running. Sorry, sir. I don't think you're tracking. Destiny.
Love how
is
this makes
right.
it so nobody in the Snarker server is ever exactly. Yeah, because like even like organizing with people IRL is not enough to establish affiliation for them. Yet I'm responsible for acts of people I hadn't even spoken to previously.
I'm completely.
Digital Ground Game. So
I'm on
that
it right
was
now. This is
never
actually
that
fun.
was never a question. The question is whether Darius and even North are affiliated with Digital Ground.
Yes, they
Game.
are. They absolutely are. There's video of them talking about coordinating activities with Destiny. Who
There's video of them talking about showing up to a public event together that they all bought
together to
tickets
coordinate
for.
and actually staying there the night
Because
before. I mean, are you not paying attention
none
to
of
what I'm
this
saying, or are you
means- none of
ignoring
this-
these statements
Well, again,
intentionally?
they were not in an Airbnb with
Wick, I'm sorry, I don't
Destiny
know
or
this
with some,
person.
like,
You kind of brought them in
executive.
secondhand. Is this like a dishonest?
I should have done this with what's her face, the girl that kicked me from the fucking show. I honestly I wanted to have like a good faith political discussion with her, but it just went right back to like Wick being like, give me the name of the guy that proved to you that I was being doxxed so that I can call him a doxer and make him justifiable targets of the psychopathic community I'm a part of.
This thing,
You can't handle it.
do you need this individual to like
Just become a collaborator, Aiden. Become a collaborator.
distract from this? I don't
No,
understand.
Yes.
well, hold on.
You
Why
feel,
would
it
this be
feels
a
like
Swing Alish has always been accusing Chowders of doxing her since day one, and then when you press her on it, like she did a call to Lonerbox, and Lonerbox even asked her again. He's like, people are posting your docs, and she like does a double take, and she's like, well, half, or she says something like half docs or kind of. She was acknowledging that whatever it is she's referring to is not traditional docs. And based on what she thinks, based on what she thinks like it means when people like snark her publicly available like photos and videos on her own account, I'd venture to guess it's like fucking nothing.
pure
Polly's my
like flack or
co-host.
something. Like, are you here to stand between it? What?
Tolly's my
I
co-host.
don't understand what the value of not paying attention and then asking unrelated questions is. What
These
is the
aren't
value of that? Can you explain the
unrelated
value of
questions.
that?
What are you doing, man?
Tallybots or whatever your name is.
Tollybots is not asking
I'm not even asking
unrelated
questions.
You made a claim that
So
they're
you're not asking
affiliated.
questions, but then I
She's
hear
challenging that
questions. You know, the
claim. This is not
interrogative. It's like a
unaffiliated.
sentence that ends with a question mark.
I've seen it. People have been posting actual docs information of Owlet, 100% of Alish. Like who? Like who? Is that totally possible? Yes. 150%. They're obviously retards that are trying to dox people in DGG. No shit. I hate all of those people because it gives the dishonest fucks like Wick a way to pin it on us, okay? And it's like it's not just that doxing is bad and you put people's families at risk, people who are not consenting to the person in their family's like online presence or whatever. It's not just that, but it's also you let bad people get away because you're just making them victims.
So you asked questions. You paid no attention to what I was saying, and then you asked
These are
questions. So
clarifications. Actually, I'm tracking
those are
everything
questions.
you're saying,
Clarifications
and
are
I'm-
questions.
And I'm
So
pointing out.
now you're lying.
These are not a clarification.
Okay, and now you're making a ridiculous way. Is this level of seriousness that I was supposed to expect
So
from
my
Wick? I don't understand this.
Was that I don't think
What?
these
Come
two
on,
gentlemen are
I
actually
really don't need to hear
associated with
anything
anything.
Okay. All of
The two
you,
of
all
them
of you,
came
please,
Can you
please.
just
together.
cut her off the call,
Tyler.
Wick? I mean, I was having a conversation with you. I don't know what
Tyler,
this individual's for.
both of you.
Oh no.
Both.
I mean, it's not really a both of us. I mean, I don't understand why you brought a second person here.
I'm
and
trying
this
to answer your
person's
questions. I'm
entire
trying to address
job
your
is to
concerns,
what?
but you keep talking. so
Pay
I
no
can
attention
address
and
your
ask
concerns when you keep
unrelated
talking.
questions, and then
Are you here
pretend
to
like they
talk,
don't know
or
what the
here you
question
have
is.
your concerns addressed? I'm not sure. Polly is
I don't need to have my concerns really addressed. I mean,
Polly is here because
My biggest question, why does Owlish even hate you? So Owlish, just like the rest of them, they know who I am and who I'm associated with, so they just like assume that you're doing everything that everybody else in the collective is doing. So Owlish probably thinks I'm running like regular snark segments on her, like morale, when the truth is, I think I've only done a segment covering her when she did the fucking, when it got linked for the LibCon, or not the LibCon shit, the DC shit, but also when she called into my stream.
Because I invited her because we haven't done.
I don't hate her. I don't, obviously don't like her, right? But she's like too ridiculous to hate. I don't have ill will towards her, or and I think that like you are an insane person if you see someone like Owlish and your response is to go and try to dox them. You're like actually just like fucking insane.
Show together in a while, but she is my co-host, and I thought, you know what? I like Tali. Let's have her here. If you have a problem with her being here, I can remove her for the conversation.
I think it would be better. I think it would be better just have it with me and you. I don't think she adds anything.
We can do that, and that's fine.
Yeah,
Tali,
go ahead,
I love
please.
you.
Thank you.
Wick, I'll be missing you every minute.
I know, but I'll talk to you later. I mean, Tyler couldn't handle you. I get it. Tali.
I mean, there's nothing there. It's just a distraction.
Okay.
This is like the DGG thing, you know, bad content. What's
like my content. What's bad about this content? Pretty good content. 262 viewers. I mean, they like it.
That's not really like a.
Well, what's a good metric?
By that metric, Hassan is way better than you, right? Way better content.
I think
like literally orders of magnitude better than both of us.
I think he's good content.
True,
but he's not a good.
True. Take their own standards, use it against them. I love that.
Person. Does that make sense? Content can be good content, but still poison, right? Like junk food. Well, I'll give you an example.
Okay, so they ultimately the number doesn't matter. So why did you bring
you
up the number?
You should probably take it as sugar, but it's still, at least to me, delicious, right?
Why are you drinking soda as an adult? I know I've just called out 3/4 of my chat. I don't get soda drinkers. It's like, I mean, it's empty sugar. Like, you finish it so quickly, you've already got 3 days worth of sugar. Have a nice big fucking piece of cheesecake or a big beautiful chocolate cake or something.
You understand the concept here? I'm telling you.
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. It kind of defeats the purpose of your life.
Little can of Dr. Pepper, like 60 grams of added sugar. And 60 grams of added sugar. You know how much, like, for a grown adult man, the daily, like, recommended allowance is? It's like 20, I think.
Last statement where you're like, there's 250 people watching me. It's got to be good content, but
well, you're saying it's bad content. I'm just wondering why it's bad content to you.
At the minute, I don't trust the zero sugar shit, man. I'm literally like RFK. I just like, there's like aspartame and shit, and like that apparently, I just don't trust. I'd rather have the real thing, but I'd have the real thing in a way where I can enjoy it for the maximal amount of time, which is what you get through physical like not liquid sugar, physical sugar.
Why is it bad content? I mean, I guess this is the sort of thing, right? There's like a lot of serious issues going on with DGG, but it always seems like you guys have to bring in some additional person to distract. You guys pretend like you don't know things are going on that
you obviously know
everyone
about.
Is talking about on Twitter. You keep running into these tweets.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Tyler is what Whick thinks we are, okay? Tyler's actually just like what Whick thinks we are.
Making shit up on Twitter. Like you came in and you made a claim that
I said it earlier. People who actually have a point to make can win on substance. And to win on substance, they can give people the little L's. Okay? If somebody makes a little mistake, I do this in a debate. I'll say, it's all good, no worries, we move on. But if it is like a really tiny mistake or something, people who know that they can't win on substance will take any little L, and because they know there's no other way for them to get a W, they'll cling on to it for all of life, desperately, right? And it's like, it's so dishonest, it's so it's anti-intellectual, because you just take away from any, like, productive discussion. They did this with Queeman. If somebody says, I was wrong about this, there is no reason we need to keep talking about it in this discussion.
Darius, at this event, outside this event, had assaulted someone. I'm calling bullshit.
He already, pretending like he didn't already correct himself and admit he had confused an incident from 2 years prior. So what end result are you attempting to achieve by reinitiating this dialogue other than pivoting?
Claim. You can prove me wrong by showing me a clip. So when we talk...
He just said... Hey, this like thing you said earlier that was obviously like a mistake that you made that you've already acknowledged was a mistake and then corrected it as a result. I actually want you to prove the original wrong claim that you've already abandoned. Yeah, this is what people who actually like can debate and win on the argument have to do.
Talk about bad faith tactics when we talk about...
My mom's not home. I have the house to myself.
bad content, if you will. When we talk about not taking things seriously, when you come in,
Yeah,
you
July
make a claim
23rd
that happens
from
to be
Caramel
untrue
Colored.
and unfounded. I
The
think
man who
that's
harassed
bad
Frogan
content,
and
yeah.
assaulted her friend goes by the name Darius IRL on Kick. He is a streamer that Destiny allegedly associates with. This is the Caramel Colored. This is the woman that you were talking to the other day. I saw that. 73,000 views.
Yeah. You know when that was from?
I mean,
2 years ago. That wasn't at the event.
How's the we ended the chair war forever ago. I got a new chair. My brother has his chair back. I'm not stealing it anymore.
So you have the guy that did it 2 years ago. So you have more than enough heads up, and then you let this guy bring your community is bringing this guy around. You're vouching for this dude who has
He is not affiliated
he has
with DGG.
fucking court orders of his.
They'll just tell you that your eyes and your ears are wrong. You'll see it. You see who's linked. You see what's you like. It's like not like it's hidden and you have to make inferences. You know who's tied to who's reading the talking points of who aligns with who. It's obvious. Everybody can see, and they will sit there and tell you no. Your eyes and your ears are lying to you. Reject reality. That is literally like the whole like play here.
Assault against him.
He's not
you have your
affiliated.
people
Whick is like an associate of like Destiny's now. Like what?
With DGG,
in
he
your
has
organization
no
are
position.
sleeping with this man.
He has no
and going to
position
parties
within
with him?
DGG. Hold on, what position do you think he holds within DGG?
It seems like he's your guy's fucking heavy as much as one that
He's a capo.
you can
Or
get.
heavy? We send him
Yeah.
in to take the hits.
that are
tweet.
organizing in order to
Sure.
attack
Can you show me
Hassan
a
and go to these
tweet
events
or a
and
clip?
harass him while he's talking in his potato sacks.
Can you show me a
This
tweet
is
or a
so
clip
absurd. You're
of me
so disinterested.
endorsing or vouching?
Wait, Black Cat, if you told me that I was a J-Stalk associate, or I was a Queeman associate, despite how little I talk to J-Stalk or whoever, right? I wouldn't contest that. I think that with the information you have, and actually that's just reality, right? I do associate with these guys, so I wouldn't even contest that. So I don't know why they contest their respective associations.
For Darius?
What I would dispute is unfalsifiable claims that I'm associating with given individuals on a level that is not documented in by objective evidence or like what's up now. Like you can assert that I'm an associate of J-Stalk because you have video of me aligning with J-Stalk's arguments, talking to him repeatedly, stating that I align with his arguments on this issue. I've associated myself with them. That's that you can obviously prove your own argument there. It's the fucking this guy's DMing you right now thing. That's not true. $2 from Balls Mahone. Thank you so much. Second tip of the stream. Thank you, Balls Mahone. Wick needs a nice piece of cheese to nibble on. He is just very rodent-like.
Well, I got. You were there.
Me being at an event does not mean I vouch for everyone
And
at
here's
the
the
event.
thing: we're doing it again. If I actually
And
every
to be clear-
time.
Tyler's not one of us, by the way. He's not one of us. He hates us. He doesn't like us. But even where you're getting more of like somebody else. I know he's like a Destiny hater or whatever. But like even he knows this is just like total bullshit.
I wasn't
Do you have a
at
clip? Do you have
the
evidence?
CDA
And then
event.
if I provide it, actually, that's not what this is.
Hold on,
different.
you don't provide any evidence. You said
I
something
did.
that was untrue. You acknowledge that it was untrue, correct?
No.
You don't acknowledge that you said that he, Darius, assaulted someone at this event. Did you or did
And he already walked it back. So why are you still on this dialogue, you dishonest rat fuck? Oh, I know why. Because you can't win on substance. Because you're a useless, talentless, incompetent fuck that needs to host panels and get content of people actually able to form thoughts. Because when it's your opportunity to form one, you fucking fall flat. It's a boring mess. You have nothing of intelligence to produce out of your rat fucking mouth. You suck. Quit. Leave the internet.
you not say that? We had this on tape.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then it wasn't this one.
Okay, so
Well,
you were wrong.
Technically, he was getting ready to assault someone. Assault isn't necessarily battery. So if
He
he was
was
going to
not
go on
getting
there
ready to
and
assault
verbally
someone.
harass Hassan, that's still legal assault. So
Asking
technically,
a
I'm right.
question is not verbal harassment, sir.
If you're asking a question for the sake of causing distress, it would be. Now, I think it's a gay, I think harassment, there are things that are technically abusive behaviors that I would never call abuse because I think that leaves you with the wrong impression. Like, for example, if I was to get mad at one of you and tell you, I think you're like a stupid, worthless fucking cunt or something, right? That'd be verbal abuse, what I just did. I'm saying something to you for the sake of causing distress. But like if I'm saying it to a chatter, nobody's gonna give a fuck and call it like abuse in that context or whatever, even though it's technically fitting. This would be verbal harassment. It is. They have already admitted that they're going to ask questions for the sake of causing the negative feeling of annoyance, right? That it just would be harassment.
Asking a question where you are intentionally causing someone discomfort that has nothing to do with anything. He was going to ask him.
So if you ask me a question, I feel discomfort. That's assault.
If somebody's asking the question for the sake of causing discomfort, which they evidently were announcing their intent to, then it would be harassment. I wouldn't call it. I think that's a gay word to use here. I think calling it assault or abuse or anything is like very dramatic, but it would absolutely be harassment.
Like that.
If you ask me a question and I feel discomfort, that's assault.
If you ask a question that is intentionally to cause discomfort that has nothing to do with anything other than
So if I went up to Trump
yes.
and intentionally to cause him discomfort, asked him about the Iran war and how many times we were going to actually fight.
If you were asking that question to Trump to actually get an answer because you were curious about what he had to say or whatever, and to dispute it or something, no, that wouldn't be harassment. Just the question being uncomfortable is not harassment. It goes down to intent. What is the intent? Is the person asking an uncomfortable question to learn something, or are they asking it specifically to cause distress in the person that they're asking it of? And these people were evidently, that's why they said so.
This fucking Iran war.
So you're using a completely different example from the real life thing that he said on video he was going to ask. I don't know why you're being dishonest.
But would you say
again.
I assaulted Trump?
Why are you being dishonest again? You're using a completely.
You keep saying I'm dishonest.
Can we return? Did you hear what I said before?
You
he said what he was going to ask.
New debate partner? I'm kidding. I'm not debating with Tom. Dude, they realize, unironically, Dan even admits this. They know my like weakness is to have a debate partner or whatever. So Dan wanted to like team me up with Dickers again. I can't do it.
Ask a question to intentionally cause discomfort.
So every college kid who asks an annoying question to Steven Crowder's, or if they're doing it to like piss him off, and like, yeah, it technically is harassment. I just wouldn't call it that, like, because it's a very extreme maximalized like word or whatever. But when it pertains to two people, when it pertains to a group being led, or the association is created by a guy who has been obsessively a-logging somebody and actually like tried to justify violence against them, and the person and is bringing like actual violent individuals with them to the event for the sake of making the event's participant uncomfortable, I'd say that falls into harassment.
That counts as an assault, and I'm challenging.
No, I
that
didn't.
statement.
I had extra stuff. You're just literally not paying attention. I said if it's to cause discomfort and there's no other value to the question, literally that is assault.
No,
and then I gave an example of the question he was going to ask, and then you just glossed over. You're ignoring that because you're trying to run defense
for these people. Repeat the question he was going to ask in your mind.
It's not in my mind.
Sure. Well, compete the question. Well, hold on. Not true.
I think there's context and history between Destiny and Hassan that would make any form of intimidation or attempts at causing distress in this individual a bit more nuanced and extreme. Just because this is not like some college student that is going by an individual who set themselves up to get annoyed and be asked annoying questions, right? These are two people with history where one of the people has called for violence against the other, and there's been, it's just like the super fucking long, tumultuous history that's now carrying over into going up to this person in real life, right?
I got some of these up here.
Yeah, please,
where the hell did it go?
When you know he doesn't want contact with you.
While you look, $10 from Spark to Philly. Westside Tyler's intentionally causing me discomfort with his rambling, so I guess that's assault. $20 from Audacity. The reason Destiny can maintain his position in e-politics despite his horrible behavior is because his ops are just this kind of smooth brain every single time.
So, I mean, yeah, are we...
$10 from Stinkfist. Whick. Westside Crier is a snarker.
He's got him in the bag.
Seriously. But go ahead. Read your question.
Which one is this?
Because I know one of the questions he was going to ask. I could just tell you. It was, I'm going to ask him about his comment on old enough to count, old enough to mount. And that is something that Hassan Piker said.
Oh my God.
I don't think it's assault to ask him to explain that comment.
If you know that that comment was a joke and he's already explained it and you're only asking to cause him distress, not to actually learn anything, and you have a tumultuous history with the guy where you just have violence against him, and this is now carrying over into the real world where he obviously doesn't want to see you, and you're showing up anyway to ask that for the sake of causing him distress, yes, that would be harassment. It'd be funny harassment, but it would be harassment. It's obviously technically harassment. Now, harassment is a spectrum. I've engaged in forms of harassment against people, I think. I think everybody has probably at some point. There's obviously lighter forms of it, but yes, this would obviously technically be harassment. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't think that that's inappropriate to ask someone to explain a comment like that.
If they've already explained it and you already know the answer, then you're just doing a Whick. You're re-asking a question you already know the answer to like pivot and make them look bad, even though you know the answer.
That's not assault.
He's throwing his tongue up at the camera. I don't know. Do you want to put these on your? I guess I can.
Yeah,
if you
DM them to me, I can show them on screen. We can watch them together.
How the fuck?
Just right click my name, message.
Yep, the DGGers literally did that. I'm just asking questions shit, like unironically. You know, funny enough, I think Black Hat is the biggest perpetrator of the just asking questions tactic that we've seen employed or that we've seen used here.
Send me the DM, and I can bring it up.
Yeah, I can send this shit on here.
Oh, limit. Answer my.
Wait, there wasn't even a Q&A portion at the event?
Here we go. Well, no, I tried to download it. My media player, I need an extension or some shit. But anyway, it won't matter because we got it here.
Yeah, you don't know? You're just asking. Hey, so like when you were like sexting a minor in 2011, did it like feel good for you? That's a Black Cat. That's like a Black Cat question.
Can you see it? If you click watch
Yeah.
stream. Tell me when you're ready, sir.
Bandwidth dropped. Go for it. Oh, I gotta click it.
If you want to see it too.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Go for it.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is a general warning to you, Jess. Okay? Keep snarking me, and I will make a living off of your fucking being. Listen, I'm not Destiny. I'm not gonna play around and troll you. I will do a.
I was talking to Darius about potentially doing an IRL debate. I don't know.
One-way trip to your house.
But that seems very pointless and very risky.
And I will knock on your door with my stream right outside. And I will bang, bang, bang until you answer.
I'm thinking we should do like a snarker DGG IRL town hall in Los Angeles. I'm thinking. Thoughts?
Keep fucking with me. And we'll see what happens. That's
Hey, these are some of the DGG guys.
Do it.
Okay, who is this guy? I keep seeing it. We're just getting names here. I know what North looks like now. This is Darius. Who's this guy and this guy?
Put it on paper. Contact your local Canuck authorities. I don't give a fuck.
So this is Persec.
Okay.
Do you think Darius is black? You keep asking me that question. He claims to be. I mean, obviously he's something, right? I could believe he's black.
Right? I believe. And that's Radiant, I believe. I don't think they're associated with DGG either. I could be wrong. We'd have to ask them.
They're in the video They're in the video. Oh shit! I got a fucking double volume. Wow.
But
Oh, you're
literally,
Why is that happening?
Food Shops literally herself has asserted that when you meet up with somebody IRL, that obviously proves you're associates. So, like, when I met up with Parry or whatever, even though I wasn't even a snarker yet, Food Shops had assumed I was a snarker. And Food Shops was like, isn't this crazy? They're, like, meeting in real life, yet the snarkers say they're not even associated with each other. A, I was not a snarker back then, and B, I never claimed to not know the person I was in the room with.
Are we? I'll fix your audio and then we'll
Did I
continue.
call you or something? Hold on.
No.
$5 from Curb Yoshi. Thank you so much. Hey, Aiden, could you hook a guy up with a Discord therapist? Thanks. Well, I heard Green's back, so we'll talk.
I didn't kick him. And bang on his door. J-Stock's in Canada. He's nowhere near.
That's
the...
a crime.
Oh, what am I watching here?
Oh, I have no idea why that's popping up.
Oh,
Is
let
that
me
a
stop
screen
it.
share? Share your screen. Turn on camera.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not a threat to Jay. Hold on. What is his rationale here? Let me. What was Wick? I don't even need to ask you guys this, but let me just ask anyway. What was Wick's opinion when Hassan said that any member of the Israeli military that is entering and a part of the Israeli military occupation in the West Bank, when they are physically in the West Bank, territory that is not theirs, they are a valid target of resistance, including secretaries, a reference to Ela Klein and her participation in Ramallah, right? He said when they're in the West Bank, they're valid targets, and everyone said this is a threat against Hila. Well, Hila wasn't in the West Bank when the comment was made. The comment was not a threat, just to be clear, but let's assume that it is. Hila was not in the West Bank, was she? Did he take issue with that? Hassan was right. I debated that when this clip happened at the time. This was even before I was like a snarker. Hassan was obviously right if you understand, if you have any basic understanding of the broader conflict and its history, right? And this was actually a drama with Diorio, because Diorio originally had the wrong take on this situation, and I ended up convincing him that Hassan was not threatening Ila's life.
There we go. Yeah, I mean,
Wait, what did Ela have to do with Ramallah? So Ela was a member of the IDF, but she was not a part of the IDF where she had to go to the West Bank or engage in the occupation there. They were doing raids in the West Bank in places like Ramallah or whatever. And she really wanted to go on one because I'm pretty sure she had an otherwise like non-combatant role and that would be exciting or whatever. So she arranged it so she could participate in these raids, even though, per her own admission, it wasn't allowed. If her commander had known about it or whatever, she would have been penalized. She wasn't supposed to do that. So when people contest, oh, but she had to serve in the IDF. It was her mandatory military service. Well, do you know it wasn't mandatory? And in fact, against the rules. She volunteered to go do it when she decided to actually participate in operations in the occupied West Bank.
I don't. You're vouching for that guy. You would vouch
No,
for
I'm not
him.
vouching
You should go
for
in.
Darius. I'm saying that nothing he just said there was worthy of
That's
being
vouching.
kicked out.
That's vouching.
Is it?
Yes,
I don't
That's
agree.
literally vouching. That's saying
there are
that everything he
people
said was
who I
fine. That's
think
how you
are-
vouch for somebody.
No, there are people who I think that are there are people who I think that are bad people who, even if I still think that they were bad people, like for example, do you think that well, maybe you're the wrong guy to ask, because you think it's a bad thing that Destiny's still alive, so maybe you're the wrong guy to ask. But if you had an enemy, right, and you
Tyler is everything that they think we are, okay?
didn't like this guy, but someone came to his house and killed that person's children, you would say, hey,
It's like a guy who thinks he's the shit going to prison for the first time and seeing how it really is. That's Wick right now.
that's wrong to kill their children, right? You shouldn't
Yeah,
do
well-
that. Correct? Well, maybe not.
Titty's actually laughing.
Keep going. What? Oh, yeah, obviously.
Obviously, yes.
That doesn't solve the
That
enemy
wouldn't
problem.
be
I
vouching
don't want-
for him, even though you say this thing that is bad should not happen to this person. That's not vouching.
No, that's not.
No,
It's a completely
exactly.
different example.
So
You
when
fucking idiot. What?
Darius, when Darius says
you
something,
said the thing he is going to do was fine.
was Jay Stalk at that event?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
He's that guy that
if
does those
you're going
things.
to kick someone
He's
out,
got a pattern of
a
going to
place.
people's
He's a
houses. You have a
He's
person.
a demonstrably violent, unhinged individual that would obviously establish enough of a reputation to justify barring you from an organized event where you want decorum, right?
Who's affiliated with you, who you personally vouched for in a different stream and said, oh no, you're not affiliated with us. You're just waking up in rooms and streaming with our people, and Destiny knows you personally.
Destiny
and you
knowing
vouch
you
for
is
him.
enough to be affiliated with DGG.
Personally, knowing you personally,
Knowing
yeah, in
you
his fucking
so
Discord,
Destiny
talking
knows.
to him,
If
being
you have
on
ever met
stream with him.
Destiny,
If their audiences have at least like what 50% overlap, if we're being generous, they regularly collaborate for the sake of producing content. Wick has openly announced that he aligns with DGG wholly on the snarker war they're fighting. He let them know on the DGG subreddit right? That he wholly aligns with them on the Snarker War they're fighting, and all of his talking points and the battles he's decided to take on have benefited that side as a result, right? I just don't know what world you live in where Whick is not an associate of Destiny's.
Gang, you're part of DGG now.
No,
Apparently,
literally, you're dude. Why are you changing the things that I'm saying right after I'm saying it?
What you're saying.
Are you that desperate? Just fucking take the L on this one statement. It's fine. You'll live.
But
you vouch for the guy.
I haven't taken it.
Just own it. You vouch for the guy. He does bad things. He's affiliated with DGG. He's hanging out with you guys.
I'm saying he should not have been kicked out of the event. And B,
he should absolutely be kicked out of the event.
Wait, is he disputing that even Darius should have been? Are you kidding? Obviously, with the others, I think there's a good case to be made to not let anyone into the event because you can't predict what. You obviously have more than enough evidence to believe the group that's coming is there to disrupt. I don't know why anyone would dispute this, right? I get that it would have been funny content and that's your streamer or whatever, but let's like not lie about like what this is, right? If you're actually the event organizer, you obviously would view this group as a highly likely potential disruption and not let them in as a result.
He shouldn't be anywhere near anyone. He's a criminal.
He's a criminal.
You want a criminal. You are actively vouching for a criminal to be at an event.
They're okay with calling Ryle a wife beater because, like, in 2011, he got arrested for beating a man. And the charges got dropped or whatever. We don't know if it was a beating. It was a fight or something. But for fighting with a guy, got arrested, charges were dropped. They'll still call him like a woman beater, despite there being no evidence he's ever even laid his hands on a woman, both in a violent context or a sexual context, right? I mean, it's like the double standard they use for themselves is like obvious here. We literally have Darius on video kicking a woman.
Where fucking Hassan is so he can cause Hassan harm and distress. But
he said he was. Hold on. The harm and distress you're speaking of is a question. He said I'm going to ask him a question. That's not harm or distress.
Play more videos.
Saying they were going to ask him a question to annoy him. Why is Whick pretending like he didn't hear the other part of the statement?
Okay,
play more videos.
You wanna come out?
Let me put the thing up.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing.
Brother, this is funny. I agree.
You're not laughing though.
No, it's
right fucking right.
I am kind of laughing. It is funny.
Is Tyler an alcoholic? I don't mean to like snark here, okay? I don't mean to snark. But I get those vibes. I get those vibes a little bit, not gonna lie.
But here we go. Look, can I just thank you for this? I haven't taken this big of a W in a while, but let's keep going.
Oh, come on, Whick. Come on, dude. I'm not even like cool with Tyler here. Like, there's nobody's. You got like a win on one small mistake, dude. He's sober. 10-year. What? Okay, shit. Damn. Sorry to call him an alcoholic. Then we love sobriety.
Hey, what's the old DGG rule? If you have to announce and it didn't happen, right?
You've been announcing it all day.
What are you talking about?
You're saying, take the L. I'm laughing because you're so ridiculous. All these things. You're posturing. I postured a little back, and you're like, oh,
all
if you have to
day. What are you talking about? We've been talking for like 5 minutes.
Sure.
You wanna come out of bed? We gotta go start Hassan.
Yeah, let's go start, bro.
Yeah, let's go start. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to get out of here? You can get up and go to bed? And you're like, sorry, not go to bed. Gonna start getting Hassan?
What time is the sun thing?
Did you empty your trash? I need a snack.
Thank you for the 10, Caw God. Super fucking generous. We love sobriety. True. We do love sobriety, don't we, fellas?
Yeah, we gotta go get Hassan, guys.
We're gonna go get him, right?
Yeah, we gotta go get him.
Ari is about to ask the
You gonna
So what did he ask here that you think is worthy of him being kicked out? I'm curious.
So this guy is somebody with a demonstrable history of violence that goes out of his way to purely disrupt. He is a member of a group where other members have overtly stated that they're going to ask questions at a non-Q&A event with the explicit intent of causing annoyance, and all of these people know each other and are being unified together as members of a common group around a guy who has justified violence against the event's speaker. Why would better question yet, the better question I have here is, why would they let them in? Why the fuck would they let them in?
Literally, they're saying we're gonna go get Hassan.
They're gonna snark Hassan. What do you think he meant
They
by
said
that?
we're gonna go get him.
No. Let's listen to it again.
You can obviously infer that Darius is there to fucking disrupt.
Listen to it again.
You wanna come out of bed? We gotta go start Hassan.
We gotta go snark Hassan. That's what he says.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
Yeah, let's go start, bro.
Yeah, let's go start. Come on, let's get out.
See, the worst was, I'm not even like a Queeman or a Kylotonics or whatever, where I like glaze Hassan because I don't like DGG. I don't know shit about like enough about Hassan or whatever, but so I'm not like I'm not pro or anti anything there, but like, I mean, it's just so obvious here. It's so obvious here. You would not want these people, like, there's tons of justification at this event, to not want these guys at the event from his perspective and to bar them from it.
Out of here.
Let's go snark. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to get out of here? You can get up and go to bed? And you're like, sorry, I go to bed. Let's go start getting Hassan.
Go snark Hassan again.
Queeman, I'm being a little bit facetious. I'm being a little bit facetious. I notice amongst my peers sometimes there is a trend to sometimes be a little charitable to the guy that's on your side of the given issue, which I think everyone does to some extent. I just don't try to do it to the extent that I've seen. Like, a good example of this is like, unless I'm missing something, which I almost certainly am, I've made it clear that I'm not pro Mr. Girl in any facet, right? Besides, I think he was right with the Destiny shit, but beyond that, and a lot of people aren't gonna like that I'm saying this, but like, beyond that, I think the dude's a fucking freak, right? And I don't want shit to do with him.
Did you
If that's too much for you, I understand. I understand if you want to leave now.
empty your trash? I need a snack.
Where's Hassan?
Yeah, we gotta go get Hassan,
We're
guys.
gonna go get him right.
Okay, he does say it at the end. Get Hassan.
Yeah, you're
but
doing the
he
thing
said-
again.
He said again before.
Being against Mr.
gotta
Girl
go-
is so well, you would say that if I was saying it anywhere else, but I'm saying it here, and it seems like there are people in our space that legitimately are like cool with him or whatever. So I was just making it clear that I'm not.
Snark Hassan. Gotta go snark Hassan. What do you think he meant by that?
Unless there's context I'm missing to the Ryan Beard clip. Because if what he said in that clip is accurate, he to me is no different than an actual rapist, right? If somebody can tell you no to a sex act and you have the mental capacity to actually go through with it anyways, I view you no differently as a rapist. Even though the outcome might not have been, even if she, according to him, liked it after or whatever.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Literally, so we gotta go get him. We're gonna go assault Hassan. That's
Hold
it.
on. You're adding that word in.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not adding that word in. I'm
You are adding
interpreting
assault.
what they're doing.
That is not
They're
assault.
gonna go get him.
Snarking
You even
Hassan
had
is
to
not
admit-
assault.
You did the thing again where you weren't paying attention.
I am paying
Or you
attention.
ignored the facts
I'm
there,
just
and
using
then you
the
pretended it
context
didn't happen if we didn't
of the
rewatch the
things
video.
he's
Wick
saying.
does this all the
You
time.
says it
were so
several
satisfied.
Wick does
You-
this all the time. Wick does this all the time. He ignored like the part where they said they were just going there to ask questions. Wick pretended like the second half didn't happen, where they admit that the questions are going to purposely be intended to be annoying.
What did it
You ready
stop
to
and
go
you kept
snark
pausing
Hassan?
it?
Are you going to listen or are you going to talk? He's saying,
I'm
are you
gonna
ready
talk
to
if
go
I feel
snark
like I need
Hassan?
to say something.
Hold on. I'll let you go after and you can go uninterrupted, but you got to let me go uninterrupted.
Oh, so you weren't around when Mr. Girl was saying pedophilic shit? I was around when he was doing that. I was around, but I viewed him then as a provocateur, right? Not somebody that believed what he was saying, but rather somebody that wanted to get attention through being controversial to open up room for more nuanced discussions, I guess. But like, as I like started talking to him, I didn't start talking. I talked to him once. No, I talked to him twice actually, and we had this like weird convo where he like said some shit to me that just I thought he was a creep. Not to me, like creepy to me. He was talking about something he did that led me to believe he was a creep.
Interrupted too, buddy. So again, several times during this, and we can listen to it again if you need.
But I think DGG sort of over relies on the fact that he's a freak to sort of invalidate some of the things he said. Bad people get it right too, and if a bad person says something that is correct, I'm not like a sides cucked idiot. I will absolutely, admit that that's correct. I've done it for Destiny, right? Despite my issues with Destiny, I think Destiny said things that are correct.
He says,
"What do you mean? You're the one. We had to re-listen to it because you didn't get it the first time. What are you talking about,
bro?
I know what's in the video.
You're like turning
You're
purple.
the one who was wrong about
You're turning purple, brother. Okay. Regardless, I'm explaining the context to you as reasonable people would get this. He's saying, you want to go? You ready to get up and go snark Hassan? We got to get up and go snark Hassan. Let's go get Hassan. That means snark. That's
something that you guys view as synonymous with harassment. So why are you disputing that they were going there to harass? You guys think snarking is consistent, repeated harassment against individuals. So, in your mind, this should be announcing intent to harass.
the
Let's
context
go
of
get
what he's
him.
saying.
That's the guy
Is
that's going to go to
snarking
people's
assault?
the guy that's going to people's personal homes and beating on their
Is
doors to
snarking
fucking
assault?
scare them. The guy's threatening people. Hey, watch out.
Is
Watch
there a
out
reason
for
you're
him.
not answering my question?
I am answering your question.
Is
This is the
snark
answer
assault?
to your question. What?
Is snarking assault?
Snarking can be assault.
We don't even need to use, like, the assault descriptor is gay. We don't even need to use it, because you're just going to sound, because even if it, regardless of what it technically is, if you go with the maximalist descriptor, regardless of its factual accuracy, you're still going to sound gay.
Especially if they're using it as a code word for going to literally harass him.
Assault.
They're
assault.
literally going to harass him. Let's go get him.
Asking questions is not
Play another
harassing.
video.
It can be harassing, though, and the purpose that they were doing it for evidently was.
Play more videos.
Okay.
Come on. And by the way, I want to hammer this home for the people. Wick was vouching for this guy.
Of course they're fair game for their own tactics. Destiny was fucking sitting there trying to justify, saying, like, if you're, like, in a server, with like, he was trying to say, like, harboring doxers in your server, for example, makes you, like, a fair target. And I was like, does Destiny not realize as he's saying this, he's justifying Wick, and I don't agree with this at all, just to be clear, right? But he's justifying Wick as a valid target because Wick hosts him in his server.
On Destiny's stream, just a few...
Aiden, any other pedophilic dudes you used to... I didn't watch Mr. Girl. I didn't really watch him. I just viewed him from, like, a distance as some, like, provocateur or whatever. And then when I did talk to him, I didn't like what I heard.
Few days ago.
All right.
Did you play the clip where
I was a kid when Mr. Girl was at his prime. I didn't give a fuck about, like, these, like, prolonged, nuanced combos about, like,
I'm
is
vouching for?
completely integrated into DGG activities. He is a DGGer, and he's the guy that choked the witness
to be clear,
in the
I am
Pixie
affiliated
trial,
with
which
DGG,
is crazy.
not officially, but
Did
I'm
you
a
know
creator
about
that
that
works
one?
with DGG. You could
That
say
his
that I'm
ex-girlfriend
affiliated
is
with
one of the
DGG,
witnesses in the Pixie trial whose stuff was deleted, and all of a sudden Destiny's putting him on, and he choked that bitch and he got in trouble with the police for that one.
Better content than listening to Aiden loop on the same drama he's constantly getting embarrassed in. Getting embarrassed in. Are we talking about my debates? Unironically, I've looked through... I actually don't think I've lost a debate in the last 5 months. That's gonna sound delusional, I know. But as I've looked through my record here, we've had draws, but I actually don't think I've lost a debate in like 5 months.
Did you know that?
That he.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. No, don't worry. We can get into that later.
Okay, we can get into that later. But Darius, okay. Notice that again, he has to add in words here. He has to say that he is assaulting, right? And he's calling, to his definition, questions that are designed to cause distress with no other purpose. That was your definition of assault. I think that is a silly definition of assault. It's enough to laugh you out of the room.
Take it up
right?
with literally
it's
the
enough to
criminal
laugh
code
you out
of
of the room.
wherever you live.
It's enough.
Oh, come on, Black Cat. You got to admit, I don't know what the last convo. If you're referring to one of those times where I was about to end stream and then he calls in, I'm sort of sitting there like barely talking because I'm exhausted. I didn't really consider that like a debate if I wasn't challenging him much. But you know what? We'll let you count. But you have to admit, okay? You have to admit, even from your fucking cultish perspective, I've done a pretty good job with Destiny. Let's just be so for real.
to laugh you out of the room. Me
You
asking
want
a
to look it
question
up?
to
We
cause
can
someone
look it up.
distress
We
is
can
not
look it up
assault.
in the criminal code where you live and see if that counts as assault.
Okay, tell you what. I'm going to ask you a question with the sole purpose of designing a threat, and you can sue me or take me to court for assault and see how far you get. Have you ever raped a 13-year-old girl?
Ew. What? Why the fuck? Ew, you're disgusting.
Have I assaulted
That
you
is
by
assault.
asking you that?
Yes.
No, you're
If you have no basis to believe it and you're just asking it to cause distress, it would become harassment.
stupid.
Yes.
Take me to
That
court
is disgusting.
then. Take me to court
You're
then.
what
Take
in
me
the
to
fuck would
court
you even
then.
say that for,
Prove
you
it.
weirdo?
Prove
Why
it.
the fuck would you say
Prove
that?
it. Because at this point, I'm demonstrating to you that this is not assault. This is not assault.
Why?
Tyler is so... This is going to be the biggest mirror post because I know I turn into a fucking tomato. This dude is red as fuck, bro. This must be like some of the highest blood pressure I think an individual has ever had. Like, honestly, like, I'd be taking a break just to make sure he wasn't about to have a stroke.
No,
I have
stop.
not assaulted you.
Take a fucking breath. Why in the you could have asked
Bro,
me
you're
anything.
purple, and you're asking
To
me.
be fair, it's color. It does look like a little. It does a little bit look like color correction, to be honest.
You could
Take a
have
breath.
asked me anything,
You're
and
purple,
you went to,
bro.
why did you fuck a 13-year-old?
Yes.
Is that a question you want to ask someone else in your life, but you don't have the balls to?
I will ask anyone who comes on this stage.
I don't know if anyone here is like Asian and gets the Asian flush. I had like, I gotta fucking reach out. I'm so bad at keeping contact with my friends, but I had a friend from China, and we went to drink, and his like whole like, it's like the Asian flush they call it, because a lot of East Asians, I think it's like 1/3 or something, don't have like an enzyme that enables them to break down alcohol, so they have like a, and it's the same thing actually with Native Americans, but like they get way more drunk more easily and like turn like completely like fucking red.
If you'd like me to, there's
Like,
no one
like this red.
I'm scared to ask this question to. I noticed
yeah?
that you're getting a like. There's a famous line. Thou dost protest too much. Okay.
My
It's
buddy would
Shakespeare-
take one shot. I broke my alcohol sobriety once the other night. I had some sake at a restaurant. It's pretty fucking good.
I don't know if you
The
get
lady
that,
doth protest
right?
too much. You
Exactly. Right.
mean? Didn't remember the
This is
line
what you're
quite
doing.
correctly. It's kind of been the fucking modus of the night, hasn't it?
We can paraphrase here. That's okay. Right. But asking a question.
Paraphrase,
is not assault.
misquote, Shakespeare, whatever, you know.
That's what a paraphrase is when you don't quote.
Wait, this part is good. Go back. Okay.
Okay. It's Shakespeare. I asked this question to. I noticed
yeah?
that you're getting a like. There's a famous line. Thou dost protest. You're getting a like. There's a famous line. Thou dost protest too much. Okay. It's Shakespeare. I don't
That's
know
not
if you
the
get
Lady
that.
doth.
That's not. Thou. Is that not? That's not. It's from Hamlet, right? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Don't read Shakespeare. This like so gay to talk like that. Methinks. Come on, William. Methinks. Methinks.
Protest
Right?
too much.
Protest too much. Okay. It's Shakespeare. I don't know if you
The
get
lady
that.
doth protest.
Dost protest too much. Okay. It's Shakespeare. I don't know if you
The
get
lady
that,
doth protest
right?
too much. You
Exactly.
Mr.
Right?
Shifty 4.0. I
Didn't
don't
remember the
this is-
line.
I haven't read a lot of classic literature. I've read from Shakespeare. I've read Romeo and Juliet, but and what is it? Fucking when we were younger, Macbeth, I think. But I'm not a Shakespeare guy, or I'm not into classics. That wouldn't be classic literature. That would be like, sorry, I'm using the wrong term, because classic literature is like Mark Twain, right? And
This is
Line
what you
quite
do.
correctly.
I'm not a literature guy.
It's kind of been the fucking modus of the night, hasn't it?
We can paraphrase here. That's okay. Right? But asking a question. is not
Paraphrase,
assault.
misquote, Shakespeare, whatever, you know.
That's what a paraphrase is when you don't quote entirely correctly. Yes.
Well, a paraphrase would be you use different wording, but you're still able to. You're making the same. Oh, I need to re-listen to the quote. You're making the meaning is exact. The meaning is the
Yes,
same.
here. That's okay. Right? But asking a question.
Paraphrase,
is not assault.
misquote,
Can paraphrase. This is
line
what
quite
you're doing.
correctly. It's
Get
lady
that,
doth protest
right?
too much. You mean?
Exactly. Okay. There's a famous line, thou dost protest too much. Okay? It's Shakespeare. I don't know if you
The
get
lady
that,
doth protest
right?
too much, you
Exactly, right?
mean? Didn't remember the
This is
line
what you're
quite
doing.
correctly.
Now, to be fair to Whick, the meaning is still encapsulated, so this would technically be a valid paraphrase. The problem you have here is that the paraphrase thing is obviously a cope. He's trying to directly quote it and just like completely gets it wrong, and he's only doing it to look smart. And Tyler knows the quote better than him, so it's like an immediate own.
It's kind of been the fucking modus of the night, hasn't it?
We can paraphrase here. That's okay. Right? But
Yeah, he set up a quote, so it wouldn't even be like
asking
paraphrase.
a question. is not
Paraphrase,
assault.
misquote, Shakespeare, whatever, you know.
That's what a paraphrase is, when you don't quote entirely correctly. Yes. And you're not a lady. At least, I don't think so. Is Snark the new whack? I don't know, but bro. This is
Oh my god.
this is hilarious. I love you, buddy. Let's watch the
I
next
can
one.
tell you're having a great time.
I actually am. This is great. But let's watch.
Minutes away. All right. We are about to leave to go snark Hassan, guys.
Oh shit, I gotta hit.
We're gonna go just
Oh, you need me to restart?
Go for it, yeah.
It's 20 seconds, so it's no big deal.
minutes away. All right. We are about to leave to go snark Hassan.
By the way, if you guys are enjoying this, I don't know how many viewers are at or anything. It's probably low, but if you want to support us, a great way to help us out is to hit that like button. It's easy, it's free, great way to support me. Another great way to help us out, if you would consider, is to tip through Streamlabs and Super Chat. I'll read out your message. You can also join the Discord and follow me on X, link in the description.
Guys, we're gonna go just hang out with the Democratic Congressmen of America, the college
141's not bad.
Democrats of America. I need to go get a little bit more clothing on because I'm barely naked. Make us all look like a dumbass. Well,
I said this before, like when I was doing like 200 viewers or whatever a stream, that's obviously like a tourist influx, and there still is a tourist influx. Like the core audience number is going to be around 100, but 141 is still pretty good.
I'm just curious of a couple things. My first.
Thank you for the 2, Will. 150, much appreciated.
Okay, what? Again, he says he's going to snark Hassan. Do you think that snarking Hassan is worth kicking someone out or keeping someone out of the thing?
If it's like, okay, if it is a
yes.
if it is a demonstrably violent disruptor that lacks self-control and impulse control that is existing as a part of a group being headed by a guy who obsessively A-logs the figure of the event and has justified violence against him, I think enough context exists there where this is a case of unwanted contact for the sake of evoking distress in an individual, harassment, and would justify barring these people from the event so that the event could take place as planned. You have more than enough to infer that the individuals here would not allow that to transpire, right?
Well, we just disagree. I think snarking Hassan, the definition of snarking Hassan
It's not any one, it's all of this in aggregation. Like, Whick is like playing fucking dumb.
being asking him uncomfortable questions. Yeah, I just...
Not uncomfortable question.
It's not uncomfortable questions. It's questions that are, it is questions to make him uncomfortable, right? There is a difference. There is a difference because you could legitimately in good faith be attempting to ascertain the truth about something despite knowing that whoever you're asking the question to is going to be made uncomfortable. You're legitimately attempting to learn the answer. That is very different than asking something that you would already presumptively know the answer to that you want to ask so that the individual is distressed.
You're doing the thing again. Questions with no point.
It doesn't
Sexual
matter if they
weird
have
questions.
a point.
You can't. Yes, it does. You can't go and
they
fucking
obviously
ask
have a
random
point
people
to snark
to
him,
fuck a
to make him look
13-year-old
silly.
for no reason.
It's
To make him look...
okay to ask
Your
public
example-
figures.
If somebody like doesn't want to speak to you or deal with you anymore and has made efforts to disassociate from you, etc., is it appropriate to try to contact them in real life, showing up to where you know they're speaking? Or like, I don't know, that sounds like a little bit stalkerish to me. I gotta be honest. I'm not sure that. I could be off.
There's questions that make them
I'm only using that word because I know they love it. They love the word stalker, but this is what this sounds like.
look silly.
You can't go ask weird sexual questions to random people in
You
public.
can.
That's so fucking
It's
weird
not
to me at that point.
assault. If I go
it
up
is assault. It is
and I ask
literally assault.
Hassan, if I ask Hassan,
Okay, an 1826 age gap, DJ Party Pun, in the 1500s is like a miracle. It's actually a miracle.
questions at a public event about some of his statements that he has made, it is not
if
assault.
any one of them are, did you fuck a 13-year-old? That's the example you gave me. You
He
fucking
was
idiot.
at a
Stop trying to
brothel.
Would Wick? Okay, so Wick would not consider it harassment if I went up to my female coworker and asked her, "Does it jiggle when you stand up?" That would just. I'm just asking questions. What if I'm legit? I'm just curious. I'm just asking questions. What's the problem? How's that harassment?
In Germany, where they were investigated for underage minors being there. It's a
No, he
question
wasn't.
that
That's a fuck- that's
deserves
made
to
up.
be asked.
Show me the evidence. Show me that evidence,
I
Mr.
think it's
Clips.
okay to ask.
They were investigated, but didn't the investigation turn up that there were not?
Him.
I forgot the nuance on this, but I'm pretty sure that they were investigated, but the investigation didn't find anything, right?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
and it's not assault.
It's a libelous, disgusting, sexually charged question about
Asking him a
pedophilia.
question
You're implying
is
he's a
not
pedophile in public.
assault.
That is assault. That is
I would not use the descriptor assault here, even if it's accurate, because it just always everyone has a like schema for assault or what that would look like. What is the difference again between? I've always used the three. Oh, I know the difference in an algorithm, but schema and heuristic. I've sort of used the two often very interchangeably. I got to work on that. I know there's a very important distinction.
Roll assault. That is just assault. You are assaulting somebody with your words. You're
Tell you what,
intentionally
everyone
trying to
can
cause
watch
that. You're
this.
intentionally
Everyone can watch
harassing
this
them.
and see your definition of assault. And if it
There was a bouncer that was working at the brothel that was secretly letting in an underage girl to pimp her out in one of the rooms. So it was a single girl, which is obviously not, it doesn't make it better for the brothel. I'm saying a single girl in regards to the probability that Hassan even interacted with her, right?
matches any.
I'm against like anything to do with brothels or even if it involves adults, right? I think it's shady enough where you have more than enough to suspect that like there is something probably wrong occurring here, right? I wouldn't even like participate in that, but
sort of definition anyone has.
It was years after Hassan was even there.
I said, thank you for being here. This is
It
going
will
great.
match. It will match the typical definition of assault in most American criminal codes. You cannot go.
We can look
and,
up the.
and harass
how about we
people
look
to
up
their
the,
faces. That is what assault is. Battery is hitting them. That is assault.
We can look at the Code of District for Columbia, if you like.
Assault means, according to Merriam-Webster, a violent physical or verbal attack, an unlawful threat to harm someone, or a military attack. Okay, now how do we define violent? Using strong, rough, or harmful physical force to hurt people or... No, that's not... That's AI. That's not the actual... That's fucking Google AI. The marked use of a harmful or destructive physical force, showing or including violence, extremely powerful or forceful and capable of causing damage. So I would venture to guess that in a verbal context, it's going to be forceful comments that are intended to cause like mental distress. So I think that it would actually be okay to use that word here. I just think it's a little gay.
Got it up right here. We can look up their definition of assault because this is where it takes place, right?
Yeah, sure.
Code of District, assault or threatened assault in a menacing manner. Whoever unlawfully assaults or threatens another in a menacing manner shall be fined, blah, 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 blah. For the purposes of this section, the term, well, here's what it says. Whoever unlawfully assaults or threatens another in a menacing manner and intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly causes significantly bodily
Okay, so you know dictionaries don't just have one definition. It was multiple.
injury to another shall be fined not more than the amount set forth in this section or be imprisoned not more than 3 years or both. For the purposes of this section, the term significant bodily injury means an injury that, to prevent long-term physical damage or to abate severe pain, requires hospitalization or medical treatment beyond what a layperson can personally administer. B, a fracture or bone. C, a laceration for which the victim required stitches, sutures, staples, or closed-skin adhesives, or a laceration that is at least 1 inch in length and at least 1/4 of an inch in depth, a burn of an at least second-degree severity, any loss of consciousness, a traumatic brain injury, or an injury where medical testing beyond what a layperson can personally administer was performed.
Have we considered that Darius's attendance at the event would potentially cause the attendees a brain injury by listening to him talk?
Certain whether there was an injury described in subparagraphs A through F of this paragraph. In
yeah,
what?
We can just go straight. Literally, whoever unlawfully assaults or threatens another in a menacing manner. that's
Yes, and then they define what that means. Okay.
Now they define what the significant bodily injury means. Did you not read that correctly?
Do you see this and? What do you think and means grammar-wise?
Which one?
This one. I have it highlighted in number 2. See the highlight? Whoever unlawfully assaults or threatens
It's section 1. Whick glossed over. Do we have the actual source that he's using here? Hold on.
another and means
Does anyone have a link to whatever he's looking at?
performed any staples or hospitalization or medical treatment beyond what a layperson can personally administer. B, a fracture or
Talking about you're describing a different, more egregious type
this is
of
assault, bro.
Look, A1 is one type, A2 is a different. That's why they
Yes, the same word can have multiple definitions. And the dictionaries I was just looking at seem to have multiple definitions for assault, multiple definitions for violence that are contextually dependent. Words have multiple meanings. Or they can.
have different penalties. You're going down too far.
It's Columbia law for assault. He said it on stream if you were listening. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I didn't need the snarky comment, you stupid cunt. Okay. If you were listening, you can't just fucking tell me. Worst type of person. Columbia law assault. Listen to this, bitch.
Where would you like me to stop, sir?
All the way to the top. Told you A1. 224.
Yes, A1. Whoever unlawfully
assaults or threatens another in a menacing manner shall be fined.
Okay.
That is the lowest, 180. Number 2 is a different law. That is a different one. That is a more egregious example of assault.
I don't think it's the same. I think
Now Tyler needs to do a wick and harp on this for the rest of the conversation.
it's the
That's
same
why
law
it
because they're
says-
all.
He shouldn't actually, but
Oh, I
That's why
checked.
it says 3 years.
Look, this is why they're
That's
all
why
under
it
the
has a
same
different
paragraph A.
punishment.
They're all under the same section A because it's the same law. This is why 3 isn't a different law.
No,
Yes.
that 3 is a subsection.
No. If it was a subsection, it would be capital A, but it's not.
Oh my God.
1.
Dude,
So
they're
A is
all,
the main
they're
section.
all subsections
1
of
2.
A.
I'm trying to find the specific the specific thing he's looking at from Columbia law. I'm looking up Columbia law assault. Is it in a menacing manner stalking? But I guess that's just like a
3
They
is
are
the subsections of A, but that means they are all the same law, right?
No.
Let me I need this fucking what is the specific thing he's looking at? I just need this pulled up. It's all in Spanish. No, Colombia. No, we're not talking about the country of Colombia. Wick is. I'd love to explain. I know he's too dumb for this. I'd love to explain how he's too dumb for this. I just need the fucking. Does anybody know? Does anybody know what specific thing he's looking at?
Would be capital A, but it's not.
Oh my God.
1.
Dude,
So
they're
A is
all,
the main
they're
section.
all subsections
1
of
2
A.
3
They
is
are
the subsections of A, but that means they are all the same.
Tyler, I know he's going to explain it. I just want to be following along to see it so that I can look at what he's explaining. So I just want to know what he's looking at. So we can have it pulled up so that during Tyler's explanation, I can be looking at exactly, that.
Law, right?
No, they're under.
Because I'm lost. I'm honestly because I can't fucking look at it. You sent it to me. Thank you. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. Much appreciated. Now we can continue. Whoa, I didn't mean to pull that back up.
Underneath the same law, they are all different versions of what you can't do. First,
But really quickly, just so I could get this right myself. Assault or threatened assault in a menacing manner, stalking. All right, let's just listen.
it starts at A1. That's assault. At A2, it gets worse. A3 explains what significant bodily injury means.
A1, whoever unlawfully assaults or threatens another person in a menacing manner shall be fined not more than the amount set forth. And then this would be... Where is A2? Okay, yeah, so this is A2, right? An injury to prevent long-term physical damage or to abate severe pain requires hospitalization or medical... Yep, okay.
Yes,
It's an additional definition.
You're correct.
I know!
Whoever unlawfully
You are okay, so now Tyler needs to harp on it.
assaults or threatens another in a menacing manner is
Dude, he won! He actually, this is like, because Whick was being so cocky about his little fucking mistake about the Darius thing. I love when somebody who is this cocky has the tables turned on them. This is a total Tyler W.
asking Hassan Piker, but my questions still stand. Is asking Hassan Piker, are you old enough to count or old enough to mount? Is that threatening them in a menacing manner?
Yes!
No, I think that's silly.
It is. It is if the person thinks you're being menacing. It is if the person thinks you are. It's on the victim.
And this is a group, by the way, this is a group being headed by a guy who has justified the event's speaker as a justifiable target of violence.
Not the fucking criminal, not the fucking person who's the perpetrator to decide whether or not they feel like
that's
they're being
not how the law works. The victim doesn't...
Should a reasonable person find it menacing when an individual who has justified somebody as a target of violence coordinates for a group that is admittedly there with bad intentions to snark or evoke distress in the event speaker with a violent criminal tagging along? A reasonable person could absolutely be menaced by that.
You get to decide.
It was written down.
The victim doesn't get to decide. You don't get to decide. This is why they define these things.
You do get to say if you feel
So once
threatened.
again, do you think me asking you a question about you raping
Actually,
a 13-year-old
blown the fuck out, then.
girl? Did you rape that 13-year-old girl, sir? You think I assaulted you?
Yes!
Yeah, you're fucking stupid.
I wasn't even fully with him on the assault point. He's just right here.
Retarded.
No, I'm not.
You are fucking
This is
retarded.
just how fucking out of...
Whick goes to ad hominem instead of disputing him on substance. This tells you exactly what... There's always a place to insult people in a conversation. But you make your point, and then you insult them. If you insult them instead of making your point, you're obviously using that to suffice for a valid counter-argument.
Out of
AK ad hominem.
fucking line
you are
you
fucking
guys are.
retarded. Me
Dude,
asking you a question?
Now you've got to say
Sue
slurs.
me then, bitch.
Oh god, there
Sue
we go.
me.
It's a whole adult.
Sue me.
It's a whole adult.
Sue me.
He's saying
That's
slurs,
not assault.
The
everybody.
one thing that me and Tyler will probably agree on a lot is Tyler is very based on racial slurs, okay? Very based. Me and Tyler see eye to eye on this.
It's not assault.
This is not a racial slur, obviously, but I'm saying I just know that about him.
How much have you been drinking? Are you on drugs right now?
No, are you mad?
No.
Whick gets so mad in a debate that he tries to leverage a former alcoholic's previous struggle against him after achieving 10 years of sobriety. The lowest of the low. Honestly, the lowest of the low.
Confused. I'm confused how someone could be so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. You literally
You are
just read
fucking
the law
stupid.
wrong on camera and embarrassed yourself.
I corrected myself once I...
Yeah, just like how Tyler corrected himself, but you had to harp on the point that he already abandoned because you have no argument yourself, you hypocritical, stupid fucking rat. He's a total hypocrite.
Montana.
yourself, and then when
I
I had to
corrected
come
myself.
in and explain it to
But
you after you were
again,
doing your
we're
fucking
going
victory laps,
back.
you were mad as shit. And
We're
now
going
you're
back to the thing.
resorting
where
to you
if
gotta
you
say
think-
slurs.
if you
This
think
is,
me
you're a
asking
real
you a
political
question
person, a real
is
leftist,
assault,
a real
you're
liberal.
silly.
You've got to say slurs. You're saying ableist slurs, and I am that guy. I'm that
Retarded
pussy.
is an ableist slur.
This guy's like the fucking PC principal of himself. He's like a deranged, like, fucking maniac, but he's like, he's based about, like, he's very based about slurs.
Yes.
Maybe not retard, okay? I think retard is a word that should have the same connotations as calling somebody an idiot or a moron.
Okay, well,
God,
you're
like,
retarded.
dude, this is what you
I'm
guys
just
are so
speaking the
fucking
truth, buddy.
discounted, washed. Your entire organization. Say it again.
Because I retarded?
Yeah,
I'll say it 3,000 times. Retarded, retarded, retarded.
He's mad, dude. Tyler won. Tyler won so hard.
And poof, here you are. You appeared in my mirror, right?
I'm gonna
Look
send
at
that.
you.
If you guys
This
ever
is
try to
insane.
organize and come to fucking where I live, I am gonna send that to every politician around
Please
here to
do.
destroy your ability
Please
to get into
do.
these organizations.
I will send
I'm
it
gonna.
myself. I will.
He's literally doing to them what they do. But it's like, do you think if we went to a member of the public and showed Queeman calling a Destiny an S slur or whatever, what do you think they'd think? Or the group that's saying or doing that?
Next time I talk to a politician, which will be soon,
Send a video
I'm going
of
to say
yourself
them.
saying slurs
I'm gonna yes.
over and
I'm
over
going to
again
tell
real
them.
politicians
Here
so I
is a
can
clip
see
of me.
How
Oh, you're anti-slur? I'm not really anti-slur. I'm specifically I'm against racial slurs.
saying
How
retarded.
effective
And you know what's going to happen? We're going to laugh and we're going to high five
politics.
and we're going to get them elected. Someone has to do
You're not.
to
You're
get
so fucking
Like, I view calling someone a cunt as, like, synonymous with calling them a bitch, right?
into
washed.
politics today.
You guys can't even get into the fucking building. You don't even have the clout to fucking upstage.
True!
We didn't get into the building because we got kicked out because Hassan was a
you have
pussy.
no clout.
Hassan was
No
a
one gives
pussy.
a fuck who you are. You guys are a bunch of
Is pussy a
weirdos that
slur?
say slurs
I don't know.
and
Is
do
pussy a
rape.
slur? I don't know. Might be. But I'm just calling him like see it.
You can't.
Next time Destiny goes to, where does he speak in LA? Next time Destiny goes to UCLA to set up a booth and speak, we will be there. Ask him about Pixie.
Can't even read laws. You're the politics guy. You don't know how to read a fucking simple law. What the fuck good are you compared to any fucking Hassan
We just be asking questions.
guy? This is
So Destiny, he's like there to like debate like the MAGA menace or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I agree with your the MAGA stuff. Out of curiosity, did you like retain videos of sexual videos of a 17-year-old on your hard drive?
insane.
Look, I'm not a lawyer. That's true. And I don't usually read laws.
Bro, it's
That's
basic
true.
fucking civics. If you can't read laws, why are you talking about them being passed or
Because
voted
I
on?
know for a fact, and I will bet you
Nothing that's in the
tell
law.
you what.
You know for a fact
Tell you
nothing
what.
that's in the law
Tell you
because you
what.
can't read it.
Put your money where your
You
mouth
don't
is.
read it.
$1,000. $1,000. And I'm making this bet right here on stream. $1,000. I will call up any lawyer you like. Okay. We can find a lawyer that we both agree is versed in law, and I can ask them whether or not asking a question that makes someone uncomfortable is assault.
Okay, yeah, I'd
And
actually
if they
take
say
that. I
yes,
would take that action. I would take that action.
You get $1,000.
He can't take the L. He just cannot take the L. He was just proven to be demonstrably wrong. At this, let me put myself in Whick's shoes. You never look bad doing this. Do you know who looks bad doing this? To anyone with a fucking brain? The people that look bad doing this are the people that harp on you after you do this. All you say is, fair play, I was wrong. I was wrong on that one. And if they then try to harp on you after that, over and over and over again, they just look like bad sports, right? They just look like they have nothing.
Do you
they
have
say
$1,000?
no.
Oh, I know you have $1,000 because I
I'll
saw
get
your, I got progressive
money.
victory. You got like literally $1,000, which was less than Xander Hall, by the way. How did that sting?
I got like,
Ooh!
I think we're at almost a.
No, I know at progressive victory when you guys got progressive victory.
Oh,
Xander Hall got, like,
$1,000
way
a
more than
month?
you.
Yeah, I got $1,000 a month.
You make $1,000 a month?
For progressive victory? Yeah.
Are you still butthurt that you didn't know enough about?
In today's economy, I know that's not what he said, but it's funny to pretend he's just admitted to making $1,000 a month.
The law that's
I'm
all
not-
public
I'm not
information.
Butthurt. I don't
And
mind
Hassan
being
put your
wrong.
info online.
I don't mind being wrong, but I'm making a bet with you right now.
No,
and
I
want
mean
you to
about the
shake on it.
progressive. Remember, like Hassan put you guys on the internet or whatever, and you all were like, "We're doxxed. We took political
yeah.
money."
How do you like work with a political org and expect for your like name to like remain anonymous? I just don't get that.
He put our
And we didn't know.
names
We didn't
and
know that our
addresses on-
information would be put out.
Like politics, like when Desi makes the argument, like you shouldn't have the right to remain anonymous, etc. That would actually maybe be one of the contexts where I think that would. I wouldn't actually argue this. I don't know enough about it, but like that seems like it might be one of the contexts where like yeah, you are sort of like. It seems like there'd be more utility in not allowing anonymity in the context of like political orgs or whatever. There might be a better argument there.
Hold on, we put our names and addresses. He put our names and addresses on his stream
Yes.
for thousands of viewers, and we
Good.
received harassment, death threats, and other such things.
Welcome to
because of
politics,
that.
baby. Is it your first go around?
That was my first. Well, that was my second time doing
When I worked in journalism, I worked at a shit ass paper,
Oh,
and my name was on the byline, and the address of the
worked being
paper was
the
on the top of
worked
the
being
paper.
the
Also,
the actual term.
Wendy!
Worked.
Wendy, while I have you, stop being a fucking idiot on Twitter, okay? Please, I beg of you, I plead with you. I don't know what I need to do. I don't know if I need to scream from the heaven tops, and you know exactly what you're doing. Stop, please.
What happened? Did they fire you?
Stop the Fed posting.
It's newspapers.
Term here. Worked. What happened? Did they fire you?
It's newspapers.
Did they fire you? Were you
No,
fired?
They're
Were you
gone.
let go?
They're gone. They shut down permanently. It's
So
fucking newspapers.
your paper did so poorly it no longer exists?
Well, actually, yeah, literally, yeah.
Fair
it's
enough.
Newspapers.
I mean, if
They
that's
shut
what you
down.
want to put on your resume, I work for a shit ass paper that no longer exists. Be my guest.
I have to, yeah, because it's my resume. Yeah, the paper shut down. A newspaper shut
suppose.
down in 2016.
But,
Shocking.
I mean, like, look, this whole thing is that at the end of the day,
But hold on, I want to
we
go back
saw
to that.
the
I want to talk
videos.
about your guys
we saw the
upset
videos,
about
just real quick.
doxing
We
when
saw
you're
the
political
videos.
figures.
We saw the videos where Darius
That's not even all of them.
says that he's going to go to Jay Stalk's house and knock on his door. We saw the one where he says,
That's-
we're going to snark
that's stalking,
Hassan, we're going to
harassment,
get
and
Hassan.
assault.
And then we saw the third one where he says, I'm going to
terroristic
snark
threats, as a
Hassan.
matter of fact.
Didn't
And
PV shut down? Did it? Wait a
You,
second.
those were all assault.
What, all of them? Pretty.
If you've ever worked anywhere, unless you're working for like a major like company or whatever, I'm pretty sure you could like presumptively, if you have a extensive work history, it's statistically likely that probably at least somewhere you worked is no longer in operation while you're still alive.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
Assault,
that's
threats of assault,
insane.
terroristic threats.
That's an
And it's not. It's
insane
the law.
standard to
You
have
read it with me.
that does
You read
not
it with me.
match up with
You read it with
any
me.
other definition
read
of
it with
assault
me.
in the legal
You
code.
read the law with
or
me.
how someone, just a layperson would think of
it's just on
assault.
paper.
It just doesn't
It's just-
matter.
Why is Whick appealing to popularity when we're talking about like specific legal like definitions, right? If we're like if you want to talk about like colloquial usage of assault, absolutely this would not meet what most people consider assault to be. Most people are under the belief probably that assault must involve, they use it interchangeably with battery, and they believe that assault includes like physical violence against somebody. But I don't know why you would ever appeal to the majority on that. I mean, this is literally the same country that fucking elected Trump. I don't know why we're appealing to the majority for general knowledge. When we could just appeal to how it's written in law.
You guys are just committing crimes and you have a criminal in your midst. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble if you don't stop. I'm telling you right now, people just don't give a fuck who you are. But you're gonna get in trouble. Like if Darius kills somebody,
Well, no,
or
you're
fucking
hold
hit
on.
someone,
you're exactly
you guys are
right.
Gonna get RICO'd. Do
I
you know how
am.
RICO
I am
works?
going to like. I am
Dude, getting DGG getting RICO'd would be so funny.
in danger right now because I
Dude, DGG being outlawed as a criminal organization and a RICO indictment hitting Whick.
criticize Hassan. Every
not.
time I do,
When
someone
was
around
that,
me
like
gets
2 years
doxxed.
ago?
Every time I do, someone around me threatens to kill my family. Every
Yeah, for us too, believe it or not.
time I do,
Dude, they
someone
threaten to
posts
kill
my
my
fucking
family every
address
day. I fight
under a
with
tweet.
bad empanatic
Every time
casually.
Every time I fight with them, they're fucking bots like spamming my legal name or some shit. They're like, every time I fight with them, it's like, there are people threatening to contact my fucking family. It's a volatile space, okay? It's a volatile space, and there are maniacs in our midst. They're doing all sorts of shit.
I do,
I
these
bet you I got
people
worse than you,
come
as a matter
after
of fact.
me. They come after those around me. They come after those even loosely associated with me. Yes, I am in danger because Hassan
I'm on the
and
internet
Bad
too. What are
Empanada
you
is a
talking about?
danger to the people
Who
around
are you
him.
talking to? I am on the internet too, and I think bigger than you.
I saw a DGGer threatening a DGGer threaten my dog. What the fuck, dude? Like, if you want to threaten somebody, threaten me. My dog? That's a little much, don't you think?
way
What the fuck did my dog do?
more shit. I get death threats all the time.
Well,
Fucking
because you have a
Simulator
stupid
spams and sending me
definition of
pictures
assault,
my house.
right? That's
I'm
well, that's
just
not why
a
you get.
bitch.
That's not
And you
why you
guys
get
are
death
kind of
threats, but that's
fucking
why you get
pussies about
It's using the legal definition.
shit. Because
What did you think
do
happened?
stupid
What?
shit.
You are e-begging YouTube celebrities.
I'm e-begging
What did you think was gonna
YouTube
happen?
celebrities?
Yes. In the grand tradition, that's all you are. That's all I am. We're fucking e-begging YouTube.
Oh, we are
celebs.
e-beggars. I mean, we're buskers. We pass the hat around. We get money. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but you do it online talking about shit that pisses people off, and you specifically are associated with a guy that has fucking horrific allegations against him and has repeatedly made pedophilic statements. Like that's your fucking that's your guy.
I'm affiliated.
I can absolutely grant them that like Destiny is hated enough by so many different people, including maniacs, right? That I could absolutely believe that like Wick's had his family threatened at least once, right? If I have, then Wick almost certainly has at one point or another.
Fucking
with Destiny
Don.
because the things that people say about Destiny tend to be incorrect. Though I don't agree with Destiny. Hold on, if I may.
I've never seen any of them that are incorrect.
If I
They've
may.
only been
If I may.
true.
If I may.
Go for
I have
it.
fought, screamed, yelled at Destiny before for various sticks. I don't know if you saw after the
For sure.
firefighter was shot, Corey Compitone, I believe his name was. Me and Destiny had on stream a screaming match.
Of course, Wick very passionately disagrees with Destiny. Like the one time, like you sort of want to root for him
Between each other.
That's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
On that and his stance on
Okay.
that. I did not like what he said about that. I thought it was inappropriate. I thought it was damaging not only to
Yeah, that's true.
the Democrats
It was funny, but like, yeah, it obviously was horrible fucking optics and
as a whole, but I think it was immoral for him to go and make that stance that he did, and we had a screaming match. You know what happened to me after that? Nothing.
He let you
Nothing.
sniff his fingers, and then you went
Nothing
to crawl
happened
to the
me
edge of the
after that
bed
because
you
he's not a
fucking lay
threat,
down.
right? You can disagree with him and you're fine. But the problem
Not
is,
really. What
That's
happened to
not
Connor
true.
points? Remember Connor?
that's not true. If you're disagreeing with him from within the bubble, then you might be fine. But literally any bot, like, what did I wasn't even, I'm like one of the, out of the people that go at Destiny, I'm like actually relatively like one of the less harsh ones, all things considered or whatever, and I was still getting threatened. Not that I care, right? I'm not like a guy. I'm just making the point, right? That's the only reason I brought it up. Threats mean nothing. I care about what people actually go and do.
points fucking got so fucked up he had to shave his head. He's got a fucking cuck haircut. Connor points called everyone.
He had to.
It's like when the fucking like MAGA bros are like, I don't agree with Trump on everything, and there's like some super token like non-meaningful issue that they have some very light dispute with him about, but agree with him on everything else that like substantively matters.
Shave his head because Destiny was mad at him.
He had to shave his head because he got fucking.
Oh, M-Punk
he got
says you
rolled
turned
on
me
stream
down?
so many times.
Did you turn my volume down on your end of the stream? That's crazy, man. That's
Did I? What?
There's
No.
some audible tactics there. At least that's what M-Punk is saying. I don't know if it's true. I don't have your stream
He's
up.
lying. Raw
He's
lying.
That's probably
I'm just
true.
this loud. I
Chatters
can
do
never
that.
turn against
Yeah, they'll
Chatters
say,
do that.
yeah,
Also,
I disagree. I disagree with Destiny. I disagree with Destiny all the time. I don't think Destiny is harsh enough on his critics and snarkers. I disagree with him vehemently.
You are leaning back from your mic.
Oh, that happens on occasion. Yeah,
Yes.
it might
Yes, please do not tell us what bridge Wick lives under. That would be doxing.
have been. I might have been going like this. So
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Fucking condenser mic. You gotta stay close, dude. Eat the mic.
look, I'm not very good at the audible technical side of these things. I don't know.
If you don't look
I'm a
at the
boomer
mic and your
in
your
many
mouth
ways.
isn't facing it, the volume cuts like 50%.
Yeah,
Just always
yeah,
make sure.
Yeah. But
Mic
at the end of
discipline.
the day, here, look, I'm proud of my association with Destiny. I think he does good work. I don't like everything he does, nor do I stand or vouch
I don't think he does
for
good work at all.
everything he
What
does.
work?
Right?
Can we talk about what work?
Sure.
What work?
Well, he canvassed for Georgia and helped, I believe, Raphael Warnock get elected. That's good work.
Wasn't how many years ago was that?
Helped like to what degree? Like percentage wise?
I
You
don't
guys
know
like
off the
numbers?
top of my head.
Is it double digits?
It was enough to put him over the top because remember that election was a very, very small margin election. If
Wasn't that like like unironically like a trillion years ago or some shit? That's like the same time there was like that he had that debate with that woman on the street or whatever. Like 5 years, yeah.
I believe it was like a 2 percentage point election. So yes, I think that any kind of work, any kind of canvas.
Look, I don't deny that Destiny hasn't done any good. I mean, I've said before, I think a big reason that I'm on the left at all or liberal is because of him, right? I don't think everything he's done is bad. The problem you run into is a lot of the good was a while ago, right? And we're now left with this. And even when he was doing the good, he was still doing bad, but now it's just being elucidated or whatever. But like now it's like it's completely bad. Like I just don't know what he's doing now that's even close to good.
Seeing events helped, and everyone who helped with that should get credit and should take credit. So that's
when
one.
When was Warnock?
When was Warnock, gang? 2020, 2022. I think it was 2020. Might have been 2022.
Damn. So like, remember we were talking before, like if somebody does something bad like 5 years ago,
it was 2022.
Should it count? Should something the good that they did 6 years ago count?
True.
Well, 2022 was about 4 years ago, but
okay,
I think that,
you said 2021. Sorry.
Sure, but if you want to say that, what is he doing?
The
now?
other side of half
Sure.
a decade.
If we can go with now, if you want to go current, what Digital Ground Game is setting up canvassing houses that are going to help with the 2026 midterms, which are very important. And also
is fucking Darius going to be? He's a door knocker, right?
No, I don't think Darius is associated with DGG. You keep saying.
What are you talking about, dude? They fucking did like. Affiliate, they'll try to argue because they use some like hyper specific definition of affiliate. Okay, they'll be like, I'm technically affiliation involves like professional official association or whatever. But Whick isn't even disputing affiliation anymore. This fucking rat is now disputing the idea of Darius being associated with Destiny.
He is, but he's not.
Why is he coming on your guys' streams and you're vouching for him? How is that not associated?
He was there at a public event for LibCon because we were all down there.
He just showed up randomly after staying at a house with your guys. The same kind of house that's going to be going into neighborhoods like yours.
I don't know why you don't let me finish here.
Lock up your children. DGG might be coming to a town near you soon. Okay? Hide your kids.
I'm telling you, your answer to your question.
I had to clarify because you're doing the thing again. But go ahead, sorry.
Why was he there? It's because we were all down there for LibCon. He's friends with several people there. He came down to stream and have fun.
Hang out, just hang.
In DC, and that's why he was there.
Yeah.
Do you disbelieve me?
Literally just does not comport with the videos we watched, but if that's what you want to tell yourself, I'm sure.
Hold on.
I know I'm not going to make a fucking
deck. None of us knew.
The biggest double standard these guys have is the double standard of association, right? It's association for snarkers and therefore collective responsibility off of any tenuous link. But when it pertains to them, these guys are never associated with the people they're obviously associated with.
That there was going to be any kind of Hassan event. I don't think it'd be Yeah, I don't think it.
Are you sure? Now,
yeah.
You need to think now.
No,
is there
I don't think it was
possibility
announced.
I have DGG screenshots that suggest
when?
otherwise?
When were the screenshots? Because I can
from
tell
before
you
the event.
From before the event. That
Yo guys, we're 2 hours in. So really quick, I'm gonna do your Streamly piss break. I will be back in literally 2 seconds. Do not go anywhere. What I will leave you with, before we do that really quick, is my talk with Whick yesterday. To harass them, I disavow. But I'd probably.
Hold on. Whoever's doing.
You should. But you should tell him.
Okay, not every one of these.
Yeah, but the double
ChatGPT.
down, Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Telling Fox News
Is she
Digital
Haitian? If her last name is a profile picture my friend sent to me.
Okay.
Anyway.
Thank you very much.
As I was saying, sorry. As I explained on my stream, and I'm sure you've heard it by now, the person whose name you're looking for is not somebody that stalks you. It's somebody that sent a name confidentially to somebody they trusted to not share it, so that there can be verifiable evidence that the person who did spread your docs, which you know the name of, Rita, actually did it, so corrective action could be taken.
So this is a problem with this statement, right? Because when I watched your stream where you admitted that you saw what my docs was, right? You were banned from that server, so you didn't see it there. You had to have been shown what it was.
Yes.
Again, the statements you make, you were shown what it was. Someone without my consent gave you my personally identifiable information. They sent it to you so you could see it. I did not consent to that. I want to know who did that.
Well, listen, I want $1 million, right? But the only
I know
No, but you should. No, but you should tell him privately. That's his information.
Why would I do that if it's pertaining to?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Okay.
Because it was
because
that
it's creepy.
information
Why
was shared about him without his consent. He should know who was doing that.
Okay,
he should know that was a crime that was committed against
That is
him.
not a crime. Why do you think the person shared the tweet or shared the screenshot of the tweet with me that was sent in the Discord?
Do you think I care why?
You should.
It doesn't matter, dude.
Why? Why should I care?
Doxing is wrong.
I'm back. Sorry. That was your Aiden Streamly Piss Break, sponsored by the Islamic Republic of Iraq and the Levant. One sec. Alright. Anyways, let's keep going. I just might briefly, in like 30 minutes, I got food, I might have to go put that in the fridge. Alright, anyways, as I was saying.
You have
now
DDs
already.
Iraq is not an Islamic Republic. Okay, so ISIL, aka ISIS, is the Islamic. It's like, sorry, not Republic. It's the Islamic State. My bad. The Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant.
Already in general, just
I said Republic instead of state.
The video alone shows that they went to bed with a plan to wake up to go bother Hassan. That's just literally, hey, wake up. You're coming out of unconsciousness from being asleep. Let's go do the thing we were talking about before you went to bed. So that's like an overnight plan.
Remember my
so they're already planning on doing that now.
Is that
do you think that there's screenshots from DGG that suggest everybody trying to get Darius integrated with this?
ISIS is not a thing. I know. I'm aware. I know
that exists or not.
It was a little joke. Okay, you don't have to be fucking nerds.
That there's screenshots from DGG trying to get Darius integrated with what?
With this event.
This event
that they were coordinating to get Darius involved.
This event being LibCon, or this event being the college Democrats?
College Democrats.
I don't know. But my whole point here is that when it comes to LibCon specifically, the reason Darius was there was because a lot of us were going to be at LibCon, so he came to DC.
And he's a friend and associate.
To hang out with his friends.
His associates, yeah. His friends, his associates.
He had friends that are affiliated with DGG, and he wanted to hang out with them.
Whick forgets that he's not even disputing the term affiliate anymore, because that's the gay, like, technical usage of that term is what they're going to dispute or whatever. He's actually now just disputing the term associate.
That's why he was in LibCon.
While they hung out, they hatched a plan.
If we are referring to what most people's definition of assault is, if Whick relies on that for his argument, which he evidently does because he presented it as a premise, right? If we were to ask people, like, he did that, right? If we were to refer to what they mean to define assault in a way that conveniently would allow Whick to be right, despite demonstrably being wrong, I don't understand why the term affiliate reverts back to the formal meaning. Obviously, most people use the term affiliate. Darius is obviously affiliated with DGG.
To harass Hassan Piker at the
They did not come to DC for the specific purpose of doing anything with Hassan Piker, because none of us knew Hassan Piker was going to be there. What was wrong with anything I just said? Do you disagree with anything I just said?
No.
Can you use some words outside of the R word, gay, or stupid? Yeah, I do all the time.
No, exactly. Okay, so we did find out, and I don't know when Darius found out, but I found out that Hassan Piker was going to be there on Saturday. Okay. I found out that, there was an event on Saturday where he was going to be at the College Democrats. I was already on my way home, and I was like,
don't you ever get tired of arguing with these nerds? Whether or not is Rain... You're really asking me if I get tired of arguing. I love it. I love it. Okay? I have a person, I just love arguing. I love every opportunity I get to do it.
I don't want to turn around and deal with this. So I didn't, and I kept going home, right? But Darius, Destiny, a bunch of other people.
I've said it before. Despite the very serious nature of what we're talking about here and what various people are being accused of here, I've had some of the most fun I've ever had in the last few months. It's been a blast.
People were like, we want to go to this event too. And they did. And they stayed there for hours, right? Darius and his crew.
Of course, I love my chat. I know. we have a domestically violent relationship. Obviously, I've said it.
And the people around him.
Without my chat, what do I have? Nothing.
North and all those people.
That's a little sad.
People, they were there for hours at the event doing interviews. Hey, the person who eventually kicked him out, wanted to give them a press pass, actually, before Hassan made his call. That's what happened. And they were obeying the rules. No one was in danger. No one was complaining. They have interviews. I think North sent me one where they were interviewing different people about what they thought about Hassan being there, what they thought about the event as a whole. And then Hassan got on the phone, gave him a call, and we know he sent the text messages because they showed the text messages to one of the individuals there, Mooks, and Mooks testified.
Hassan didn't want people to disrupt the event he was speaking at. And he had more than ample reason to infer that they were there to disrupt.
To him.
People have been barred from events for much less.
Yes, because
he
saw
Hassan. You have seen a Hassan Piker text.
Mooks has.
Mooks has.
Mooks
the
has said,
prostitute that dates pedophiles.
Mooks has said.
They said it was either Hassan or one of Hassan's fans.
He saw the text from, because
it makes, to be fair, it makes more sense that it would be Hassan himself rather than a fan. I can totally believe that it was Hassan himself, but the point is, if it was Hassan himself, it's completely justifiable.
Security guy, I'm not sure if it was a security guy. The security guy showed her the text saying Hassan wants these guys out of here. And I'm paraphrasing. I don't know the exact quote, but it was clear that they were in communication with Hassan. Yes.
Okay, that just sounds made up.
You can accuse her of lying, but that's what she says.
I am.
Okay, fair enough.
You guys lie. You guys are a known.
You're the one that came in here lying off the jump, saying Darius assaulted someone at the event.
I proved all of it. You just
you didn't. You came in here initially with the lie that Darius assaulted someone at the event. I asked you to show me that.
That was not a lie. That was a mistake, a misconception that he immediately corrected himself on. You've made multiple throughout the course of this discussion, and he's not fucking harping on that, despite the fact that he should, is he? Rap fuck.
You failed to do so.
Sorry,
you were assuming.
How does anybody we really live in different worlds? We just do, right? This isn't even a case where somebody I'm cool with is debating, so I'm gonna be biased in their favor. Obviously, I'm biased in favor of Tyler's position. That's obviously true. But it just Whick looks horrible here. Just so fucking bad.
This other assault that happened 2 years ago.
Just a different insult he did. That's not even a lie.
Hold on. Yes, it is a lie. When you say this happened at this...
Yeah, it would be these guys don't know what the word lie means. So Whick lied about the definition of assault when he was going through the Columbia Law Review, right? He lied about the definition.
It's an intentional,
and it turns out that this did not.
So many people do not understand the difference between a lie and saying something that is wrong.
Happened at this place and this time.
I just got it mixed up. I'm sorry. It was just it wasn't assault.
That's called lying.
It just happened.
It's called lying.
Lying is when you knowingly perpetuate that falsehood. There is context here that would indicate that this is more likely to be a mistake than an intentional lie. For it to be an intentional lie, we'd have to believe that Tyler was willing to tell a lie that was that big about something that could be easily, verifiably, demonstrably false in the course of this debate, as opposed to he confused the guy with a history of assault, he confused the actual date the assault happened. That is far more probable and likely.
And you were doing it to
That's
hurt
not a lie.
Darius,
That's a mistake.
to hurt DGG,
Literally, look.
and you weren't
let's do
doing
the thing.
your due diligence.
Let's do the thing again. Look at the look at the
Do
dictionary.
you just not do your due diligence when you make claims?
I want you to look up
Yeah,
the
like when you didn't do your due diligence, when you completely fucking botched the definition of assault.
dictionary definition of lying. I want you to do it. Come on. Get on Webster's.
Which dictionary?
Get on Webster's online.
Hassan Webster's or
When Queenan gets the law archiver shit wrong, where he reads what the hyperlink obviously, what the hyperlink verbatim says, if you link it on Discord, when he makes that mistake, it's a knowing and malicious lie, despite it being a lie that pertains to the nature of a website that anybody can look up and verify for themselves. That's not a mistake. That's a purposeful lie, even after he abandons it when he's proven wrong. Yet when Destiny makes claims like he's had a mole in the 1-year-old Snark left server for 2 years, those are like either intentional, like 5D chess moves, mistakes. It is infinite charitability for their bubble, and anyone outside of it, despite the evident double standard, is treated completely differently.
in Webster's?
Get on the fuck.
Lying is the act of saying something you know is not true to trick another
Yes, you know.
person. It also means resisting flow.
Yeah, what fucking number is this of Whick pulling up a source that refutes exactly what he's trying to argue?
Falsifying, giving fake facts, concealing, hiding true facts, fibbing, telling a small, harmless untruth. So you were dishonest.
I wasn't
Has he just abandoned the word?
dishonest. I
You
made
were
a mistake.
dishonest. You made the claim.
I wasn't
He
dishonest.
made the claim, realized he got it mixed up, and then immediately corrected.
You literally just read the definition. It didn't comport with what happened, and now you're pretending you didn't read the definition.
Wick does that. Wick does that. Like, Wick will literally be like, Wick is the type of person that has like conversational amnesia, where like he'll ask you a question to get it done, you'll answer it, and then he'll pretend like you didn't answer the same question and ask it again to like show off for his chat.
You're such a fucking liar. This is insane.
Oh, I'm a liar.
I cannot believe
Yeah.
you. This is
Wick lied about the law. Wick lied about the definition of assault. Wick knowingly presented part of a definition to make you think that the definition of assault would not fit what was being described. Yet when we looked at the rest of the source, it shows that actually the definition works.
It's beyond shocking. You
Is it
literally
shocking?
read the definition. I told you.
Yes, I think you're a liar. I think you're lying.
You
I
have
don't
no
believe
proof.
you.
You did
I don't
lie.
believe you that you
keep lying.
actually
You keep
believe
intentionally
that.
making mistakes.
Yeah, I don't
and
believe you,
misreading
man.
things you're looking at.
I don't believe
You're
you
just-
that you
you're in-
act.
I don't believe that anybody with a average IQ or above would tell a lie like that in this context, like, period. Because it's such a stupid lie. If we already have the guy on assault, why would we need to? I mean, it could partially benefit you if you lie when it happens to say that the event would have more cause to not let them in, for sure, right? But it's so easily verifiably false that it's just far more likely to be a fucking mistake.
Actually thought
the whole time
that
doing it.
Darius
You couldn't
didn't
even read
assault
a
at that
law.
event. I don't
You
believe you
couldn't read a
thought
law.
that.
I had to go and double check. I had to make sure. I looked it up myself, and it was right, and I was right.
Hold on, you're
This
lying
is
now.
insane.
You were not correct.
No, I'm not. I
You were
was
not
correct.
You said
I'm literally,
that Darius
I was correct, and
had
then
an
you said
assault
you'll bet
at
me
that event.
$1,000, and I said I would take that action, and then we moved on.
Yeah, okay. Are we talking about what the definition of assault is? I'll bring up a lawyer right now. Lactoid, are you in the
No, not one of yours. You even said one
Okay,
that we would
bring
both
up one of
agree
yours.
on.
Tell him to get in here.
I don't have a fucking random
You don't have a lawyer.
dipshit
Well, I
lawyer.
do. Lactoid is a respectable lawyer that
No, he's
does
not.
not like
Respectable lawyer,
a lot
No,
of the
he's
things
not.
I
definitely, hold on, he doesn't, wait.
say.
No,
Right?
he
We
is
have
fucking
severe
not.
disagreements. My chat can
It's gonna be like the most, like, dude, severe disagreements to Wick. Like, you know, if you verify it, it's just gonna be like the lightest, like, pushback on anything.
vouch for
Lawyers
that.
aren't named Lactoid.
Yes, I don't know his
Yeah, you know-
real name because
actually,
I
you know
don't
what?
dox the guy.
I want to get Nicholas Rikita. Let
Yeah, how do you verify that this guy has a law degree? Or
me get
jurisdoctorate?
Nicholas Rikita on fucking on the line.
Is
Okay,
he on
that'll be my upstanding lawyer. I want Nick Rikita. If you get lactoid or lactose or lactate, whatever the fuck, I want Rikita.
Lactose?
It's not over until I have Nick fucking Rikita read me the definition of assault in PC. He'd probably know.
So to be clear again, you were saying that you're not going to trust Lactoid? That Lactoid is not a trustworthy lawyer to you? That's fair.
Why should he try? What what you can't even grant him the trust that he's made a mistake by stating an obviously easily verifiably false claim that doesn't differ that substantially from the actual truth, right? That's a lie to you. That's not, you can't even grant like the most basic minimal level of trust to your opponent, but he's supposed to just assume and trust that the guy named Lactoid actually has like a law degree.
Do you have a trustworthy lawyer that we can bring on? Are you okay, man?
See, if someone was doing what Tyler's doing to Whick, to me, I'd be getting so fucking annoyed, and that's why I love this.
I can't fucking breathe.
If you die on stream, I'm gonna have to delete the VOD. That'd be sad.
Oh my fucking god, dude, this might be it for me. My fucking, my ticker's not gonna
it looks like you're gonna have a fucking heart attack, man.
Oh
I'm actually worried about you.
My camera's red shifted because I don't have my I don't have color correction on Discord.
But you're turning like a pumpkin, buddy. Like, or not a pumpkin, a tomato.
Whick, pumpkins are orange.
The camera's red.
He just lied.
Red shifted. I can't do anything about it. It looks normal on my screen, but
even takes an L on the pumpkin point, dude. Even takes an L on the pumpkin point.
Discord fucks it.
Okay. That's crazy. We could bring Pisco. Pisco and Destiny have beef. They beef. And Pisco doesn't like me at all. And we could bring him on and see if the definition... Do you trust Pisco?
No.
Well,
I don't trust anybody that's within a sneeze of you guys.
Hold on. Who do you trust?
If you can name a lawyer, I no longer trust that lawyer. Find a random one.
True.
That's a very convenient standard you have. If I can name them.
Yeah, it's super convenient that like mistakes for you are interpreted as lies because you've done mind reading that just makes you think it's a lie.
That was the standard you said.
So we can't refute it.
Out at the beginning, you're the one that said one we can both agree on.
Sure.
Now it's just lawyers that you have.
Name me some that you know that would be willing to come on and do this. And
I'll find a criminal defense attorney in downtown Lexington. Okay, I'll call him up. We'll handle it over brunch or something.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I'll call their fucking office. Hey, here's $200. Do you mind coming on stream and telling me if this is assault or not?
Sure. And we can ask them if asking a question that causes discomfort with no other purpose.
With the intent of causing discomfort.
The thing. I'll play them all the questions, everything.
Sure,
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? I know I'm right. That's it.
Bro, I'm gonna be $1,000 richer. We should put this in retainer though, so you don't back out.
Oh, you should get fucking get Hutch degenerate fucking ass on there. Tell Hutch there's action. See if he wants to fight.
I mean,
he just paid off his
if you
debts.
don't mind him holding on
this
to the
is
money,
what you got. You got it, Hutch. You could put some serious cash.
Well, let's
on
put
this
some
one.
retainer. Let's put it in
Hutch,
retainer.
put like 10K on this one.
Welch on me.
Put like 10K on it.
You put it in retainer so you don't welch on me.
Whick would benefit from a retainer.
Right?
Retainer? What? You want me to send like $100 to another?
Yeah, Blizz. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if the intent of the question is to evoke a response of distress, which annoyance counts, extreme annoyance would probably count or whatever, right? Then yeah, that obviously is harassment.
Random DGGer you can pick.
Especially when it involves like one person that evidently has no interest in being in proximity or contact with the other. They have like a long-standing like feud where the person who actually justified the other as a target of violence. He's like going in an obviously unwanted context to attempt to establish contact IRL. Like it's obviously just like fucking harassment.
Someone
you
we
got a
both trust to
DGG
hold
banker named
$1,000.
fucking Rape Face or something, whatever the fuck.
I mean, we pick someone.
Skibbity Hitler Rapist is on retainer for Whick.
Who we both trust not to fuck with our money. We send them the money, and they distribute it to the winner once they determine who actually won the bet. That's how it works.
Actually, I'll ask the lawyer. Fucking killing me, dude. You're out of your fucking mind.
I'm giving you options, man. I'm trying to be as flexible as I can.
They suck. I'm turning them down. They're dog shit options.
No, Skibbity Hitler Rapist is unironically somebody. We're going through my server bans list, and for some reason on the list, I was like looking for trying to unban somebody, and for some reason on the fucking list, it was Skibbity Hitler Rapist.
Trust your community
if
or
I were
anyone you know.
I'd turn down these options too, because I'd realize I just made a fucking stupid bet, and I would run from it as fast as I can. So
well,
that's
you
wise
did make the
thing for you
stupid
to
bet.
do,
You're gonna fucking lose.
But
you should run from it too, or you should, try to get your people that are on your fucking side to come in and do it.
If you think peace goes on my side, you don't know anything. Okay, I just don't know what to tell you.
I don't trust anybody that's in that fucking area. I don't trust them. Doesn't matter. I don't know if that's known from Kane. Literal proximity to the DGG at all makes me not trust somebody. I don't trust them. I wouldn't trust them to fucking hold $5 while I looked away for 10 seconds. You people are fucking scumbags.
I don't know.
And you're
Would
liars.
AI work? Do you trust AI?
By the way, we're over a quarter of the way to Streamly goals. So if you guys want to support us, great way to help out as always is to like, subscribe. Who the fuck is calling me?
Sorry. I hate AI.
Okay, I don't know what else to do.
Shit about me. What AI work? God, dude, you did no fucking research. I got all this stuff together today. You fucking didn't look up a thing about me. God damn. At Tyler, Westside
I did look
Tyler,
up a thing about you. I asked you directly if you
crazy.
made an apology video for why Destiny was still alive. And you said yes. That is me looking something up about you, correct?
You'd make an apology video for why Destiny is still alive. He'd apologize for Destiny still being alive.
I also mentioned that you
probably already
had
watched
a
it on
tiff
Destiny.
with President Sunday. I gave you props for being enemies with President Sunday because President Sunday is kind of scum. So that
we do, and I'm on mine.
I know. Why do you dox people? Why do you think doxing's
What the fuck just happened?
is kind of scum? So that
we do, and I'm on mine.
Oh, I see what just happened. He just said Sunday's docs, didn't he? And Wix now cut that out in post.
I know. Why do you dox people? Why do you think doxing's okay?
It's fucking awesome. Dude, it's the most fun a guy can have without taking off his clothes. I swear to God.
This is something they'd agree on.
You get like
him and Destiny would agree on.
Okay, so like check it out. Check it out. First off,
are you like
if you
super
make money
chubbed
talking
right
about
now?
other
Are you
people
super
online,
hard? Are you bricked up?
no, dude, bring it down. Okay,
Bring it
I
down,
didn't do any
tone
of
it,
that. This
tone
is
it
the
down.
DGG shit. You guys start talking about cum and dicks.
True. That's true. That is so fucking true. Whick does no research. They do no research. They don't know shit about Westside Tyler, but conveniently, they know specifically about any gay sex acts their ops may have entertained because that is their area of interest.
You were saying it's
You
the
people are
best
all
fun you
perverts.
can have without taking
You
off your
people are
clothes.
all
You're the one
so
that brought it
fucking
up, brother.
perverted.
You're the one that brought it up.
Hold on.
Boners, hey everybody, you're talking. DGG is coming to your town.
Do you want me to bring Rakita on? I can get him on here.
Slurs and boners are coming to a neighborhood.
He knows
near
who
you.
I am. We can get Ryan
Slurs,
Mullally.
but
Ryan
is the
Mullally doesn't
food
like
shop's gonna
me.
be in any
We
of
can
those
get
fucking houses?
like
You
what's that?
said-
What's that
hey,
one
actually,
guy? The one
Can you
Ryan.
confirm? Can you confirm? Is Food Shop's going to do door knocking with DDG?
I have no idea.
Wouldn't she would be welcome, right?
I have no idea.
True. Damn it. That's actually a base thing to ask. Do you think like the average American? What do you think the average American voter would think of this organization when they look at the organization's top defender, officially co-signed by the organization's leader? What do you think the average member of the public would think about food shops? They always are like, what do you think the average person on the street think? What do you think the average person on the street think if we explain the concept of lolicon to them? And the people that consume it, right? They'd probably think that this person is what they are, a disgusting pedophile.
I don't know.
welcome.
I
Can you say
don't
that?
decide standards
Can
for
you
what
say that
digital
she would-
ground
what
game
you would
does
say
or
she would
does
be
not
100%
do.
welcome,
You
right?
have to
She'd
talk
be
to digital
100%
ground
welcome.
game for that. I have no idea. I can't answer that question.
I think
I just don't know.
Why not? Do you
Why?
Think,
Because
do you
I
think Soy Pill would
I'm
go?
not
Do you
in a
think Soy Pill would?
decision-making capacity with
Would you let Soy
digital
Pill?
ground game.
Soy
I'm
Pill would
just
be allowed
not.
to go door knocking, right?
Say one more time.
Sure. Soy Pill went door knocking. That'd be cool, right?
I have no problem with soy pill door knocking.
Yeah, but what about food shops?
I don't. If I were in charge, I wouldn't
We
have
can
her
move on.
here.
Don't worry.
I like how even they know, like, all of them know exactly like what food shop says.
Don't worry. That. We're fine. I know. That's a hard position to get put in. That's.
Hold on. If I would
I'm fine.
again, but I'm not in
hardcore
charge.
fucking with you on that one. That's rough. No, I'm not even gonna drag you through it. I'm gonna let you go on that one.
Let me go. I'm answering your questions. Like again, you're a tomato, man. Like you're
Soy pill?
tomato face, and I
can
worry about
see
your
that
blood
happening. What about
pressure.
food
Like,
shops? Yeah, I don't know what
you wanna
DGG
talk
would have
to
to figure
food
that
shops?
out
We
on
can
their
bring on-
own.
like you make a lot of accusations about food shops. We can have her jump in.
Oh yes.
No, I don't talk to pedophiles.
Oh, okay.
Oh come on,
All I'm
Tyler.
going to be saying that whole
Have you
time
talked to
is
Morale?
just no, fuck no. I don't
Okay,
talk to
well-
pedophiles.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just want to make sure.
What the fuck? No. You
We
talk,
went
you
o-
talk
we
to
went
food
over
shops?
his
No.
DMs
Do
with
you
a
talk to Morale, the
17-year-old last
dog
night.
fucking
That's crazy.
pedophile? No, I do not talk to fucking Morale. Morale, if you're out there, it's time. leave the world. I hate that guy. He's disgusting. I don't fuck with any of the snarkers. You know that, right?
I don't.
They
I don't,
hate me.
Again,
I hate them.
I don't
I don't hate you, Tyler. I don't hate
know
you.
a lot about you.
We just have some tactical disagreements.
That's why I had you on to talk to you.
Okay.
I still
You asked
look.
me a
I still
question that's
can't
actually
get over
kind of
your
offensive,
definition
dog.
of assault. That's really hard for me. But
Literally the source that you pulled up confirmed his definition.
let's keep going. So what
Oh
other
my
problems
God.
do you have with digital ground game other than, in your opinion, Darius was trying to quote unquote assault Hassan Piker? What other problems do you have with digital ground game?
Oh, affiliation with Destiny. Unserious political actor motivated by coming inside of random fucking fives that he finds on the internet. Not remotely interested in politics for political gain. It's all just a money-making scheme to him, which is the same for a lot of other people. You can say that about Hassan if you want to. But Hassan has not publicly fucked and shared the nudes of people that were affiliated with him. We got a term in my community called blue chip. Blue chip streamers are ones that have definitely sucked off fucking Destiny for
Is that
some
what
sort
that
of
word
benefit or
means? Someone was saying Destiny wants to blue chip me. I don't know what the fuck that means.
not. So never mind. I won't start naming names, but the blue chip curse gets spread around there. You fucking get brought in. You got to suck on his toes or whatever the fuck. He puts you on one of them little videos. He's got
Welcome to the Orbiters Club. Wink.
on his phone that he
That's
sends.
some
Is a
crazy
spank
fan
bank.
fiction, at least.
It's not a fan fiction.
It
at
is
all. What the
fan
fuck?
fiction. Like this
Name-
idea. Like I hear it a
be
lot.
honest, be
I hear it a
honest.
lot.
Name five
right?
people. Name 5 people that have had sex with Destiny that he has turned on.
I don't know 5 people he's had sex with.
That is a lie.
That's
I
a,
don't.
that
I
is a
can
lie.
name-
Everyone
That is,
on
that is such an obvious fucking lie.
Name
Earth knows
Pixie,
that's a lie.
Cherry.
Okay, move on.
I can name Pixie, Cherry.
Him and Lav never fucked. Him and Anna fucked, right? Right? Yeah. Or was it just sexting? I should know this. I don't know why I'm forgetting this. Who else? Did him and Brittany Simon never did anything, did they?
There's one more. I don't know.
They did. Okay, got you. Lauren Southern.
Know her actual name.
Did he fuck Erna?
Leilani, something like that. Those are the 3.
I know a girl from my community that's no longer here that he's fucked. Unironic, this dude is just gone. Like I know like randos that he is fucked.
Keep going.
No, those are the only 3 I know.
She used to be in my community. She isn't anymore.
Oh.
All right.
What do you think I care who he sleeps with? I don't. Why would I?
That's bad because he's involved in litigation with people that he slept with.
The courts will take care of that. If he did something that's worthy of courts coming down on him, they'll take care of that. That's not my job.
It's still ongoing, but like the thing is it's politics.
If he wins his court
An
case, will you
accusation is
rescind
already-
your accusations?
Why would that change anything? It is a civil case. It is a civil case. The only thing that should change your position is if the facts or some new fact arises during the trial that changes what substantively was established to have occurred, not the court's decision. The only thing that should change your mind is if information arises that Pixie gave him consent, which has not yet arisen. So,
fuck no, because you're not
no.
going to win
So
his
the court
fucking
case
court
doesn't
case
really
on the
matter
merits.
to
If he
you?
didn't do it, he'll win his court cases
yeah, so like, what, you think OJ is a murderer? What the fuck?
on the merits of the fucking Cardi or whatever was passed.
And by the way,
fact.
that was a criminal court. The threshold for like evidence and shit.
I'm not going to get into the entirety of the legal fiction with you.
Sure.
And you're like, did you get excited? I said legal fiction. And you're like, oh my God, does it mean it's made up?
No.
But in the case right now, it's about whether or not those videos, once he shared them with other people, if that maintained
Sure, it's a
access
civil
means that it
case,
goes after the Cardi.
First of all, right?
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not a
civil case.
criminal.
Yes, because didn't he miss the statute by like a year or a few months or something? Like, had he done it, what is it? Had he done it later, Sorry, had he done it later, it would have been a crime, or had he done it earlier, it would have been a crime.
Okay. And second of all, you can
it would be it's still
condemn him
criminal
for
action.
I believe OJ was held liable in civil court. That's why what's her Ron Goldman's parents ended up getting the rights to his book, If I Did It. And they made the text print really small on the if, so it just looks like I did it.
In other places.
I think
he committed
it's
what is
fair,
now considered a crime.
if I may.
And I think of him as a criminal in my heart.
Okay,
like,
well, I don't
you're-
care what you
that's
think
not
about
getting
in your
taken away.
heart. You can condemn
do.
him for
And that's kind of the thing about
reckless
politics. That's
behavior
what
that
the most
he's
important
exhibited.
thing is what people feel in their hearts and how you can convey that feeling to other people. I want other people to feel in their hearts the disgust I feel for him when he
I know you
walks
wrote a whole
around
letter
existing.
apologizing for him still being alive. We get it.
And I
you
want
don't
everyone
like
He wrote a letter apologizing for Destiny still being alive.
on Earth to
Do
feel
you think that
way
makes you
about
biased
him.
towards
It's like the scene from Joker where he's like raising his hand.
Do you think it makes you biased towards information about Destiny? Do you think it colors your interpretation
No,
of
the
events?
information I got unbiased about Destiny made that happen. It's after the fact.
Yeah.
I didn't just wake up one day and just decide to go in that direction.
Well, no, it's
He's a
very
sexual
lucrative.
harasser. He's a
I was thinking about talking to Whick about the Plattner shit, because I actually don't think that, like, I don't like the standard of somebody being able to just accuse you and then you have to step down. Like, I think that there should, because I could just see, like, a world where that's so, whether Plattner did it or not, like, it's like an OP, like, weapon for politics. Why can't I just hire some girl from, like, my opponent's past to go claim that he raped her or something, right? Why can't I just, like, what's stopping me there, assuming I don't get caught?
Anti-Destiny. It's very lucrative.
He
to be
engaged in
anti-Destiny.
fucking.
Now, it could have happened. It absolutely could have happened. I don't know Plattner. I can't attest to it or whatever, right? But it does seem, like, very convenient that he was able to get through every other claim. Like, you think, first of all, I mean, I know that she chose to come out later or whatever, and it doesn't, like, this doesn't have to be convenient, this doesn't have to be coincidental, but, like, this came after how many, like, attempted claims?
And trading
you got a
a
lot of clout
Sam
for
with a
being
fucking
anti-Destiny.
a child trafficker, and none of your people fucking seem to give a shit about it.
You think
You're
Destiny's
all
a
so
child
willing
trafficker?
to pass the buck on him, and it's disgraceful.
Can you give me evidence for that claim that he was a child trafficker?
Depends on the nature of the... Okay, well, so my understanding with Plattner is, apparently, she had told her therapist that this occurred, or whatever, which is, you know, that is, like, if you can get, like, somebody that is, like, a professional, even, to vouch that you've been consistent on this story, or whatever, that absolutely helps your case.
No, he was engaged in the trade of child sexual abuse materials with a human trafficker.
Did he know it at the time that she was?
I looked at the first round of Plattner allegations, right? And what I saw a very deliberate attempt to paint a certain narrative that I don't think at the time was necessarily that substantiated by the facts. When you listen to a lot of these girls talk or whatever, I heard bad, reckless behavior that was consistent with, like, a drunken, like, PTSD-addled, like, young former veteran or whatever, where he'd, like, have to have a gun on the table, and he'd talk about, like, if anyone breaks into this house, I'm gonna rape them or something. Like, it sounded to me like he might have, like, he has PTSD or whatever, and it sounded to me like a lot of that behavior kind of fell along the lines, etc. But what I cared about was, he violent? Did he sexually assault anyone? And the women a lot of the women emphasized that he didn't, except for one who says there was, like, one incident where he apparently pushed her onto, like, a bed or something.
Was
Doesn't matter.
underage?
Doesn't matter.
I think it does.
It doesn't under Florida law. Do you want to try to read a law again?
Hold on. We're talking about morality, right?
No, we're talking about the law.
Why is Whick literally, this whole dialogue started because Whick is asking if the outcome of the legal decision will affect his perspective on the descriptive labels about what's occurred here, right? Notice this has rat fuck tries to pivot back to morality. This is occurring because you're trying to use legal opinion as, like, the utmost truth. You might want to listen to this stream. This is probably important not to. I am listening.
Now we're talking about legality. Before you didn't want to talk about the criminal case, didn't matter because it's what's in your heart. But then we're like, okay, let's talk morality. And I'm like, to you, does it matter?
You know, Whick went to go talk.
Watch this. Watch this.
Knows
Watch my hands.
or does not know?
I can move both of them at the same time.
Sure, some of us can, but you
What?
don't seem
What?
to be able
Oh my
to
God, what?
because you can't
What
even
is-
define
No, I'm
assault
literally doing it.
properly.
You can't
But
say some of us can,
regardless,
but you don't seem to be able
I
to.
think
What I'm
that
doing,
once
I'm
again you're doing
explaining
a
it.
kind of Mott and Bailey, where we start
That's not
on
a Mott
one
or
thing, a
Bailey. That is
switcheroo,
not
if
how
you
that
will.
works.
Like
Not a
if
Mott and
we
Bailey.
start on
Don't try to use
legality,
those terms.
and you're
You're
like,
not
well, no,
built
I
for
want
it.
to talk morality now, and then I'm like, okay, let's talk morality, and you're like, no, I
I
want
didn't
to talk
say.
legality
I didn't say
now.
that. You did that. You said
That's
that.
literally what Wick did.
You
No,
said that.
that's
You're
what
doing
you
the thing
said.
again.
Yes, Wick is doing the thing where he accuses you of doing the thing he just did.
You're
I asked
pretending
you
like you
if
didn't
you wanted
just say
to. If
something
I asked you
completely
the
different.
question, if he wins his court case, will you change your mind about him? And you said, "Fuck no," because it's what I believe in my.
Wasn't the doobie shit just like Mott and Bailey? That's the one fallacy I've like always for some reason had trouble understanding. But like when they're being like doobie is like CSAM Batman that's out there collecting, exploiting, and then I go talk to Destiny on it, and Destiny's like, don't you think this behavior is like really reckless for like a Discord owner? And like, I'm not calling him a Destiny. Like, it says he didn't call him a pedophile, which I think was a lie at the time or whatever. He like reverts to the more reasonable criticism after like completely like going with the maximalist claim every time they discuss it.
My heart.
That would be Mott and Bailey, right?
And like, okay, the morality of it. Let's talk about that. And then when I say, do you think morally, does it matter to you whether or not someone knew they were engaging with a 17-year-old or they
You didn't
did
say
not
that
know?
at all. This is a
And you're like,
completely new
I
framing.
don't care. We're gonna
You
raise the
said
law.
literally. You said with a smug, I've heard this in DGG chat before and never been challenged on it. Well, he didn't know at the time. Doesn't that matter? And it doesn't.
Not legally, perhaps, but morally, it does to me.
No, morally, it also doesn't matter. It's
It
disgusting.
does.
Yes.
I think
morally,
that
he
someone who
contributed to the harm of a
knows-
child.
Mott and Bailey is just you give the maximalist claim and then when pushed you revert to the more reasonable version, right?
Hold on.
Vic, you
Who do
fucking
you think-
scumbag. You
who do you
fucking
think you would
slime.
condemn more?
I'm sorry. Does it not
do you think
morally
you would
matter to
condemn
you
more?
that he participated in the harm and sexual abuse of a fucking minor? You animal. You rat fuck slug.
Base.
Who the
Rat
fuck do you
fuck
think you are to
slug?
even say that? Stop
rat fuck slug.
forgetting to pay
Dude, I
attention
love
to
Wick's face.
what you're saying because you're
I'm
Really?
not
making these
forgetting to pay
points
attention.
and you're actively
You're
being
spurting
fucking
out
disgusting.
because you have lost some brain cells because you
Pro-pedophilia
ate too many
talking point,
crayons when
Wick.
you're in the service, right? That's what happened. You can't follow arguments. You can't follow conversation. You can't follow logic. And
You
you
can't
decided
do
to
that. You have
spurg
not been
out
able to do
and
that the
make me
entire
a
night. You
whole
literally-
fuck ton of money by being retarded and dancing like a little fucking
slur
monkey
again,
for my
mad,
stream.
mad slur, trying to look cool for kids. Is that
I'm
what you
not
say, slurs?
trying to look cool for anything.
Do you
I'm
want to look
calling
cool
you
for
retarded because I believe
teenagers?
in my
I'm
heart,
in my late 30s.
in my
I don't say
heart,
slurs
that
because
you
I
are a
know the better
retarded
words.
motherfucker.
It's really hard to not like him, man. He's even woke he's woke like me, dude.
Oh, hey, dude, there's a 16-year-old
Who
right now that thinks
dances
that's cool as
for
shit.
money
I hope that they're not in
by
Destiny's
being
room.
retarded
True.
online. If we're gonna have a serious adult conversation, I
We
don't
can't
think
have
you're
a serious
capable
adult
of having a
conversation
serious
when you
adult
keep saying
conversation.
slurs, you fucking
But if we were going to have a
12-year-old.
serious adult conversation, these questions have to be asked. Does
I'm
it
talking
matter
about a guy wearing
morally
a fucking
whether someone
jacket
knows they're
indoors
doing
saying
something wrong
slurs
or
with
they do
fucking
something
action
wrong
figures on
without
his-
True.
them knowing?
A desk
Either
behind
way,
him.
This is like whenever they do the. Do you think the snarker shit is normal? Do you think this is normal? The pedophile asks you with the plushie of a grown man in the background right after she's like, do you think this is normal? Nothing about you is normal.
hey, I agree with you. It's still wrong. But when we make these moral judgments, when we make these judgments about people's character, intent matters, and whether or not they knew they were engaged in
and
something
his
that was
intent was,
illegal or
if you
harmful
follow the
also
conversations
matters.
that followed, was
At
to
least
engage
me,
in
at
fucking
least to
age play with that
adults.
individual.
And this whole dance you're
Hey,
doing,
he literally
where you
said,
laugh
"Oh, I don't-
and you
I don't
posture,
mind.
it's
I don't
easy
mind
to
if you
look
don't wanna show
past.
me your
It's
ID.
easy
If
to
that's
look
not
over.
comfortable, you don't have to show
Everyone
me your
sees
ID.
through you. You're humiliating yourself live on stage. And
No.
I feel kind of sorry
Not.
for you. I don't know you very well,
not. This is
but I
cope.
feel kind of sorry
Did he
for
mute
you.
me?
And I
Cope
hope
post.
that you're able to find some
Cope.
kind of fucking peace, because
Cope
what you're
post.
doing now, it has to be hurting you. And I'm
literally having the
seriously,
best day of my life.
and this is
Dude.
I'm going to be
serious
talking with my
question.
chat after this.
Are
We're all
you
gonna
on
laugh at
drugs
you.
right now? Are you drinking? Have you been drinking?
I've been
Have you
sober
been taking any
since
drugs?
August of 2023.
Based.
Okay, so you're sober right now?
I've
Wick knows what year it is, right?
been sober since that means
Excellent.
continuous
Okay.
sobriety.
Yeah. Does he not? Wick Wick forgot what year it was. He needed some clarification.
You know
No
what that
drugs,
means?
no coke.
Is Wick actually in his 50s? By the way, there's no fucking shot. You're being hyperbolic, right?
Cocaine, no amphetamines, no nothing like
Yes,
that.
sobriety.
Are you
doing
any?
it, okay.
Are you?
Dictionary
Are you on any
definition of sobriety.
SSRIs?
Let's see if we can get you to read that.
Are you on any SSRIs right now?
What? No.
No? Okay.
All right, now that is ableist. Very ableist from Whick.
I'm just checking because I don't know. Again, these would all be excuses for your retardation.
This is like right-wing anti-SSRI rhetoric. Very sad.
Like,
No,
oh,
the
he's
actual
drunk.
excuse is
Oh,
you're a
he's high.
fucking clown
Oh,
show.
he's
You're
on
unserious,
SSRIs right
and
now.
it's fun to
right?
fuck
Or
with
maybe
you.
he didn't take his medication. Something like that.
I got no
These would
respect
all
for you.
be like,
Does Whick? I'm sorry. So Whick thinks it's a demeaning characteristic if you take SSRIs.
You're the guy
okay,
that
I
sniffs fucking
understand why
Destiny's
he's doing
fingers
this.
after
I
he
understand why he's
fucking
humiliating
commits
himself.
sex crimes against
I feel
children. Like,
bad.
that's your entire
I probably
life.
don't want to engage with someone who's drunk, high, whatever. Right?
He is absolutely weaponizing his sobriety too. It's like, and I hate to be that guy. Like, I can't believe you did that. But these people appeal to like decency all the time, and they're the most like indecent like fucks out there.
But since you're stone cold sober, and you've decided for whatever reason to wake up today.
If Destiny was talking to a woman he knew had a miscarriage, he'd probably, unironically, the totally be something he'd use in the convo and weaponize against her.
And choose retardation.
Whick tries a little more to appear as decent, but the cracks show.
Then
really
I don't
quick.
feel bad.
Yo,
I don't
Slurry,
feel bad for humiliating
can we
you
get
live
the
on
16?
stream.
Can we get the 16-year-olds in Wick's chat to fucking come on?
I don't allow minors in my
Poggers
chat.
for
How
the
many minors
Slurry.
do you have in your chat,
He's a
sir?
cool guy.
How many minors do you have in
Bro,
your chat,
I wish
sir?
you were my dad. I wish you
SSRIs should be outlawed. Fuck, you're a retard.
were my dad. My dad doesn't say slurs. He's got a job and a wife. I'm sorry. I know your wife's in the other room.
I want SSRI, so you just like want more people to kill themselves?
My bad. I'm fucking with you.
We found out a long time ago that many forms of depression involves a chemical imbalance in the brain. Obviously, inhibiting, if you have low serotonin levels to begin with, the process of serotonin reuptake will be counterproductive because you just have low levels already. Blocking serotonin reuptake allows you to have levels of serotonin comparable to mentally, neurotypical individuals or whatever, and would help alleviate some of the symptoms of depression.
We don't talk about family here. First of all, no kids, no wives, no mistresses, no boyfriends, no girlfriends. We don't do that.
Well, you kind of, except for Destiny's multiple mistresses and wives and girlfriends.
I know you
Some of
guys
whom were
like to
children.
bring up. You don't actually care about these women. You like to bring up it as a weapon because
No, I do.
against people.
I do.
You hate.
I
You don't give a shit.
I made a whole thing
You
about
would,
it. I do.
if you thought you could hurt Destiny, you would torture a child. That's the kind of person you are. If you thought
No,
it would
I'm
hurt
not.
Destiny,
I
you
literally
would
think
sit
that
a
children being
13-year-old
hurt is
down
bad, which
and
is
pull
why I
out their
hate Destiny.
fingernails. That's the
What
kind
is
of
that?
person
Another unfalsifiable insinuation really fucking owned him, Dad.
you are. I've worked with
Dude,
people like
are
you,
you a
sir.
pedophile?
I
'Cause
know
this
the
is
kind
what
of
the
people you
pedos
are.
do. This is
That's
a
who you
holy
are. You
projection, Batman.
weaponize the pain of others to attack your enemies, and you do not give a
No, I
shit.
You're literally doing that with Wick does the thing where he'll just like accuse you of doing the thing he's doing right after.
It's my
What
enemies
happens to
because
them?
of the
You do
pain
not
they
give a
cause in
shit.
others.
Yeah, any medication can have negative side effects, can be bad for a particular person, but work really well for others. And studies seem to indicate that the SSRIs reduce things like suicidality amongst like the people that general group. Like it's been studied.
What things you drag them through. You are willing
Permitting SSRIs has more net utility than banning them.
to lie, make shit up,
Didn't
and when
lie,
you're called
didn't
out
make
on
anything
it,
up.
when you're proven wrong, you try to
Wasn't proven
posture
wrong.
and bluster your way out of it, and you turn
Bluster,
redder
bluster.
and redder
Mad,
and redder,
by the way,
and one day a
mad.
blood vessel's
Making
gonna
this
pop.
up.
Right?
Is this
A
actually like the
blood
self-
vessel's gonna
are you
pop,
saying this to
and then you're
yourself?
going
'Cause
to go
this
to
does sound
hell
like
and
the
you're
pep
going to
talk you
burn in
need.
it. That's what's going to happen to you, sir.
I think that's definitely going to happen to you. Do you believe in God? Are you a
Humiliating
Christian?
you. You're gonna burn in hell.
I
know
go back
you're gonna
and forth
fucking
on
cook,
it.
right?
I consider myself inactive Mormon.
Inactive Mormon?
Inactive,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh no.
Never mind. So you were never part of a real religion. That's fine.
True.
I mean, look, it's not a big deal if you don't believe in Mormonism to me. You don't believe in assault either, and you don't believe in morality.
There's no.
I do believe in
and you don't-
assault.
Dude, I it's really bad. I do have like some like unironic I think bigotry against Mormons that I'm trying to work on. It's so bad, and it really hurts my efforts when Whick tells me that he's a Mormon. Dad, really fucking hurts.
believe
I literally
in whether or
relooked
not
at the
intent
definition of
matters.
assault. Look
What
at
you
this. Look,
believe
rewriting
matters not at
history
all
again.
to me.
Yo,
This is good drama
This is
swap,
like every
though.
fucking
It's
weirdo
great content.
ex-Mormon is always
It's
like they're
just
good at the Mormon
crazy
sex crime,
how-
cover up shit. Like,
Well, yeah, quadruple H. Yes, it's the same story with things like Adderall, right? For the people that need it, it can do miracles. For the people that don't, not so much. But that's why you would then, as an individual, stop taking it if it was having an unintended consequence.
like what you're doing,
humiliating.
but they can't. But
This
they
is
Well,
can't.
I mean,
free.
I'm not as you obviously consult with your doctor.
You never live alone.
And it's crazy how you're staying for it. Like, that's why I asked if you were drunk. Because if you were drunk, I'd just let you go.
Right
but
now.
since you're not and you're deciding to do this,
dude,
we'll do it all day, and we can go bar for bar here, and we can look at the lies that you told coming
need to
in,
learn how to play
saying
piano
Darius
He
is
made one mistake that he immediately corrected on that Whick has had to harp on an hour and a half later because he doesn't have a fucking argument.
assaulted someone at
like
this
your
event,
fucking
and then we
pedophile
look at
dad
it,
so that you
and
can do some,
no,
piano
Darius didn't
cope in
assault
the
anyone
corner.
at this event. You said assault is when
Why
you
don't you
ask
play
people
Mr.
questions
Chopin
that
there?
make them uncomfortable, and then we checked the definition of assault, and at least in DC, that's not there. And this entire kind of weaponization of events that you've just made up in your head. I don't know.
If you need Adderall, yeah.
If you need to be on SSRIs or something, but you've just
You
made
just feel like you're at a normal, like you feel like you're at a baseline.
these vents up on your head.
No,
you
I
just
didn't.
push that shit
It's
right
in the
to your
fucking court
audience.
transcripts.
It's crazy, and you have a like a history of doing this, don't you?
No,
let me see.
I don't. Look,
You
dude,
do.
bro, fucking,
Let's see.
Chat. Can we
Did
get
you or
mad
did
in
you
chat?
not accuse
Can we get some,
Laura
mad
Lodge
in
of
chat?
plagiarism? Did you accuse Laura Lodge of plagiarism? So for the
Who's
Kill
Laura
Those
Lodge?
You did.
Shit live?
Do you stand by that?
Yes.
You did. He's looking
Did you
to
not
actually
see the debate?
finding
Did
a
you not see
defamation
my
attorney.
best fucking
right?
debate? Did you not
He's-
see me
Wait, he's gonna try to sue Tyler?
quoting the fucking Bible at him?
When I took them, it made me feel, but then they're not for you. Then they're just not for you. People have a bad experience on meds, things that heavily differ person to person, and then make sweeping prescriptions for the entire populace, even though, like, studies prove that whatever they were experiencing is not necessarily the average person's experience on these medication. You have every right to not take medication you don't want to. That doesn't mean we should ban it from society if studies demonstrate that it does do good.
Oh, thank you,
Dude,
Rat Dare, for the 10
Did
gift
you
keys.
stand by?
SRIs are not chemical lobotomies. That's
into my
retarded.
fucking- He
Like, you
came into
keep
my
laughing,
Discord
but
and
you're-
threatened me with
This
a
is
lawsuit
crazy.
and then
This
had to
is
bail.
Insane. This is
You got
insane.
nothing.
Like the fact that you think that these are W's
Did you
for
accuse the Lord
Crazy
Lodge of
shit.
plagiarism? Is
But once
fucking
again,
awesome.
we can just go over what you said on this stream. We can just go over the fact
No,
that
we
you
can't
accused
even.
Darius.
You can't remember.
Hey Darius,
at
are
the
you
end of a
here? If you
sentence
want
what you said
to,
at the start
hold on,
of
let me
it. You're
DM
so
Darius, see if he
fucking
wants to come in.
dishonest.
Darius, come on in, jump backstage.
Oh my god! Fuck yes! Fuck yeah, dude! You needed backup. I knew it. I told
I don't
you.
need backup.
Every stream,
Yeah, you
every
do, you
every
fucking
every stream, Wick needs backup. Every stream.
See?
Accuser,
Oh
the
my
person
god!
that you have accused of
The
doing.
best part, then it's a good place to quickly, because my food's here. I just gotta go put that in the fridge. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. By the way, we're quarter of the way to Streamly goal. If we could get at least halfway, I will be ecstatic. I'll be right back, guys.
Darius, my
because if it is
personal
somebody-
identifying information with someone I did not consent to being shared with, and I wonder, A, how many other people they sent that to, right? And B, who it was. I want them
Sure,
to
so-
stop.
So if I have evidence that this individual is spreading it around, I will happily provide you with the name, because that would go outside the bounds of them making a good faith effort to take corrective action as a result of your PII being spread. Me giving you this person's name will serve no actual utility to the prevention of
It will
instances of you
have
of your.
utility to me.
Okay, you already said.
Somebody
said-
brought up the issue. Wait, listen. Somebody brought up the issues that the guy kept a copy of the doc. For what?
A copy of the
For
doc?
what?
The docs.
Or of the
docs.
Oh,
Yeah, the
there-
docs.
the
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, yeah. So this person.
For what, dude?
Yes.
For what? To
So-
fuck with Whick, bro?
No, that is not true. Okay. What
You
occur-
don't know that.
Yes, I do. That's why I've been giving you the name.
How can you possibly
Why do you
that?
know
Because I went
that?
down
Why
into
do you
because
know
I
wanted
went
to send it
because
to?
as I said to you at the time.
Hold on.
As I
They are
said to you
sending
at
it to people. I do not want them to
Wick,
send it to you.
as I said
no
to you at
offense,
the
But if you're
time-
I
not-
didn't want them to
Wick,
send it to
Wick,
you.
okay,
But George Costanza,
maybe-
if you're not cahooting, why are you receiving this kind of information from this person?
sure.
And why are you
Absolutely.
protecting them?
Sure.
It's just
Love to
like
answer your
that's
question
messed
at some
up,
point.
dude. That's fucked up.
Can't wait to answer.
Like that's really like you're a bad person for
Can't-
that.
honestly,
you're gonna
very
receive
excited to
shitty
answer after all the
karma.
annoying pause, right? Okay.
Like, it's just
So
fucked,
to
bro. Like, that's
sure.
you can't do that to somebody.
So-
This is his fucking life, dude. This is his safety. This is private information.
heartbroken.
That's just serious.
Yeah, of course. Listen, okay? The person that did this, once again, the reason to answer all of your questions, the reason that they saved it is because they, as well as me.
That was not the question. The question was not the reason.
There were 5 questions. The
question was, who is it?
We'll go in order. Right? I'm giving
No,
you the
that was
reason.
the first question.
Yeah, I'm
Go in
providing
order.
you. Yeah, I'm providing
No,
you the
brought up
reason
this shit
right
about a
now.
reason. That
Wait,
was
I'm
not
providing
was
you the
asked.
reason right
no
now.
No one asked the reason.
Are you
They
crying?
asked who it was.
Are you crying?
Who is it?
I'm trying to give you the.
What is the name?
I just explained.
Why are you trying to
that-
justify bad behavior?
Because it's not
instead
bad
of
behavior.
giving
It's
Whisk
somebody.
what-
So when we were on stream, Whick said that somebody from our space had spread his PI. We saw no evidence of this. We weren't sure this happened. This person obtained proof that this happened, proved it to me, so then I could ban the person that did it. Whick wants
But
the
why
name
didn't
of that guy. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Whoever's doing that, who's doing that?
Ooh,
it
that's
was
horrible. Why? Look, why didn't
Alice, are you
that
okay?
person?
don't know
Look,
who
if
that
that
is,
person meant no harm.
Okay,
the
Alice,
fuck?
hold on. I think something's wrong with her. Alice, something's wrong with your mic. Just real quick.
Look, if that person meant no harm, then they would have come to Wick immediately.
No, that's not true. Wick. All right, sorry guys, I know that was long. My last break of the stream. All right. Where were we? Sorry. Whoa, fuck. Where were we? Yes. All right.
Things, right? I had Tally go away because you couldn't handle a woman, right? I understand.
I
Women
could.
scare you. And that's fine.
No, dude.
But
Oh
Darius,
my god, this is awesome.
Darius, jump backstage. He DM'd me, and you can clarify, right? And
Oh my
you can, Mr. Tyler here can ask if this was assault or not, and you can have a little conversation. It'll be fun.
Oh my god. Show hairline? Oh, chat wants you to show hairline.
Yeah, I'm bald.
Can you show hairline? Oh, that's beautiful.
Look, I honestly, I don't have the heart to shame people for being bald. I gotta be honest with you. Like, hair is all a man has. And when you lose it, it's like making fun of a cancer patient.
Hold on, I can't hear you until I get my.
Oh my god. Yo, hey, fake laugh in chat. Chat, we got a fake laugh. We got it. I finally saw one. Fake laugh. Can we get fake laugh in chat? Fake laugh in chat.
Donate your curls. Yeah, you know what? If you tip this stream, someday, somewhere, I will give you my hair.
Do you think I'm laughing?
You have a cash it in for Aiden's hair receipt for a later date.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Dude, I that profile picture. Okay, that is very. I have to give it to Darius. It is a very funny profile picture.
Hey Darius, what's up, man?
The parrot talked to me. Yo, what up?
Yo, what's up, bitch?
Hey, what up, ugly ass nigga?
Hey, stop saying the N-word. You're a fake black person.
And you're
Cut that out, Whitey.
Military
Honky,
guy, and you're,
cut that shit out. Who the fuck do you think you are saying the N-word, by the way?
your daddy
People keep
did.
saying that you're black.
your
That
daddy.
is the fucking craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Take it
Where
up
did you
with
get that
George
from?
Junior Evans, my
Huh?
father. Take it up with
Your
George
dad?
Junior Evans.
You don't know your fucking dad. Get out of
I
here.
do know my father. I do know my father.
Does he know you're a failure? Does he know you suck?
I would say that that's a racist insinuation from Tyler, but Tyler doesn't believe Darius is black, so that actually would not be racist.
You're on a Whick panel talking about my appearance at a college Democrats place. You are a loser.
No.
Really-
No, I'm the
yes,
shit.
No, you're not.
I'm using you guys. I'm milking you guys. Like, you're a lolcow, right? You got
I don't
ugly
know how you're
hair.
looking.
Is
I
that
don't know
what's
if you're
happening?
You're
getting
mid.
out of this.
You're
I'm
short,
probably
right? How
You
tall
are
are you? Like
milking me.
5'4"?
Whatever you
How
believe.
tall are you?
I'm not 5'4". You want to meet somewhere?
Yes. Oh my
okay,
god,
where?
dude! Do you want to box? Do you fight? You fight? Do you fight?
Sure,
Are
yeah,
you a
we can
bitch?
fight.
Or you fight? Did your dad raise a
I don't-
bitch?
I
Or
don't
do you?
really-
I will moderate offers on the table. A Darius Westside Tyler street fight. I'll ref. Okay, I will ref a Darius Westside Tyler bare knuckle boxing street fight in a parking lot somewhere. I'll ref. 5 from KUNI64, patiently waiting for the. Thank you so much for a first stone of the hour from Kuni64. Much appreciated.
Fight.
We can fight, yeah.
Do you fight? Yeah. Dude, Lexington box.
I advise you change your name. Quite frankly.
Jim, let's do it. Fuck all this shit.
Where?
Fuck the yapping. Let's fuck it.
I've been in between a fight. I haven't been in many fights myself, but I've been in between. I was on the fucking LIRR once. And these two guys, I was like in the aisle or whatever, and these two, I don't know what the fuck they were yelling about, but we were in like going into Mineola or somewhere, and these two fucking guys, like, they're about to like completely go at it, and I'm just like stuck between them.
Bro, come on.
Why am I fighting you again?
Because I want to fuck you up. Just
You're in
raw.
Lexington, Texas. You're in bumfuck nowhere. You're poor as shit, dude. Holy fuck.
Bro, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky.
Kentucky,
Fucking horse capital of America, bitch.
Kentucky.
You ain't got
better.
that.
Okay.
I have something in my eye. What the fuck? Dude, I hate that. What the fuck did I get in my eye? Is it a lash? Do you ever get some shit in your eye? It's like the fucking worst feeling.
Yeah,
Fucking dude, wilted.
Lexington, Texas is crazy though. I was like, Lexington, Texas? When he said Lexington, I was thinking Kentucky. A good thing to think of that, because apparently that is where
Darius a bitch.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, at Darius on Twitter, Darius a bitch. Darius IRL can't hang. You gotta go fuck with fucking fat chicks and shit. You gotta go beat up on little short motherfuckers. Come on. Come to fucking Lexington, Kentucky. Let's do it. Boxing gym.
Had a lash, bend down from the wrestling, get stuck in. Oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. That's happened to me like about 4 times, and it was I
turn you inside out like the bitch you are.
I'd rather break a toe.
I want to show you that your fucking dad raised a fucking non-one.
I go IRL everywhere. You can find me anywhere.
Yeah. Come to the fucking Lexington boxing gym, dude. I want to piece you so bad. You talk shit like crazy. I want to fuck you up. Raw, I want to fuck you up. I want to box you, dude.
Come show up.
Dude, I want it fucking bad, man. I'm old shit. I'm old as shit too. I'm almost 40. You got it.
Let's make some. Let's monetize this shit.
I'm old as
fuck. If we set up
get it in there. Get
a
it in
creator
there.
clash, Wick's creator clash, where I'll get a professional. Okay, I'll get a professional.
That's right. Come on, Darius. Let's fucking do it.
And we get Darius IRL versus
me versus Owlish. I'll sign up for that in a second. Okay, I'll sign up for that in 2 seconds. Can we get if we're getting the Aiden versus Owlish title card?
Westside Tyler.
I want to beat your fucking ass.
We think we can fundraise for that shit?
Come beat me in.
Oh, fuck, dude. This is going to be great. You fucking sneak by Lexington. We can mix it up in the street or whatever.
I'm not going to fucking bumfuck nowhere. You can come to a normal fucking city.
Yeah. Fucking scared. Fucking bitch.
I'm not scared.
You like 200 pounds on you? It doesn't matter. I'm light. I can move fast. Okay, I float like a butterfly, but I sting like a bee.
IRL kick streamer, bitch, dog. You're a fucking bitch. Fake black guy saying the N-word to fit in with the white kids. Fucking raw a bitch.
Polybots be the
Dad raised a bitch.
You know what we're gonna start doing on streams? You know what we're gonna start doing? Just so we can prepare. This is what we're gonna pull up. From now on, when I stream, we're gonna be doing bicep curls with free weights, just to prepare for what's gonna happen.
Bitch, mom raised a bitch.
You're like,
you don't fucking got it. Come to Lexington and scrap or shut the fuck up.
Bro, we got free weights up in this bitch. You know what? We're preparing now. Owlish, name a place.
All right, well, I'll look into that. I'll see if I'm
log off. You're done. Walk.
5 pounds. I know.
Done. Log off. Walk away. Walk away. Come on.
So just real quick.
5 pounds.
Calm down.
Go post.
So Tyler here has accused you, Darius. Tyler here has
I
accused you,
don't think I
Darius,
need
of
to.
wanting to assault Hassan Piker at the college event. Is that true?
You actually think I've never been punched before? You think I've never been punched before? I've been punched many times, and I lived. Aiden, who would win in a fight, Lio or Tommy C? Nobody. That level of physical exertion would surely kill everybody involved.
Fuck that. I'm not even. No, fuck talking. I want to fight this guy. Come on.
Okay,
He's IRL, Mr. Knock. Yeah, you would fucking knock on Lyle Rittenhouse's door. Come knock on my fucking door.
Lyle Rittenhouse?
I'm not
Come on. Oh, you gotta make little noises.
Kentucky.
Bro, come fucking scrap with me. You'll see what kind of crazy ass noises you're making when you fucking wake up on that goddamn canvas. Come on, boy.
Dude,
Let's
literally
fucking
come
scrap it
anywhere
out.
I am not worried about you.
Come on to Kentucky, son.
That's a
You're a
crazy
grown-ass
use of
man. You're a
boy.
man pushing
Okay, that's a
40 on
crazy
fucking
use of
Discord
boy.
debating
I'm
about
just
You can
what
say
I'm
that
doing
to
on
white
fucking-
people.
Saying
That's
I'm
white on white
assaulting people
violence.
by
Don't worry
saying
about it.
verbal things to them.
Whatever,
You know,
though.
like,
Shut the
pussy.
fuck up. Shut up with that shit. Come on. I want to fucking scrap. You're a fucking shit talker. People say they gotta be afraid of you. You're a heavy, right? You go touch people in public and shit. You gotta fuck.
Dude, I just get like randomly fucking nauseous out of nowhere sometimes.
I heard
Yeah,
you
they
choke
just-
women.
You're
I
kind
heard
of
you choke women. You choke women.
You're kind of,
You
you're
fucking
kind of
man. You
insane,
choke
man.
bitches.
I don't know if this
You
is
put your
healthy
hands on
for you.
bitches.
I
Shut
feel
the
bad.
fuck up,
Yeah,
Whick.
you're gonna
You
be
put
the
your
next
hands
bitch I
on
touch.
bitches,
Yeah,
Darius.
you're the next bitch I'm gonna touch.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Then come on,
Let's
come,
fucking rock and roll. Come on.
What
Come
about
on,
TwitchCon's
baby.
TwitchCon
Come
is coming up.
on.
Come over to TwitchCon.
Twitch.
Yeah, apparently Darius is going to Twitch. When is TwitchCon?
What the fuck? Where's that? LA?
Yeah, it's
San Diego.
Hey.
It's in San Diego, Darius.
Dude, what the fuck? Why I gotta go? Dude, fuck, come over here. You ain't got nothing going
I'm
on.
not-
What are you
no
going to
one's going
TwitchCon
to
for? You're gonna
fucking
meet two
Lexington,
people that
Kentucky. I have a
already
job. I make
fucking.
money on the
You're
internet.
already
You sit here
streaming
just
with.
rapping all day.
What if we can hold on? What if we raise the money to fly you out, Tyler? What if we raise the money to fly you out?
Oh fuck!
Tyler would kill this guy. Unironically, Tyler would actually kill this guy. Tyler's ex-military. He's obviously got some muscle on him. You know, I'm one to talk here, but Darius is not like the most, you know, fit individual. Tyler would like obviously win.
I'm on it.
Okay.
I
don't know if we can.
I'm on that
Sounds
plane
good.
tomorrow,
I don't know if
dude.
we
Oh
can.
fuck! Let's make it legal. Let's find a boxing gym.
All right, look into getting your investment.
We'll
Come
see
to
what we can
Austin
do.
any day.
Okay.
I'll
We'll
house
get
you.
the-
then.
we'll get
Okay.
the thing.
All right. Where? You got a
Austin,
boxing gym? I'll
Texas?
set it up.
We don't need to do it in a gym. It's what's it called? Where you can agree to fight. Mutual combat state. No gym needed.
Aren't there some states where like duels are still allowed in law? Can we just organize a fucking duel?
What, you want to go fucking have it out at a Chick-fil-A?
A Chick-fil-A?
You can
I'll
do
do
a
it. I
Chick-fil-A
give a
Waffle
fuck.
House.
Why
You
not a
can bring some
Waffle
people,
House?
you can bring a
Do it.
gun.
Why not a Waffle House?
Waffle House is great.
Waffle
I'm not
House is
joking.
like that's
I don't know
the
if you- I don't know
traditional
if you think-
spot,
I don't know
right?
if you think I'm joking or not. You can fly over here. I will fight you. Just come on. Come to
Okay.
Austin. Let me know. Give you the money for a plane ticket. I'll pick you up from the airport. We can stop somewhere. I'll turn the camera on. We can do it, and then
Fuck yeah.
then you can figure your way back home.
If they were doing it in California, I'd show up IRL to watch. Easy. Fucking easy.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Just, let me know what that is.
What? Austin Airport? Whatever.
I think
You can
it's
fight. You seriously? You can
ATX
fight. I don't
Airport.
know. Texas. Can you fight anywhere?
I
Do
don't
we have
know
to leave the airport?
Mutual, probably not somewhere at the airport, but we can. I'll pick you up. We can go to like a Waffle
Can we
House,
do mutual combat in the airport?
something. Go in the backyard.
Fuck it. Why even wait? Let's just do it on the fly out to Kentucky, fly with Tyler to Texas, and do it on the plane.
You know, I have a house. You can go there.
I'm not going to your house. I'm not going to a DGGer's house.
Okay. Well, you're going to my
Cameras in every bathroom.
state, so I guess it's a little bit more.
Yeah. No,
weird,
fuck that. Let's
but-
find a fucking boxing gym and do it legal. Let's do
You
it.
can do it. It's mutual combat state. We can do it legal anywhere.
All right. Okay. I'm
Okay.
down.
Do you want to? You made some accusations towards Fuchsia.
Let's do it, Tyler. I'll box Tyler. Okay, I'll box Tyler. I won't win, but I am very good at taking an ass kicking. Okay, and he'll get tired out and collapse, and then I'll win on technicality.
Chops, you wanna in North too? Do you want to talk to them? Is that okay?
And what a quick conversation. What did I say about North? He's got a fucking weird head.
Well, you said you said he's
His head,
affiliated with
he looks like
DGG
a
and he was
fucking
trying to
teardrop.
start
Is that what I said about him?
Well,
yeah, Food Shop's a pedophile. I don't want to talk to.
Sure.
I'm
Fair
not
enough.
This is an L from Tyler. Tyler talking to food shops and like just like insulting food shops could have been fucking great content.
talking no fucking pedophile though.
We can talk to.
I don't get the people who are like, I won't talk to this person because they're insert bad thing. If anything, that should make you want to talk to them because humiliating them, A, would be more deserved, and B, make great content.
North though. North isn't.
You sure?
Sure. North, hi. North, you were there. You were with Darius. Were you trying to assault us?
I was here. And I'm
How tall is Tyler?
here now. I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, bitch. You want to meet up?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Where?
Where are you? North or south?
Hold on, North. I don't know.
New Circle. How about we go meet up at the courthouse?
What, downtown?
Yeah, downtown. What? You don't live in the city? Or are you out in the suburbs?
I mean, I'm out in the suburbs. I'm off New Circle.
Oh. Imagine how.
Are you in school? What do you go to Transylvania?
East Side Tyler says, okay. Wait, are we gonna fight?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what school I go to, but yeah.
Okay, well, it's Transylvania or UK, so I mean, we're done.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Sorry, narrow it down.
How about
Sorry,
this?
the largest college town in America, Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Let's go. Fuck. I'll fucking meet you over at Mary Todd Lincoln's house at some point.
They're gonna fight at Mary Todd Lincoln's house.
The Mary Todd. No. Let's go meet up in front of the courthouse. Me, you. We'll do it at. Let's see here now. How about tomorrow at 5 p.m. We'll make it IRL content. I'll go over my stream. We'll do it.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I don't have any live stream stuff.
A huge W.
I'll go meet you down at the.
Well, North
courthouse.
does. North has some live stream
Alright, cool.
stuff.
Yeah,
Nice,
I got some live
awesome.
stream stuff. Don't worry.
Do you want to fight or do you just want to talk?
No, I just want to talk.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on.
Whick did beg North not to meet Tyler for fear of being murdered, but it was fine.
Lexington.
Yeah, Tyler gave Whick PTSD.
Courthouse. Fayette County.
You guys
Wait,
can
which
have
one?
a-
Yeah, actually.
Gang, we'll have a
District
part
Court,
2 to
Circuit,
this discussion. I
the old-
suppose.
It's
county
the one downtown. It's the big one.
They're all downtown. You talking about the
It's
one
where they
on
had
Main Street?
the No Kings protest.
Bro, like,
Okay.
seriously, North.
They did on that stream, so we'll watch it maybe tomorrow. How long is that?
North. This guy's unstable. I don't know if you want to do
No,
this.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's,
No,
it's
What the fuck-
unstable.
what
I
the
don't.
fuck-
I wouldn't trust him.
There's a fuck ton of
Kill
cops over
somebody,
there. So if he's
No, I
gonna
think
try
you.
to-
No,
if he's
I
gonna
think
try
you
to
would
attack me, I'll be
legitimately
fine.
hurt someone. Yes.
I'll just go
I
and
think
put
you're a dangerous
myself in
person.
fucking handcuffs and walk in. What are you talking about? Okay, hold on. How long does it take to get there?
Holy shit.
They did the stream and it was mostly boring. Yeah, Tyler should talk to. I don't know if Tyler is still watching. Listen, Tyler, despite all of our differences, we both agree that Food Shops is a pedophile, but I think that's why you should talk to her. Because I think that you could get some great. You get to basically make money insulting and humiliating a pedophile. I don't know. That sounds like a win. Sounds like a win.
10 minutes? Okay, yeah.
I think Tyler should talk to Food Shops.
You sure? Main Street. Where the, like across from the 21C?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. All right, 5 p.m.
5 p.m. tomorrow. We'll do it.
Well, we.
W.
Okay.
All right. So I heard
That'd be
that
so
you
nice.
wanna go get
think that,
coffee or
like,
something?
hold on. So Westside Tyler, you think that me and like all the people in the car are digital ground game?
You're affiliated, yeah.
What do you mean by affiliated?
I mean, do you not know what the word affiliated means?
How do you think Westside Tyler did in this debate? He obviously won. He won the debate. I mean, no shit, right?
Well, I-
Like, not only did he, like, elucidate Wick's, like, total double standard, and, like, what a rat, like, hypocrite he is once again. Not like we really needed that proven to us for the 9,000th time, but it really shows here. He shows that Wick is doing the thing where, like, you need to harp on some small mistake because you can't win on substance, which makes you look like a fucking rat, like Weasel. And he then shows that Wick, despite all of his cockiness and harping on his mistake that he conceded, makes a worse mistake, and, like, Wick's, like, floundering after that was fucking funny.
I don't know. I don't know if you have the intelligence to understand what affiliated means. So I'm wondering what
I do, that's why I use the word.
Yeah. So yeah, then define it for
You're
me.
the one that's lost. You're the one that's asking
He
what
used
the word
assault
means. You want to hit
earlier
hit the
too,
dictionary.
but, you
I
know.
gotta turn my phone
Yeah.
on so I can put that in my thing.
Yeah, and then Wick, I even said at the start, I think using assault here is, like, a little gay, even if it formally means it, right? But the dispute was always whether, does this meet the formal legal... Fuck, dude. I had this feeling that I had to sneeze, like, 5 seconds before I actually did. They were working with the legal definition, and Wick invokes a source that, like, demonstrates the point that he's arguing against. He does that twice. It's bizarre. Okay, I got sent something from... Wait. Kosher Kathy has sent us something. Let's take a look. Wait, fuck. This apparently summarizes their meeting. Dude. Can you imagine if these two actually fought? Actually frame Montel, dude. Those sunglasses suck. I have the same. I own the same pair. These are these they're like Ray-Ban like Wayfarers or something, right? I forget that. I think these are Wayfarers, or there might be. I might be thinking of the wrong one. Yeah, these are Ray-Ban Wayfarers. I have the same pair. All right, let's go back to the debate.
Okay. So you like live in Lexington, or you just like here for school?
No, I live here. Kind
Fuck
of.
yeah.
It's complicated.
Would you grow up on a horse farm or some shit?
Nah.
You ain't from fucking Louisville, are you?
No.
I had a friend from Louisville, so I used to say like I'd always like the big thing is everyone that's not from there mispronounces it. Like they say like Louisville, or I used to say to him like, yeah, how's it going in Louisville, man?
I'm in Alaska, and then I moved here. So
he looks like a guy that would grow up in Alaska. I got to be honest with you, not in a good way.
Okay. Whoops. Maybe not. Whoops. They got the fucking mosquitoes in Alaska, right? They fucking eat you alive.
Yeah, no, it'll eat you up. It's all like marshland over there. It's perfect mosquito territory. So what do you mean by?
By the way, if you guys are enjoying the stream, great way to help us out is to tip. We're nearly halfway to streamly goal. If we hit it, I will personally establish a parasocial relationship with you. Another great way to help us out is to like, subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter.
Okay.
Affiliated means being closely connected, associated, or joined with a larger group, organization, or cause. It describes a formal or informal link where.
Or informal. Got it. So actually, because they were arguing that, like, I'm pretty sure I heard Destiny start saying that disputing the affiliate assertion because affiliate would involve being official or whatever, right? Which is like formally sounds right, maybe for that to be the formal definition, but like for people that always like to refer to public consensus, I don't know why they all of a sudden want to revert back to formality. But it turns out that's not even correct. It also is affiliated. They're also affiliated with Destiny.
Where one party is related to.
Whick has just once again read out a source that disproves the point that he's attempting to make.
To another. That's the dictionary definition.
So the dictionary definition that Whick has just read establishes that all of these people are affiliated with Destiny.
That sounds about
so what is
right.
What is the implication you're trying to make by saying that we're affiliated with digital ground game?
What do you mean? What is the implication? There's no implication. I'm saying you're affiliated. I'm explicating your relationship.
Would you think that we were there like on behalf of digital ground game?
I'd said you're affiliated.
Not in an official capacity. He's never argued that.
With it, so you're there with them. You're coordinated with their activities. You're connected to them.
I'm coordinated. Okay, what proof do you have that we're coordinated?
You guys are all going together discussing the plan for what you're going to do when you actually get to ask Hassan questions. Isn't that by definition coordination?
You arrived at the place and other people from the same organization were at the place and you arrived together and you were talking
I'm sorry.
to each other.
Who are these people that are members of Digital Ground Game?
Destiny. The streamer, Steven
Destiny didn't show up with our group. We were a separate group. I was with Darius.
Yeah, but you were talking to him and then you guys were on the
we were talking afterward.
Sure. What does Destiny have to do with any of this?
Sure, but we
so you were coordinated.
That was after when we were. No.
You ever heard of it? Okay, so like cops, right? They're in cars. The cops' cars aren't all in the same place, but they're connected, and then they meet up later. That's affiliated.
Yeah, they're meeting up at a common event and discussing what they're gonna do at the event in advance.
That's what you
Yeah,
guys,
but
you guys
we weren't there, and there was no messages of us ever coordinating with anyone else for the why we were there. The reason why we were there is because
Okay, no message. We hear. Yeah, that's because we hear you verbally discussing it.
we had someone tell us, who I'm not going to say, that Hassan was going to show up to the CDA, and we thought it'd be funny content to show up.
So somebody
Well,
gave you
I saw it on
information and you
Twitter.
coordinated travel to a place with other people.
It was not coordinated. No.
It was not coordinated. I just arranged with a bunch. I just worked with a bunch of individuals to achieve a common goal, but there was no coordination.
It was
That's
spontaneous, actually.
Coordinated.
It was spontaneous,
Comes from the root
actually.
word coordinate.
I like when somebody like disputes the descriptor and then admits to doing exactly what the descriptor entails.
Literally to
It's not murder. I just unjustifiably took this person's life.
travel together
We co-
to
I-
a
we
spot on a map.
Yeah, we were traveling as an individual group.
Us, me
in-
and Dor.
As an individual, okay, so you coordinated travel. Okay.
Yeah, it was a
All
group
right.
with like me and Darius.
If you
The
just don't
people
want to
in the
believe
Darius
that
group
the
are
word
not part of
is
Digital
what it
Dragon.
is,
But you're
just,
saying
I'm fine.
sorry.
You can just
Sorry, but what
whatever.
you're saying was that you said we coordinated with Digital Ground Game. I literally was getting kicked out of like LibCon because Digital Ground Game didn't want me there. Like those people don't fuck with me. They made it very clear.
Oh my god! And then they go back to like with the formal organization. It's all part of the same fucking. Whether it's DGG, whether it's actually Digital Ground Game, whether it is the Destiny Sphere. Okay, it is the Destiny Sphere. That is what brings all these individuals together. That is the commonality between all of them. The only reason we even know these people's fucking names.
Because when I was gonna go to LibCon, I wanted to buy a ticket, and they were like trying to look up my name to make sure I wasn't going, and I was just trolling online.
Oh,
So you
he
coordinated
did.
with them.
He did. Yeah, they didn't let
I
him
didn't
in
coordinate with
LibCon.
them.
I do remember
I had to hear. I had
do
to hear
remember
this from
this.
other. I had to hear this from other people. I unfortunately
Who
didn't talk to them.
coordinated? Yeah, that's coordination.
No,
So
that's
communications
not
of a
coordinated.
group
A
were
random
traded with you,
person
and
said,
then
"Darius, you're gonna
you
get banned."
abided
We
by
talked.
that.
No,
And then you
the
came
person-
in and out. You
not
guys are
coordinating.
describing
That's not-
affiliation and coordination. None of this disagrees
That's
with
not
anything
coordinating.
that
Coordinating is cooperating. I'm not cooperating with anybody. Someone told me you're
No,
not going.
cooperating is a completely different word.
Cooperating, to be clear. He didn't say corroborating, he said cooperating.
Oh, cooperating. No, they're different words though, right? Coordinating and
I love the people whose entire existence now is to try to tenuously establish links and affiliation amongst various individuals who many times have only spoken once, if at all. Right? Those same people are now disputing with us like the nuances of affiliation and coordination when it pertains to people that are known orbiters of Destiny.
cooperating. They're synonymous, but they have specific differences inside the word. That's why they're different words. Otherwise, it would just be the same word.
Coordinating means organizing different parts to work together. How am I working together with them? They're just relaying me information. I'm not working with them. If the guy from
Relaying
DGG that told-
information to you, and then you guys show up
So
at
for
places.
the achievement of a goal that would count as working together. If they're giving you information that allows you to better achieve the thing you're talking about doing, that would be working together.
This is
But I'm
coordination.
not working with this person. I said, why the fuck am I banned? And they didn't tell me anything. That's not we're not working together.
That's
I had to-
coordinating. That is. We don't
That's
want you
not
at the
coordinating,
event,
dude.
but we're
Hey,
still
what's the
friends.
Tyler?
We're
I
still
got a
affiliated.
question.
That's coordination.
Is Gisticle and Hassan working together?
I neither know nor care. Gisticle can fucking eat a stick of dynamite.
Are they coordinating with each other according to your definition?
I don't know.
They talked and they have their like pre-planned like whataboutisms, and it doesn't work because this guy's not one of us.
What do you mean?
I don't know if they
hold
talk
on,
to
hold
each
on.
other.
If I have a
No, like,
screenshot
you're
of Hassan,
trying to make-
hold on.
you're trying to make a point.
Hold on.
They're doing it to him. So all these people that you don't like and don't know, answer right now for all these screenshots I'm gonna fucking virus you with this fight. What? They're literally doing it with him.
know
Let
enough
me finish.
information.
I know you don't want me to finish because you don't like the implication of what I'm trying to say.
He hates J-Stock. Why would he not like the implication?
He likes to talk over people.
I don't know.
If I
There's
have
no
a
implication.
if I have a screenshot of Hassan reading off Gisticle tweets on his live stream, would you call that coordinating?
No,
Why not?
But you're relaying information.
because he's reading. Did G-Stock give him? We already went over the definitions of coordinating and affiliating.
Are him and J-Stock attempting to achieve a common goal and engaging in communication that allows them to better achieve that goal?
He's telling him. He's
I
telling
mean, maybe.
people.
This is not-
Did J-Stock
But it's like the most indirect. I feel like coordination.
give
your
this?
definition of coordination?
Did J-Stock give it to him, or did he find it?
Okay, I gotta use the restroom, gang. Be good. I'll be right back.
Did J-Stock,
I
did
know
J-Stock
evidence
give it to him? If he
that,
did, then
that
it's
he
coordination.
gave it to him.
If J-Stock's like, hey, read this on stream, coordination. If Hassan finds it randomly without anyone giving it to him,
Are you saying that there needs to be like direct communication of them, like we would say coordinating with each other in order for it to be coordination?
does it need
like
to be
a
coordination
conspiracy?
for it to be coordination? I
What
believe
I mean
that's
is, like, do they need to be communicating with each other in order for it to be coordination?
That's an aspect of it.
Well, I think
Sure.
the communication I was getting, I was not working with them. I was very upset that I was not allowed to go there on behalf of Digital Ground Game, or they were not letting me part of that group. And I was
yes. There was no communication between us, Destiny, or Digital Ground Game for us to
except for when you were on.
We were going there all
except
around.
for you were on camera talking with them. That's communication.
When was I on camera?
Yeah, we were on camera talking to them because they said, "Fuck off, we don't want to associate with you." That was happening.
Wait, when did that happen? When was I on camera talking to them?
I'm talking to North.
Oh, North is on camera talking to them. When was that?
It's the video's going around right now. What the fuck?
There's no video of me talking to Digital Ground Game. I never talked to.
I
anyone.
literally
He
just
said
said
he's
North.
talking to
Where
North.
did North do that? North didn't talk to them either.
Okay.
Wait, what video is North? Wait, what video of North is he talking to them? He wasn't even at
Hold on. Digital Ground
North
Game.
is literally talking to
Hold
Destiny.
on, hold on. Wait,
No, well, I did talk to Destiny after.
wait. Just so we're being clear right now. Are you accusing me of being affiliated with Destiny? Just so we're being clear.
He said he was going to
No,
show up. There's no
I did.
coordination
Destiny said
After he said he was going to show up, I talked to him.
on public Twitter.
So-
Yes.
so-
he
yeah, so
said,
that's
is this
coordination.
event open to the public? And then I messaged him and said, "Yeah, I would show up." That's not
That's
coordination.
That is literally.
That was not coordination.
You
It's
literally
called fun- it's
you
called
gave each other
spontaneous,
coordinates to
motherfucker.
arrive at.
True.
Coordinates. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought
Damn, it's
coordination
kind of like in the
was
word, North.
coordinates.
I don't know what you're getting. You're in the weeds here. It's fine. Like, dude, just own it. Like, if you guys want to be, you guys should just own this.
True.
Who gives a fuck? Fuck Hassan. Just tell him you are going to do it.
True.
You can suck a
Fuck
dick.
Hassan.
I don't like the guy.
Yeah, I
Just
think
fucking
that
own it. Like,
I
this
think I heard you
half-ass shit
saying
is the same thing
earlier
his
that
fucking
was-
community does with the terrorism all the time. They
You
want
know,
to
we
fucking
don't
go
say
in and
things
out
that
and pretend to be
aren't true.
terrorists. and they
Unlike
say
you, Tyler,
Hamas is
we
good,
try
yada,
not to
yada.
say things that are not true. And when you came on and you
Well, you
accused
fail all the
Darius,
time, Whick.
you
I mean, we've
accused
already
Darius of
established that.
assaulting
Tyler, you made one mistake in the conversation that I made 8 mistakes in, but my mistakes don't matter, and we're gonna harp on yours.
someone at the event. It
It's
wasn't true.
aggrandizing.
It wasn't
Jesus
true.
Christ.
You made an
It
accusation
literally is
that
true. You
was
guys haven't
not
provided
true.
a single.
You lied.
counter so far.
You lied about Darius.
I
And
didn't. That's
You
not
lied
why.
to
Didn't lie, dude. Normal people with something useful to say don't have to take obvious mistakes and pretend that they're lies. I have no stakes in this. I'm not cool with Tyler. If Tyler lied, that's on him. But he just obviously didn't lie. That was obviously a fucking mistake.
You looked up the
Like,
dictionary definition and it wasn't.
You're telling me I work for Digital Ground Game. I'm coordinating with Digital Ground Game. I'm telling you that, like, dude, they don't fucking.
You said you worked
Steven, I
with.
didn't-
I'm saying you coordinated with, and then you said things that are coordination.
They did the same fucking shit with Queen Man.
I said you're affiliated with, and then you said
I don't
things that
think
are
that
affiliation.
somebody saying you're going to the same exact thing you're going to is coordinating they're going to go there. I didn't tell Destiny to go there. I didn't tell Destiny I'm going there. Destiny saw my stream. It was like, oh, it's Darius still at the event, and that's literally it. It was like he saw me there. He was like, oh, Darius is there. I didn't coordinate.
And then you coordinated.
You guys want to go disrupt Hassan's event, so you're talking about the manner in which the event is going to be disrupted, coordinating together, going to the event together as a group, and your attempt for entry and later disruption. I don't know how this is not coordination.
That's coordination.
No, coordination would involve
He
me
saw
to
you there, and he went to go
I
where
would
you
have to
are.
work
do you have
with
evidence of
them.
this? Do you have
We're
evidence?
affiliated.
Hold on,
We're
Tyler,
affiliated.
stop. Tyler, do you have a communication between Darius and Destiny where Darius has come to the event? Do you have any?
Yeah, that is okay. I just love the standard for establishing coordination, affiliation, and association when it pertains to snarkers, but the only way to establish that Destiny is affiliated, associated with, or coordinating with individuals he's trying to enter a Hassan event, enter a Hassan event with for the sake of disruption, the only way you can prove coordination is you need a direct formal DM that obviously neither participant, if this really did transpire, would have interest in leaking. So there's no way to establish coordination under Wick's like win condition.
Clips? Do you have any screenshots? Do you have anything you can share?
What? No, fuck off with this shit.
So no, you have no evidence.
We're established based on their
Got
statement.
you. So you lied again. You lied
It's
again.
not even a lie.
What was my statement about me and Destiny going there? I never told Destiny. I was like,
You just
yeah.
said it.
What did I?
He
I
saw
said I
you
didn't
on
talk
your
to him.
stream.
That's not coordination, dude. Okay,
You
that's
guys are in the
coordinating
same
with
community.
Hassan.
This is
crazy.
Hassan announced that he's going to the event. You think I'm coordinating with
Wick lost miserably, is attempting to do a 3v1 and is still somehow losing miserably.
Hassan to show up?
Like, how do you walk away from this and not see a complete fucking embarrassment for Wick?
No, you coordinated with everyone else in the room to go to where Hassan was. You were coordinating with them.
But Hassan gave me the
What
information.
time is the Hassan thing? We're gonna go get him.
Coordinating in the group that we're all sitting in Airbnb with, coordinating with DGG? No, that's not what that is. You're retarded.
No, that is though.
He is
Yeah.
retarded.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
true. North
No.
does.
It just
You
is.
said-
Look,
you said-
we're all staying in
coordinated to stay
Airbnb together, and some of us decide to go to Hassan to go ask him.
Some of us decided together. You have a common goal of event disruption and mutual hatred for this guy. You all exist in each other's like respective spaces or whatever, and you were communicating to meet up and achieve that goal. How the fuck is that not coordination?
We just hatched a plan where we traveled together and stayed in the same house to do the same thing together. It's just not coordination or affiliation. It's just
So just because you have no evidence of Darius Destiny communicating for that
Yeah, nobody from
specific.
Digital Ground Game.
affiliation.
Yeah, do you have any?
Words are as loose as possible when it pertains to critics. Yet they literally can never accept descriptors when it pertains to them.
Evidence of digital ground game
Even
and Darius
like ones that are just obviously true.
coordinating or even messaging each other about the CDA event.
Coordinating and or even messaging. I mean, they showed up at the same place. There you go. Boom, done. We already went over this 1,000 times. It's like you keep asking the same thing as I already did provide the evidence.
Destiny showed up on his own
I'm not even
accord.
entertain this
There was no
returning
coordination, there
to
was
the
no
thing that you
planning.
did.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
This is a gold
God
mine.
damn it.
Can I just thank you, Tyler, for being here? Look, the reason
You're welcome,
Destiny,
Jason.
the reason Destiny is always going to be around, and you guys won't have anything to do to get rid of him.
There's no you guys. He's made it clear he's an individual. You guys tried to use your pre-recorded. If I showed you evidence of doobie/jstalk/saberasexual/ whoever the fuck doing X, will you do Y? You guys tried to do that with him. He's his own guy. He's not with us.
Because all his ops are like you. You're just retarded, right? You're actually helping him. You understand?
Really fucking brave coming from the guy who refuted his own argument with his own source.
Yeah, right?
Like 3
being
times.
this bad at trying to lie and attack what he was doing.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for proving to us. Thank you for proving to us why Destiny will be. Dude, he does this thing every time. And then we'll go and like assert. Because people who win have to like use 1,000 alt accounts to tell you they won and announce it from the heavens. Okay? I won discussions or whatever. I was a little bit proud of my win with Destiny because he's like a known good debater or whatever. But like, Whick has to harp on it because he doesn't actually win and he knows that. So they have to win by compensating by just constantly asserting that they won.
Again, it would be used to dismiss any claim against him, whether that claim is true or not.
The reason that you have any standpoint is because you guys live in a delirium. Right now, you've already been fucking wrecked. I provided all the...
Yeah, Whick just self-reported that he thinks that would be a valid line of argumentation, dismissal of claims against us.
Evidence that was necessary. I responded to everything, but now you have to keep doing the same thing where you go, but actually, no. It never happened. It's not real.
Whick's just admitted that genetic fallacy would be valid for him.
I know it's never going to go away because you guys are in a cult. I don't have any belief whatsoever that there's anything that I'm going to say that's going to make any fucking larger streamer disappear. It doesn't happen. Boogie2988 is still making content and money. Right?
You're making content and money.
Yeah,
yes,
literally, duh. It's the fucking internet. None of this has concrete effects, especially when it comes to shutting down other people's careers. The only thing that's going to shut Destiny down is if this fucking lawsuit drains him out to the point that, I don't know, he fucking shrivels up and crawls out of the fucking ocean or something. But even that probably won't work. He's a cockroach. He's going to live. I don't have any fucking doubt about that.
Are you going to write another apology letter?
No, I've already got one. It's perfect. Why the fuck would I write a second one?
I don't know. I don't know why you wrote the first one, but fair enough.
I already explained it. And yet again, you're not paying attention.
No, I hear what you're saying.
I'm just,
Tyler,
I've been thinking of a clever thing to say for 5 minutes, but I completely forgot that I already said it.
I'm just trying to
Tyler. Do you have like a skin condition, or have you always been like Bob the Tomato? I'm kind of curious.
No, my camera has color grading that's only on OBS because I'm going through the Discord.
You can obviously tell it's partial color grade. It doesn't even seem like cope. You can literally see that like the wall is like tinted purple.
Or I'm bright fucking red, so there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, I was looking at your live stream, and I guess that would go through Discord, wouldn't it? Because you're live streaming your camera.
Look at the piano.
Yeah, so I'm
it's obviously color grade. Look at the fucking piano.
Through Discord right now. OBS.
I'd venture to guess that that wall is actually just solid white.
Has the color correction on it. I don't know how to get the color correction.
Not sky blue.
Through fucking.
So if we meet up in real life and we take a selfie together, you're not going to be Bob the Tomato, right?
Ooh, that roast did not fucking age well, dude. It did not age well. It did not. This is what it actually looked like when they met up IRL. Bro, that's it. Bro, wait, hold on. I'm fucking covering it up. Did not age well.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Okay.
I have no idea. I have no idea if he's red in my life. I just don't know.
I'm lightly tan, but no, this is crazy red.
Okay. We are coming up on 2 hours, and I don't know if you have anything productive to say.
On this.
Do you have anything else that you'd like to talk to me, Darius, or anyone else about? Hello? Did I freeze?
No.
Okay. Well, where can people find you?
Everywhere.
Well, apparently tomorrow on Nord Stream.
Yeah, I guess.
I have a link to his Westside Tyler channel.
Westside Tyler Live. Check me out. I'm everywhere.
Bye-bye.
Coming soon to a theater near you. All right. See?
Dangerous. I don't know if you.
Why do you think I'm not choosing like a fucking alleyway in Lexington, Kentucky? This is a spot with a lot of police officers around it. It's like basically it's the courthouse.
Just be careful.
They're scared, bro. That was a total Tyler W there. It was actually like not even close. It was not even close. Tyler made a mistake in the beginning. They tried to use that, and then Whick went on to make 8 more. So it was not even fucking close.
Well, this guy's like dangerous retarded, okay?
What? I should be fine. If I get beat up, then this is gonna be on him. I'm not there to
Alright.
fight him.
Well,
but
watch when
if he's gonna
Destiny
assault me,
comes
then
up.
he's gonna.
How does like
He made that bet. We digitally shook on it. He owes me $1,000. That's all I'm saying.
Check, Kathy, you read my mind. I was about to watch that.
I don't know. Okay, we'll see if Destiny wants to come on or not. If he doesn't, that's no big deal. I'll give him a minute.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted. I just asked if you need me for something. Damn.
Oh,
We do need you. We need to clarify things.
We
Wait,
need
you guys not worth watching? Okay. Let's take a look at this clip that I've been sent from Ethan, known moderate on the Israel-Palestine issue, who has nothing, but our unproblematic king, who doesn't know why people take such issue with his opinions.
Biggest spender in terms of and I mean, listen, AIPAC's not even close to the biggest spender in terms of political donations. Like Qatar spends more money than AIPAC.
This is also pretending like AIPAC is the only pro-Zionist lobby in the United States. Lol. But second of all, this is literally the fucking Fox News like Zionist talking point. But Qatar.
You don't hear about that ever.
You never hear about Qatar. All I hear about is turn on Fox News. You'll hear about Qatari influence all day.
At all.
And what they're doing is influencing universities to basically, it's this like
This is Fox News talking points.
this Islamo communist alliance, which is,
An yeah, dude. This guy's just like he's pro-Palestine. There's no sympathies to the nation state committing these horrifying crimes. He's pro-Palestine.
it's like a perfect
He said the words, guys. He said the words.
marriage between,
I said this to Kathy the other night. I pre-watched this clip. Kathy showed it to me the other night. I said, this is PragerU. This is literally PragerU. This is, you would hear some shit like this from fucking Dennis Prager.
West ideologies, so that they just sit long enough so that they can tear it down and then turn on each other the minute that
Right.
that they achieve their goals. But right now, their common goals is, tearing down the Western civilization.
No, they have one goal, and it's tearing down a very specific civilization that some would claim is Western. They need to make the grievance with Israel encompass everybody, so it's your issue as well. And it is your issue. To be clear, we are the target of people that don't like Israel, but that is just because we've been their biggest enabler historically.
And they both believe that is the highest, most important order, right? Beyond anything. I mean, the left should have no rightful association with the Islamic fucking guard of Iran that like outlaws homosexuality.
They don't. Do they? Like a lot of the left used to have an association with the government that led the Islamic Republic, but the Ayatollah ended up purging the leftists after the revolution, if I remember correctly. But like, I don't know. There's a lot. I see anti-U.S. sentiment, but I don't necessarily see a whole lot of. But that means Iran is good sentiment.
Forces gay people to transition. Beats women to death for not wearing scarves.
Wait, what did you just say?
Beats women to death. Forces gay people to transition.
Okay, this is what he's referring to here. And I love weird history. I really do. So this is a very interesting little factoid for those of you that don't know. Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, is permissive of transgender people, which is very surprising because they're very anti-gay. And the reasoning behind that is some trans woman went to the Ayatollah directly and made some appeal to him, and the Quran does not technically prohibit it. So Iran allows you to become trans, but the stipulation is if you become trans, you have to fully commit, and you can either become a man or a woman. So, like, if you're a trans woman, you have to dress as a woman and present as a woman. You can't, like, Bo Blacks would not be allowed in the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Beats women to death for not wearing scarves. Disallows music and celebrating in public. Like,
there are so many countries that have, like, backwards fucking, there are so many countries that do things in ways I find abhorrent, right? But there's a difference between saying that's bad and saying we need to go get it involved and go do something. And whenever they harp on how bad Iran is, it is literally just trying to justify our involvement. We can agree that that the governance in Iran is bad, sure, right? But that doesn't mean we should be getting involved.
What the fuck is leftist about that? Like, that's
Right.
the most austere, right, conservative, theocratic, autocratic institution there is. There should be no alliance.
The Qatar is funding the election shit is new for him. I feel this is like the most right wing I think I've ever seen. Like Ethan, like the most right wing vibes ever given off.
But their highest, most important ideal is the fall of the West.
Right.
It's the fall of. They want Israel to fall. And us as proxy because we voluntarily decide to aid them in what they do. Speaking of trans queens, apparently, and I'm being told we have breaking news from the Liam. Well, actually, I got sent this screenshot, and I think this is coming from known trusted source, Black Cat. Known stalker and harasser, sabisexual, found to be threatening and menacing Radiant using his docs information. I don't know the sabisexual guy. I don't, and to be fair, a lot of what I hear about him comes from them, and they have a tendency to lie and exaggerate, so I'm welcome to be wrong on this. But what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why? Why? Every time I hear about this guy, it's like worse optics than the last thing he did. What are you doing, bro? I'm asking Saba. All right, where is... And they put this shit in my inbox. I don't know if this is out of context or not. I think that there is, like, no reason, that a nobody should be getting involved to the extent that this guy did. But, like, this is from 2023, so I don't even know what... Wait. What is this even about? This is from 2023. Is this the Rose shit? I don't think so. It's not, obviously, right? Because it's too early. J-Stock talked to FMJ a bit about it last time. What's FMJ's take? I don't know. I just think this, like, Saba guy needs to, like... Somebody needs to, like, put him on a leash. Alright, we'll watch a little bit of the aftercare.
Ew.
What do you need clarification on?
I thought we could clarify. I don't know.
So I'm going to be meeting up with Westside Tyler tomorrow at 5 p.m. in real life.
By the way, if you guys enjoy the stream, you can tip through Streamlabs and Super Chat. Help us hit halfway to streaming goal. We're like $10 away. Another great way to help us out is to like and also sub if you're new here.
Because apparently we live in the same city. So
Bro, bro. You need to stop, man.
House?
Why? We're going to the courthouse.
Tyler threatened to Tyler threatened to beat up Darius, challenged him to a fight on my stream. And North steps in and said he wanted to meet him up. I discouraged.
No, I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to talk. But just to be clear, I'm going to stream it. Yeah, I want evidence if he tried to beat me up. So
I guess.
Well, okay, who's the Westside Tyler? Who's this guy?
He wrote an apology letter that you're still alive. Okay.
That guy. Oh, I'm a troller.
Yeah, you know who he is now. Okay, yeah. There is one question actually that something he said that I actually don't know. Do you personally run Digital Ground Game?
No.
No? What's your affiliation there? What's your connection?
Complicated. It's just like it's the DGG group that is doing like all of our political action. But I mean, like
a DGG group. I thought Alish was disputing the fucking association that DGG had with Digital Ground Game.
Technically, I'm not like their president. Like they could say like fuck you, Destiny. We're gonna.
What is technically the need to include if you just were to say, if you're not the president of an organization, you say I'm not the president. What does technically imply? Technically implies that although he might not formally be the head of this organization, he exists in a capacity that essentially de facto he's not president de jure, but de facto he's the president, right?
Never talked to you again, and technically, I mean, I guess they could do that. I don't think they would, but
Fair enough. Okay, but you do have like a working relationship of some sort.
I mean, I would say like informally, heavily, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, he was on here implying that you ran it, and I was like, I wasn't actually sure if you did or not. And
What does that? I mean, even if I did, what does that matter?
well, the argument is that because you're friends with Darius,
The argument is that you're affiliated.
he's affiliated with DGG because you're the president of DGG, or because you're the person who runs DGG, and so that would be the affiliation, and that's why he would say Darius is fair game to paint as a DGG operative. That's what his argument was.
Okay. Do we have do we know that guy's like name and address and where he works or whatever?
Oh my God, Tim.
Westside Tyler?
Yeah.
I think his name is Tyler, and apparently he lives in the city.
This is the guy that's this guy's super anti-doxing, by the way. Anti-doxing, by the way.
North does.
So yeah, should I be able to contact like his work and everything to let them know that he's sad that I'm still alive and I feel like he threatened my life? Like, I don't know, it's kind of, why would Darius be an affiliate? Why would Darius be an affiliate of DGG just because I own, or even if I did own
I can't believe I gave this guy any grace on literally anything ever.
DGG? Like, typically affiliate refers to being someplace like in an official capacity, right?
Typically, right? But we're not. Typically, but not always, and it absolutely can include unofficial association and coordination.
I suppose.
Typically.
By definition.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Anyway, but yeah, that was...
It's not retarded. Whick literally read a definition that confirmed its usage by Tyler to actually be a correct usage of the term.
Clarification question. I don't know if any of these goobers had a clarification question for you or not.
Do we message each other beforehand? No? Wait, beforehand what? As in, like, were we coordinating with each other that, like, oh, we're going to show up to the event, and then you're going to show up to the event, and we're all, like, in a big group chat with each other?
Yeah, so they make they attack some comically extreme version of the claim to make the notion that they were organizing in any capacity to commonly attend this event, to make it look ridiculous.
Yeah, apparently that's what people are saying.
Anybody contacts you?
No, we had a group chat for, like, the DC stuff generally, but then I was having to message you guys to see where you guys were at. We were trying to turn on the stream to see where you guys were at.
Okay.
I didn't know you were coming until like you DM'd me.
I mean, we saw each other for the first time as we crossed when you guys, I think you guys,
Really, yeah.
and I was walking by you. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Destiny, and then you know, I kind of keep it on the DL.
Sure. I mean, I knew you guys were there though. What does this matter? Or what?
I just retarded. They think we're coordinating and stuff
It's
like
an
that.
accusation that we're coordinating. He said we were sending each other coordinates.
Sorry,
hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait, I feel you guys run from like arguments you don't have to run from. Like, what? We were coordinating. I mean, like, yeah, like I wanted to go to that event and I wanted to hang out with you guys on.
He's right. He's right. He's actually right here. Totally correct. Yes, they're trying because they're such cultists that are mind-raped freaks that will say and do anything to defend this guy. They're literally denying reality. Destiny's gonna say, essentially to translate, you guys don't need to deny reality. Let's accept reality and like defend it in this context, I guess. But like, he's not even gonna dispute the coordination label, is it?
Stream. But I
The
mean,
implication is that we're coordinating to assault Hassan. That's the accusation.
Oh no,
We're coordinating to go out
that's
to
retarded.
fucking eat.
No.
I guess the plane's like the Cabal like narrative or whatever. It's not even
The
worth,
Cabal
like,
is a group of friends that are like trying to hang out at an event. That's retarded.
Yeah, you coordinated to hang out at this event, disrupt it. Yeah.
But regardless, we didn't even.
I think Tyler gives them an easy win when he uses like maximalist wording because they could just make it look ridiculous, even though it isn't. I would tone it down a little bit with my descriptors. Like, I wouldn't use the term assault here.
Communicate that we should meet up there or do anything there during that time. I was just like, bro, dude, I literally like get shit on because you want to go to dinner with me. Like, people are saying that like, oh, I'm coordinating you to come to this event and get everything set up. I'm like, bro, no. And they said we did coordinate because you said you were gonna be at an event and I showed up there. But I'm like, wouldn't that mean Hassan coordinated with me to go there? So why did he kick me out? It's like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, you can't, just because you tell the public I'm going to this event, that doesn't mean you're coordinating with the public. You're just fucking.
I guess I don't know what.
But it's not the public. Destiny's literally just admitted you guys are all a friend group. He's basically admitted to being the unofficial president of Digital Ground Game, which multiple of these people are members of. Right? It's not members of the public. These are people you have explicit association with that you're now trying to deny for some reason. Even though Destiny himself doesn't even seem to deny that.
I mean, we were gonna go to the event. We were probably gonna see each other. I mean, like, if we had to like message each other for where to go for dinner. Yeah, I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with that. There's like,
yeah.
Well, his overall argument, hold on, his overall argument that Darius was affiliated with DGG, and because he was affiliated with DGG, DGG was responsible for Darius's threats to assault Hassan Piker, and by assault, he means ask questions that make him
Yeah, assault is a weird word to use here, even if it's fitting. Harassment is the better term.
Uncomfortable that served no other purpose. It was
sure, but there's literally no. There's no like Darius has never been involved with the DGGP people. I don't even know if he's in that Discord server. He's certainly not part of any leadership.
Nobody's claiming this is official. Nobody's claiming this is. You don't need. It doesn't need to be working with an official capacity to coordinate.
I don't even know if I would say I was there in a DGGP capacity. Like I saw a lot of DGGP guys there, and they were definitely doing their things. And I dropped by like the little party thing, drinking that they had for like 10 minutes. But
listen, when Watergate happened, the what's her name, Liddy and the other guys that went in, they weren't working on official capacity of the Republican Party, right? Were they? It was like at Nixon's behest or whatever. They still coordinated to do it.
I was barely there, if I would even say, in a DGG like digital ground game capacity. So I don't know. There's like, why wouldn't I? Like, there's two ways that this can go. I understand the implication. There's two ways that this can go. Either one, I am trying to get Hassan harassed, in which case, why would I want him there as a DGGP guy at all? I would have as much distance as possible. Or two, he's going as an official DGGP person, in which case, why wouldn't we have him on like official DGGP panels? Why wouldn't we have brought like 30 people with us? Because we could have done that to make an even bigger commotion about it. Like, there are so many. If I was going to use the full weight of our organization, I feel like there were like 50.
I didn't go through the efforts of executing this in the most extreme manner possible, so that means it must not have happened.
DGG guys at the LitCon event. I would just brought the whole like fucking crew, and then it would have been a big deal because they would have to find and kick out so many different people.
Yeah, you can't even argue against it. Who the fuck knows what he would or wouldn't do, right? He might not have had time. This might have like.
Well, if I wanted to do that much of a ruckus.
Yeah, man, that would have been good content. But yeah, it would have. None of this makes sense when you think about it for more than 5 seconds. But they don't really think for more than 5 seconds. They've already made their decision, and anything and everything that happens.
But this guy isn't even a snarker. He's not even with us.
More evidence that they were correct. And their decision was a correct run, and what they think is actually true. It doesn't actually matter. None of this is.
Yeah, I know, none of it does. I would say to be on the offensive for stuff like this, just ask them for like, what is your like strongest piece of evidence for this? It can't just be that any single person that I know that I'm friends with that goes and streams is like part of my digital ground game crew. Like,
not necessarily.
We hear that's retarded, right? Like that argument doesn't hold.
It is retarded.
Water for literally anything. Yeah, and then
he made that retarded argument, full-throated, right? And he said that, right? If they know you, then they're affiliated with you. That's
what I mean. If you want to torture the definition of the word affiliated, but like that's not typically.
That is the exact definition of the word. Most people use affiliated and associated interchangeably, right? Affiliated is used more in an official capacity, the keyword more, but not always, and not even maybe in half of instances of its usage is it actually referring to some sort of association in a official capacity.
That's what we mean in an official capacity. That's retarded.
I agree. But here we are. It was fun though. The guy, I'd never spoken to this guy before, and I'd heard some things, I'd seen some things, but I was like, okay, we'll have him on and we'll see what he has to say. And the guy was content. I'll say that. So might be interesting to watch.
Yeah. That guy's what people think Darius is for DGG.
Yeah, all right, it's like, bro, like trying to start a fight with me off rip for no reason. I'm like, bro, we didn't even like talk. I didn't even get to disagree with you, man. Like, dude, like let me at least like have a reason to like want to fight you. Like, like you're just being wrong right now. Like that's it. I didn't even get to talk. Like, dude just wants the content. That's what it sounds like.
Cloud Goblin. Cloud Goblins.
I mean, it literally is a Cloud Goblin move that he's doing, but it's like whatever. I said, go get it off the door.
I had Tali on at first, and he made me kick Tali off because he didn't want to talk to Tali. You know, it was very sad.
You know what? If we are Clout Goblins, then Destiny is the king of the goblins. Okay, his personal decisions or his inability to allow the existence of criticism of him online has led to him doing things that benefit people like me. So if we're Clout Goblins or whatever, this guy lets us fucking.
I understand you guys don't like Polly, but Polly's not scary, I don't think. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw you guys talking. It seemed like she was like not going into his like meme, so or not entertaining his meme. So he just annoyed.
I would be annoyed too if I was her. But yeah, Polybots, sorry you were sad. Sorry I had to kick you off. Sorry, but we got content out of it. Okay, Destiny, is there anything you wanted to know about? Anything you have to say to my?
I like how Whick, despite being anti-doxing, doesn't even give Destiny pushback when he's trying to coordinate doxing on his platform.
Audience or anything like that?
No, I don't think so. I love you very much. Have fun. Be careful.
And the whole fucking the one that was like yesterday or the other day that was like, it's immoral. He got doxed. It's immoral. How can you do this? This is evil. Just sell out the name of the guy that proved to you this other guy got doxxed so you can take corrective action. Sell him out or you're helping the doxing yourself. It's evil. Meanwhile, like on the next stream, you're having the king of doxing on to coordinate doxing.
Bye-bye.
Love you, Destiny. I got to say it before we left.
They don't have standards for shit. They're fucking dishonest liars.
Okay.
He leaves.
Let's see if Uncle Muffles has a problem with you.
Alright. And it's the fucking appeals to decency that these people do. It's also, like, so insufferable. Like, we know what you are. We know what you are. We know you don't give a fucking shit. What is that? Dude, they're saying that this was a fucking David song or whatever. There is no way this guy was recording a song called Trapped in a Tesla. Oh my, dude, when they were doing the fucking romantic homicide shit, I was like, okay, you're reaching a little bit here. You're reaching. Okay, this doesn't necessarily mean trapped in a Tesla? Oh, dude. Fake AI? I was like, yeah, there's no... I have believed it. I have believed it. You did not just fall for this? I said there's no way. I mean, obviously I was considering this being real. Obviously I was considering it. This is a metaphor, true. Anyways. He said he had a song about cutting. Yeah, I mean. What's our old bud Tommy doing?
Funny examples. First, the one below, Jay Stalk. They got in debate. She disagrees with him. See how she gets treated? Yeah, of course. He's like a misogynist, and pretty much openly so. Most of these guys are. They whinge on about women's rights.
Doesn't this guy objectify his female co-hosts constantly?
And that's the way they talk to him when they disagree. Jay Stalk's not doing...
Like, I'll call you a cunt or a bitch if you're a guy or a woman. Tommy, if you're a woman, will start asking you about your breasts.
Doing some kind of like shock duck thing or anything like that. That's the way he talks to people. He wants to be taken seriously as some kind of political.
What is this fucking like thing he has where he has this like vision in his head that like me, Jay Stalk, and Queeman want to be like Pierce Morgan. So he'll constantly attack this idea of us becoming serious political commentators. I'm not becoming a serious political commentator. I don't think Queeman ever plans to, and Jay Stalk doesn't either.
Find online. That's the way he talks. You know who he hates more than anybody else? Destiny. Probably where he was influenced. Another guy that whinges on about women's rights, but he's a womanizer. He hates...
That's not even the main problem.
Destiny, even though they're pretty much alike in a lot of ways. They want power through politics, either online or for sex or whatever. One's a womanizer, and the other guy just hates women for whatever reason. And the best part is this guy, Jay Stalkus, actually slept with one of his exes. And he accused Destiny by virtue of sleeping with that same ex.
This is the ultimate IQ test. I even saw this when I hated Jay Stalk. This is the ultimate IQ test.
That makes him some kind of rapist because she had some kind of mental issues.
That was never the argument. I honestly will be so impressed if anybody can produce Jay Stalk arguing that it is rape if you have sex with a woman that is BPD. I will actually eat my words and be so fucking wrong. The problem you have here is what they were calling out specifically was a pattern, right? It's one thing to love a woman that has a mental illness. It's another thing to get with women because they are mentally ill, which was an accusation made against Destiny at one point.
And we're not talking issues. We're talking like, the BPD kind. That makes you criminal. This is do you want...
No, he never argued that. So nice fucking straw man.
How Russian Deadpool happened? I wasn't surprised it happened. I think most of these lefty guys hate women.
What is Russian Deadpool?
I don't think it's a problem on the right. I think it's a problem on the left. Hey, Tommy, you said some wild stuff about chicks too. Yeah, when I was in the Army, my 20s, before I got married, I was probably a womanizer. But I grew up.
Thanks for telling us.
Destiny's pushing 40, and the other guy's not leaving his house. So, grow up.
Thanks, Tommy. Hopefully we all grow into successful, fit individuals like yourself. What else we got? What else we got? We got these leaks coming out. Might as well address it. The things you guys say about me and the way you guys talk about me literally makes me suicidal. I'm not joking. Do you think I haven't read the messages you sent for this one? Guys, please stop saying, okay. Kathy, I know what you have. I'm not covering it. I'm not covering it. Why would I ever, like... He already leaked everything. Why do I have to keep giving this person attention? The things you guys say about me and the way you guys talk about me really makes me suicidal. I'm not joking. Do you think I haven't read the messages you sent before this one? Guys, please stop saying my throat game is trash. I'm going to... Okay, this is a Deeperama L. Deeperama L. Total Deeperama L. Rare Deeperama L, but it's a Deeperama L. They were leaked at the time. They doing the second rounds. Personally, I think it's a bit much to insult this woman over her terrible head getting leaked. Silence is violence. Pixie's raping the next 5 women by herself by not stopping him. Okay, this is Queeman trying to urge Pixie to... I mean, obviously, Queeman's not being very sympathetic to it. Or it's just the same screenshot twice. Like, yeah, it's spicy chat. It's a chat that, like, explicitly is edgy and, like, fucking, you know, sympathetic to anything. So obviously you coming in there to talk about being suicidal will not be received well by them. Nonetheless, I think Pixie should be treated, you know, I think this is a serious situation, and I think that, I know a lot of people claim, I don't care about these, you know, that's fair enough, you admit you don't care about the girls or whatever, but I think, like, you know, there should be some decorum practice. And I'm guilty of this myself. She has me blocked. You want to know why she has me blocked? Because I used to go into spicy chat. She wasn't typing, so I didn't think she was in there. I used to go in there and pretend to be a Destiny fan to, like, troll them or whatever. So I made, like, a lot of Destiny arguments. To his defense, I would say shit like, not thinking she was seeing it. I'd be like, haven't we all, we've all non-consensually recorded at least 10 women in our lives, guys. What are we talking about? There's new Bo Blacks leaks. What is this? Thank you, Spongy. Who's Spongy? Eight and one. Well, okay. So one instance would involve somebody who consensually published intimate photos of themselves to the internet, albeit not linking it to their online presence. Right? This person consented to people looking at their deck. Albeit not in, like, the context of certain people, but they put it online where anyone could access it, as opposed to Pixie, who engaged intimately in private with an individual and non-consensually had her nudes leaked. This is, like, the dumbest hypocrisy hunt. Obviously, you're going to be more sympathetic to the person that didn't consensually publish their nudes online having those leaked, because it's going to be more psychologically damaging. Well, actually, you can't really quantify that, can you? I didn't say they were equally bad. Well, they're so unequal that the comparison is... The culture, not, like, talking directly to a victim of, like, these leaks. Right? I think we can probably say you should probably, like, show some restraint if you're dealing with her directly. I think that's fair. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be debating Whick about. I'll DM Whick if I want to debate him on something. I'm sure we could find something. All right. Well, with that being said, but also, like, I mean, it's mean or whatever, but it's not, like, a big deal. I just, like, think that, you know, obviously we got to be a little more adult about some of this shit. And that goes for me as well. That goes for me as well. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. But thank you guys so much, as always, for watching tonight's stream. Much appreciated. Let us see if, is Jimmy live? Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.